Oh, I got new blood in here. Man. We got new blood.
What's happening? What's wrong?
I
What's
said we
going
got
on?
new blood. What's going on with you? Are you hiding from me?
Am I hiding from you? Why would I hide from you? I don't hide from anybody.
I feel like you're hiding from me, Lynn. Why?
I don't hide from anyone. I hide from, I choose my energy.
Why are you hiding from me? Oh,
Well,
say less, mama. But you tapped in. As long as you tapped in, we good. EMAC giving sincere to business right now. Oh,
is she?
good,
Oh, I'm always a fan of that.
good.
I'm always a
So,
fan. Now, I've got, I've been under a lot of pressure. I have to, the way government jobs rule, it's a lot of work to compete for different jobs. It's a lot of paperwork. It's a lot of prep. They're called competitions, and you're literally going in them in a super competitive way. And there's a format and a formula to this. So I've been trying to stay off of here and trying to focus on what I'm supposed to do. And I've been procrastinating and I've been delaying, and my deadline is midnight. So I have got to get my shit together, and I've just had so many targets moving targets I've had to deal with, that it's you know, two different court things and then this. Those were my big three, and this is number three, and I'm tired.
I feel you. I feel you. I hate
And then
midnight.
if there's any kind of energy that's off, I have to make sure I'm not drained by. I gotta stay extremely positive, and I gotta keep my energy high. So anytime there's anything twisted going on, I have to step back, because right now I have to conserve. I don't have any extra energy for shenanigans.
I know the plan. I know the plan. Yo, steal the show.
What up?
This one.
Well, Steele. Now, see there's a man. There's a positive man. There's a man with good energy.
Thank you,
Steal
Dan.
the
I
show.
appreciate
There's
it.
there's
Whoa. This is my live. What do you mean? Have you been outside of my? You've been outside the palace, haven't you?
I have been dipping into many a palace pool.
So you've gone outside the palace and gotten yourself traumatized, yes?
Um, no, no.
Because
Anytime I dip a toe in, and if anything, energetically is off, I retreat, strategic retreat while I get my shit done.
all right, say less.
Hey, she kind of cute, Swaz, and she sounds like she has a California accent. What are we doing here?
See, this is Canada's very own, Lynn. You know we
This
stay
is not
packed.
California. This is Canada. It's a different kind of sea.
Yeah, different seat.
It still ends in an
Oh,
A,
okay.
but it's different.
It's
Lynn,
all
Lynn,
good. Sorry about that, but it's all good. Yeah, it's
Lynn
all
is our
good.
Lynn is like our like our
We
live psychiatrist.
chatted before.
Of course,
May-
you just extra dolled up today. It took me by surprise. I had to
Well,
catch who it
oh
was.
no. It's always the same. This is the standard uniform. Always $3
Always looking
tanks.
good.
That's it. That's
Hey, look,
always how it is. You're just having a
always.
moment. You didn't know that this was a Canadian thing. You thought this was somewhere else. So now that
Right.
you know that.
All
When
right, so we
Drake
do.
was telling me all about you, I thought he was talking about somebody else, but now I know. You hear me?
And which Drake are we talking about? Are we talking about Toronto Drake, or are we talking about someone else?
Well,
I
you're
think
the
there's only one
Canadian.
Drake, right?
So
Because there's only
thank
one
you.
Drake.
Still, let
Well,
her know it's really only one Drake, and there's really
well,
only
you
one
see,
Steele. And
well, you
still, I'm on your ass, bruh,
hold on.
because last time I hopped on, wait, pause. I'm on
Yeah.
your ass,
New York is
Steele,
a New York
because
live. You
you've
have
been
to be
on
there.
there flexing. He had veins popping out. I was like, bruh, he's really giving us the Lou Ferrigno. I was like, he was buffed out. Right. He was buffed out, and he was saying some intelligent shit. I was hating.
What up, Dino? What is going on, bro?
What's up, champ? Hey
That
man,
still
just trying
shit.
to just book the flight to get out of here and go finish up this movie real quick, and
Oh, that's what's
hopefully
up.
this other project come through that is supposed to start Wednesday morning. Quick little few racks, you know what I'm saying? A few racks for like 7 days of work. I definitely need that, so y'all keep me in prayer, you know.
Yeah, you definitely did. You definitely did. Can you answer the question for
Mhm.
me though? You see the pin?
What's that?
You see the pin?
No, I
What
didn't
if,
pop up.
let me see it. Let me see it.
Oh,
What about women dress for errands make men? What about the way they dress for errands make men want to hit them? I think, honestly, like we're number one, we're attracted to the all natural, like just the relaxed version of you, because that's the realest version of you.
And look at how they
mm-hmm.
look, yo, look, but look, every time, and this is why when a woman comes up here and says, no, 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 we don't do this for each other. We do this to make us look better. But then men say, we think you look your best without it. And then women say, oh, no, but we're going to use it. Wait, what?
Right, right,
Wait,
Excuse me,
right.
what?
Well, I
I'm
gotta.
confused. I'm confused. You have to sort this out for me. Dress like what for errands? I
So,
mean,
look. I don't know if this is the case as much in Canada. I don't know if you guys have a different way where you change your demeanor. So
I
just
go to
imagine
the
if you.
grocery store in my pajamas,
That's
so
what we're
I don't
talking.
know.
That's what we're talking about. Men will hit
That's what
on
we're talking
women
about.
in their pajamas. Yes, yes.
So is
You've
that
never
a
been hit.
problem going out in
No,
jammies?
no. But what women are starting to realize is that men are more likely to hit on them in those when they're dressed like that, when they're dressed down. Because another thing you do is when you put those different levels of yourself on, they kind of push people back. It's like when a dude got too much jewelry on, right? He automatically feels unapproachable. You know what I mean? Unless you
Yeah.
have the same amount of jewelry on and you feel like approachable. I'm telling you, this is what it's in
Oh,
the
I'm
psyche.
unapproachable in everything and anything. So yeah, no, nothing. Cobwebs, 1 a.m. No, there's
All
nothing
right.
happening. So it doesn't
So
matter how I dress. I don't know.
so
Well,
no,
I got
but
an answer to that.
yeah.
And right before I answer that, I'd like to address your friendly neighborhood dust ball, Risky. Yeah, I was on TV on the Judge Show. Them TV checks is different, you clown. Is that the best you got? Oh, he was on TV. What a white guy. Yeah, I was on TV getting paid. You idiot. It was a nationally syndicated TV show. That's a check. You dust ball who brags about your Mercedes and it doesn't have a digital dash and there's no buttons on the steering wheel. You're like the Flintstones out here. Don't talk money with me. You're still a dust ball with dirty dreads. Go wash your hair, dude. Why you always getting on here saying something to me when I'm
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to be positive?
See,
So
but
to answer the question, the women, when they dress to go out, have all subscribed to this new wave from this famous inventor. It's called the leggings. Now, what I'm noticing is that the women buy these leggings because, no disrespect to her, but you can look like Lizzo, and when you put those leggings on, they look like J-Lo. So,
are you talking about the TikTok? You talking about the TikTok leggings? You talking about the TikTok leggings?
Yo, from Lizzo to J Lo in two and a half
from
minutes
Lizzo,
flat.
Yeah, the TikTok leggings. That's
right?
what
Wow.
I'm talking about.
Hey, from Jello to Hello. But
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying is that it's like you could be a lady and be like 84 years old and put those leggings on, and they're going to have the immaculate shape because the leggings are shaped that way. So no matter how your body is shaped, they contour the body and put everything in the right place. And that's what
So
makes us want to holler.
so
Me
Dino,
personally.
you're saying to me that next year when I turn 80, I'm going to be good and held together as long as I got the leggings on. Is that it?
Nah, you'll be
That I
80
have hope?
probably in
Are you
about
telling me that
40
I
years.
have hope?
Wait,
What
you
was
don't have
that?
the TikTok leggings yet?
Oh Lord.
You don't have them?
And they
Look,
got
every woman
fancy
has
with
them.
them. They got the ones that have the little slot on the leg that holds the iPhone and stuff. They're
They're the
getting
Well,
real
TikTok
fancy with
leggings,
them.
man. They're the TikTok leggings. Just look up
I don't
TikTok
think
leggings. You're gonna find them.
I don't think that leggings are going to help my cause.
No,
I
they
don't
help
think.
They're like
everyone's
yoga
cause.
pants.
They help everyone's
Yes,
cause.
yes.
They help
No one.
everyone's cause.
Listen, I do wear leggings, but I also wear a t-shirt that's coming down to my knee. So,
Look, it's made out of fruit net material, and somehow it like
I
takes your
understand. I know what
peach,
they are.
takes
I'm
your
I'm
peach
I'm
delicious.
I'm not, I'm not out of the loop totally. I just don't own a pair. I know of them.
Okay, well,
But I don't think they do that to my ass no matter what. I think they probably would look, I've seen my ass. It's not something. No. Cover it with a
Well, hold
t-shirt.
on,
That's what I
but
say.
Lynn, it's easy to say that of yourself when no one can confirm that on you. Like we've never seen you stand up, even.
Correct.
I have.
That is
Oh,
correct. I make sure that my ass, I'm sitting on it at all times. I'm a
I
professional
have.
photographer.
I
okay.
have. When Lynn got pissy and she was looking for the
She's
Shut,
head,
shut, shut up,
I
Swaz.
love it.
Shut up.
when
That
you were
that never
looking for
took
the head
place.
that day, when you were looking
Silence.
for the head that day, and
Silence.
we were looking for you, Lynn.
The
At
host
that
is
point in
out of
time,
line. The host is out of line.
at that point in time, Lynn had ran all over the household, y'all. I seen Lynn's top, bottom, right, left, middle. The only thing she didn't do is expose her insides to me. Thank God.
Oh
You
my
were lost
goodness.
alive.
Where was I?
But we
You,
seen everything.
you were safe. That's where you were. You were
All right.
somewhere safe. You
We
were
seen
safe. Everything is good. And that was an anomaly. That was an outlier. That will never happen again.
Yeah, but
Right.
this question is not even for Lynn. The question is for the fellas, right? So Lynn is just up
Right.
here. This is more geared towards the fellas. I know we took a baby left, and I'm here to make a grown man right. You understand?
Oh
So,
my, that is that. Wow, Steel. Wow. I
still,
don't.
are you chest flexing? What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?
Hey, still,
I got the camera there.
What up?
Swaz. Still, Swaz. I think it's safe to say that we would all agree that she's a very attractive lady, and that the water must be very pure in Toronto. And although she humbly makes jokes about herself, we all think she's very attractive. Correct?
Well,
Yeah.
she's in Ottawa, not Toronto. Drake is in Toronto. Lynn is actually in
Canada.
Lynn
I'm
is
sorry.
actually in Quebec. Lynn is living in and amongst. I'm a linguistic minority in Quebec.
Mhm.
What languages do you speak?
Well, le français et l'anglais, English
Yeah.
and French.
S'il vous
All
plaît, pensez.
Canadians,
Voulez-vous
we have two official languages here. But
Okay.
the minute I speak English over
That's fine.
here,
That's fine.
even if I speak French, I have an accent, so they know that I'm an Anglophone. So their attitudes I will be discriminated against.
Well, parlez-vous français? Je m'appelle Dino.
Yeah, that's very formal. We would just say mon nom est Dino. My name is Dino, as
Oh,
opposed
mon
to I
nom
am
est.
called. That's very formal.
Mon
Yeah.
nom est. Mon nom est. Well,
Now, a really good thing. You know
I
what's a really
drink my
sexy thing to
drinks
say
with
to
my
people?
pinky out,
Mange
so
la
I
main.
am formal. I drink with my pinky out, so I am formal.
Oh,
Give me
okay.
one
Well,
second.
here.
I gotta answer my other phone.
So
Hold on, Swab.
wait. I was going to teach him something. He ran away before the good stuff flows.
Pick up. Hey, Sherry.
You know,
Laquan, what's going on?
just saying.
So, Lynn,
Yes.
I'm about to bring someone up, and before I bring them up, oh yeah, okay, I can see from that head lower.
Okay, I'm back.
I can see from that head lowering.
What up,
Going
babe?
to be father.
Hey,
Hey,
still. Okay, no, back to you. You were teaching me something. What is it?
Big is neglecting me. I feel, I feel
What is
You
it?
away.
got
Say
us
it
running
again.
all over the
Manam
world,
Bay.
bro.
Manam Bay.
Yo, Trigger God,
Manam
you
Bay
have
Dino. How you say it again?
you have internationally triggered these women, Trigger God.
Trigger.
The
So,
trigger guy.
so the
You
question of
have
the day
reached the
was, he says,
level
what
of
is it about, when a woman is just dressing down, pajama bottoms, and she's just out picking up stuff from the grocery store, running here,
leggings,
running
little
there.
leggings,
So
little
why
leggings.
is I think men, and I say this all the time, if I meet a shorty, I would rather see her straight, like wake up, answer the phone on FaceTime, because I want to see who you really are.
Mm.
I want to know what up, Madge. I want to
Yo,
see what the real deal Holyfield is, because I don't want to get to the point where
what are
you're
you
all
doing?
done up, everything, and then you strip down, and I'm surprised at what I see.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not into too much makeup. The new
Well,
cake face.
that's why when I meet a person in person for the first time, I make sure I dress down all the time. I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. There's no good behavior when I go to meet somebody. It's straight to the political and religious discussions so I can see their
So
inner
let's
core
work.
workings.
Hold on, y'all. Let's work that, man.
And I'll say this too, Liz. I've had the most success, you know, in the approach when it's like I'm fresh off of work, not even dressed up or nothing. So I think there's something about us dudes just looking, you know, like we're not trying too hard to impress. Just, you know, in our jeans and our, you know what I mean, and our hat coming
I
off
don't
of
want,
work.
I don't
Yo,
want the
hold on, hold on,
representative
hold on,
showing
hold on.
up.
Hold on. I just started this live. If you ready to do it, man, I'll carry on and I'll come back. It's like, let's do it. I'd rather hear that. But it's already 4:18. You know, time was a ticking.
What's
Time
Yeah,
was
I
a
ticking?
agree
ticking.
with Steele. I agree with Steele, and I also agree with Lynn because I think oftentimes if you doll all the way up and give your best the very first time, then it only can go down from there,
And
as
that's
opposed to just giving like a
exactly,
B, like a
exactly.
B plus effort in terms of your attire. Then the next time
Woman,
when you're going somewhere
you know,
special, you take it up a notch and they're actually impressed, as opposed to like, wait, what happened to the guy I met the first date?
So let's
but
ride. Then let's
I
ride.
don't want anybody thinking that I'm
Wait,
trying to
wait, wait, wait,
impress
wait, wait.
them.
I had badge. All you gotta do is put the call in. If you would have called, I would have left the live. That's all you had to do. I'm the one that told you to do it after 4.
All right, Matt, so Swaz, I'm gonna help you out. Go do the live with Madge. I don't know what it's about,
No,
but
it's
go.
not. No, it's not alive. It's not alive. It's not alive.
Oh, okay. All right. I was gonna say,
Not
go do
alive.
that, handle that, and we'll come and we'll continue when you know you're finished with that. But
Hey,
all right, bet it's not alive.
you gotta go, Swa.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if she's doing it now. That's what I'm saying. All you had to do was place the call. I would have ended the live. I was the one that asked you
Jeans
to
and
do it.
tees and joggers. Yeah, look, I'm one to keep fresh. You know, like I like white tank tops or colored tank tops, black, gray, so forth, so on. But I don't feel like I don't even like if unless especially if I just met you. If you already seen me natural, then I might dress up. But even a first date, I want it to be like casual.
Yeah.
I already
For
know
sure.
that the minute I open my mouth, it's going to go sideways. So it doesn't matter. I'm not going to put any effort into what I'm wearing. I just need some running shoes so I can get the hell out of Dodge when things go bad.
But here's the
What
thing,
kind of
man.
tennis shoes you like?
Pardon me?
I've never been afraid of disagreement, especially on first dates.
I don't
What
care about
what
that,
I
but
won't
I'm
do
not
is
looking.
somebody that doesn't provoke my thinking.
This isn't
Like
about
got
disagreement. I want to see your fundamental value system.
Yeah.
I want to know where you stand on things that I want to know
So you
about.
want him to wear
Who
gray
said it?
sweatpants?
Listen, I'm going to judge you entirely on your shoes, the way God intended. So I don't care.
Exactly.
Just
remember when
whack
you say
away,
shoes
whack away. I
cleanliness.
want to see the quality of your footwear.
Oh,
Right.
quality.
I'll judge you entirely on that.
Yeah, I'm always a fresh pair of kicks. If I'm going out with a lady anywhere, the kicks is probably no, I can't have even worn them more than twice. My foot game gotta be immaculate because I'm getting
Absolutely.
older. My hair doesn't work on the top anymore. So to offset that, I work on the feet wear, which is at the bottom.
Okay.
Okay. Oh
Okay.
yeah,
See?
you doing that. Yeah, you doing
Yeah.
that. Yeah, you
Yeah.
doing that. See, you a straight dog.
What's
You're a
good?
hell of a dog.
Yeah,
Those
We
let me
are.
love you.
say this too. I will say this. I love open toe shoes on a woman.
Ugh, ugh, no.
I'm
If
just
she
saying
has
this.
pretty
Let me
feet.
say
Okay, I
If
said
I,
she has
yesterday.
pretty feet.
it's not a
I did
first date
say.
requirement. It's not a first
I
date requirement.
I did say I'm not holding that against you because I'm giving you a free pass on that craziness. But ugh,
Well, let me say this. You know, like I like different looks, but the first look I want to see is natural. But I like when once I've seen that natural and like, okay, I'm good with the real deal, with everything naturally, like the attraction's there and everything's still right. Then we can branch off into the different looks, the high heels, the open toes, the sandals, the tennis shoes, whatever the case may be. but originally coming in on the approach, first date type thing, I like the natural. Like, you know what I mean? Just regular. You don't have to do too much. Let's just, because I feel like I'm getting to know the real person now, and I'm seeing
Yeah, that's a fact. That's
like,
a fact.
what, yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Dino.
You know, one thing I want to speak about to any ladies that might be on the live, although you guys seem to follow Rihanna and Beyonce and think that is super fly, I'm not really into the witch toe shoes, the high heels that are still pointy in the front.
No,
I'm
no,
more so
terrible.
like the ones that are rounded in the front,
Right.
more
Rounded
shaped like
and/or
a
square.
stripper.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like
I
a little
love those. I
ballerina
don't like.
style. Very cute.
Yeah, I don't care if they're red bottoms, purple bottoms, that pointed, that toe that comes to a point like a triangle in the front and their high heels. That's
No.
like when my mom's era, like that's over with for me.
I
I don't
feel,
really like that.
I feel like something's going to happen out of James Bond where there's a knife that's going to come out of that. Yeah, that frightens me. It looks frightening. It does look like where is your broom? I like a nice, feminine, rounded, enclosed shoe. I think I don't care, now I do on occasion. If I'm not meeting somebody and I'm out and about on my own, I am going to put on about a 5-inch heel because then I'll be about 6'2", and that will weed out the 5'7s, and then I won't have a problem.
Right. Now, Lynn, I have a short challenge for you, and then I'll give it back over to Steele. I got a short challenge for you. So I'm going to say a phrase, and when I stop talking, your response to the phrase is addicted, like addictive personality, addicted. So when it comes to clothing, I'm
addicted.
When it comes to handsome men, I'm
suspicious.
Come on, man. Come on. You gotta it's DJ Suge. What's up? Come on. When it comes to handsome men, I'm
addicted.
Dino didn't slap me last night, but
run that by me again, please.
Dino didn't slap me last night, but
Yeah, go ahead, take a drink first. There you go.
You gotta use that on stage, and you gotta do it to a guy, and let him say, I didn't slap you last night, sir, but, and he'll say, a dick did.
You see, okay.
How slow?
Right. Okay, this one's easier. What did the monkey say when he got his tail cut off? It won't be long now.
Yo, I got a question.
Try not to choke on that one, Dino.
Swaz,
right.
still here?
Pause.
Okay. Dino, I got a question for you and Lynn. I got both questions for everybody in here. Anybody want to answer? What is the coolest? The coolest. He doesn't have to be the best looking. Obviously, looks can play a part. But who's the cool? Women will answer that part. But who was the coolest fucking movie character you ever seen?
Captain Kirk.
Captain Kirk?
He's not a movie. That's TV.
Now, he was movie. He did the original, 2 or 3 of the original Star Trek.
Captain Kirk was in Star Trek was a movie as well. Okay. She says Captain Kirk. I'm going to go with Denzel Washington.
What movie? Yeah, because he was mad cool. What movie took it?
Damn, I think the one where he was kind of in love with the lady. I can't remember the name, but he was like real suave. You know what I mean?
Okay. So I think the coolest TV character for me, or movie character for me, was a mixture of 2. Either Sean Connery in 007.
Yes.
Or Clint Eastwood in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Hey, that's that's heavy hitters. Hey, those are both
I'm
that
going to
give.
add though, for
I'm gonna
sure,
go with
Sean
Sean.
Connery.
I'm gonna go with Sean.
Yeah,
Sean
Sean
for
was a
sure.
cool mofo.
But I'm also gonna
Wait, there's one more real quick.
Oh, there's
Billy
now.
D.
Hold
Williams
on.
in Lady Sings the Blues was a cool mofo.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
for sure, for sure.
Rutger Hauer in anything he did.
Okay.
Who's that?
Rutger Hauer? Did you never see Blade Runner? He was Roy Batty. He
I
who
see.
burns
Whatever,
twice as bright burns half as long.
Yeah,
But
I
Rutger
don't think
Hauer
I saw that.
he had a stellar career because not too many Dutchmen can pull off an American accent and have no one know they're Dutch.
Well, you know who really is suave and represents for people like me that have a little bit of drip to them, a little bit of pizzazz, but they
Like you?
have
What do you mean like
flaws.
you? Like the
That's
drip?
gonna be, yeah, like the nice fashion. They got swag. It's
That's
gonna
drip?
be,
Is that drip?
yeah, that's drip. Drip is
Okay.
swag, a good taste in
Oh,
fashion.
okay. Because here in
So I'm.
Canada, if you have a case of the drip, you better see a
Doctors, if you got
Oh my God, I
Ooh,
did not see that
Dino.
coming.
yeah,
It's gonna
that's
be
true.
the
Makes
guy.
sense. Matter of fact,
Hey,
Clint
what's the
Eastwood
guy
in a
with
bunch of those old ones was really cool. Cooler than the
what's
other
the
side.
guy with the receding hairline that races a lot of Audis? He's like 007, but not
Oh
007.
yeah. I know who you're talking
Jason
about.
Statham?
Yeah, Jason.
Him. He's
Jason
pretty
Statham?
smooth too.
He
Yeah.
is very
He was in a
smooth.
movie where he was like a playboy. He was like a suave guy. He was like a real player.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. He is cool.
You
got
should
some
be
cool
impressed I got that with that particular limited description. You should be impressed.
Well,
Yeah,
I'll tell you one thing. I don't know all the names of the European actors. I'm more into the ladies. I like to pop a few bottles and take them back to me flat.
Well, okay.
Well.
Now
Yes.
you gotta look. You guys gotta understand. Anybody that don't understand Clint Eastwood in his, first 20 years, go back and watch, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Go back and watch some of these movies. The dude took the cake on cool.
Right.
Took the cake.
Oh
on
yeah. Somebody said the Fonz. The Fonz was hella cool too, but that was TV, I think, more so than film.
Right, and a little bit more sarcastic cool than real cool.
Yeah. And you know who else was a real suave guy? Was Bill Bellamy. How to Be a Player. He was real smooth with it. Him and Martin Lawrence. Martin Lawrence in Thin Line Between Love and Hate. My cousin was actually in that movie.
He had some smooth to him. He had some smooth. But when you talk about like kind of legendary cool, like
right,
really
legendary.
Talking about like, matter of fact, you know who was real cool in a lot of his shits was Richard Pryor.
Oh, Richard was the GOAT.
Oh, Richard was cool.
You gotta go see him in the movie The Mac. He told Pretty Tony
himself after Richard Pryor cool.
Yeah, for sure. And you gotta go back and watch the movie The Mac with Richard Pryor early in his career before he burnt himself up with the drugs. Pretty Tony told him, yeah, get over here. Richard Pryor pulled the pistol out so fast like on a Western and said, freeze, motherfucker, you want to die.
Well, I'm so glad that wasn't a metaphor.
Right.
now we're going to switch gears. I'm not sure if Lynn can answer this on the same level, but I think she can at least put some, add her.
Oh my. You've challenged me, Steele.
Now, what was the one actress, Dino and Swaz, if you're still there, that she, like, through the movie, somehow, some way, stole your freaking heart, and you would, like, all women measure up to her from the movies?
Well,
it was Holly Berry for me.
Marilyn Monroe or Mae West.
Yeah, it was Holly Berry back in the day, but it's been a lot of them since then. I like Holly Berry, and I like Lauren London. Lauren London's very, very attractive, and she has nice roles. She comes across well, and it's probably a couple more, but I didn't. It's such a combination.
I like Gabrielle Union too, though. I think she's beautiful.
Gabrielle Union is very beautiful, but my partner, my buddy that I went to high school with that went to the NBA used to date her. So I looked at her more sisterly. I didn't want to lust after the flesh for someone that already was
Well,
smashing
now
my boy.
I'm just talking about an aesthetic because I'm not lusting after her. I'm just appreciating her.
No, I'm talking about me. It's
I know
personal.
you're
I'm
talking
keeping it
about
on me.
you, but I'm saying to you that
Oh,
you could be
Megan
the
Good
same.
for sure.
You,
Megan Good for
oh, I love Megan
sure.
Good. She's a cutie. Yes, I like her.
Oh
I
my
might be a
God.
little old school speaking up on this, but it was the damn, what was her name?
Megan Good and Stella's Got Her Groove Back. What's her name from Stella's Got Her Groove Back?
Angela Bassett.
Angela Bassett is
and the
crazy.
real, what was it? The real, what was the movie? The Real Jackie Brown or something? What was it called?
Oh yeah,
Okay,
Foxy
okay.
Brown. Foxy
Yeah.
Brown.
The original Foxy Brown. I'm telling you, from
Yeah.
that point on, when I saw her, Dino,
Yeah,
every woman was compared to Foxy Brown, the original Foxy Brown.
for sure. That's like the Richard Pryor. That's like who Richard Pryor would have tried to smash.
But he did.
When I seen her for the first time, I thought she was God's gift to men.
Yeah, she's definitely beautiful.
Oh my
but
God.
I'm gonna keep it with Megan Good. I'm gonna keep it with Holly Berry before she got trashy, and I'm gonna go with Nia Long. Nia Long's pretty attractive, you know, and she's more of the girl next door. But I'm gonna keep it with Holly.
Facts, D's. Foxy Brown was the baddest for me. Yeah. For me, it was Foxy Brown. Like, I seen her when I was young, growing up, and I was like, "Good golly, Miss Molly, who is this freaking woman?" Like, God chiseled her out Himself. You know what I mean? Regina King, yeah. But I was Foxy Brown.
I prefer Regina Hall.
Regina Hall, yeah. But Foxy Brown, obviously, when Boomerang hit, Halle Berry was something else. And here's the other one. Now, you people can laugh about this, but she was the shorty in when the Damon Wayans movie, Cam's sister. What is this? What the hell is her name? Anyways, I'll just leave.
Pam Grier was who I was trying to think of. Pam Grier.
That's her real name, Pam Grier. Foxy.
Yeah, I know, and she was Richard Pryor's girlfriend. She ended up with all these problems because he always had cocaine on his dick, and so she went to the doctor because she was all messed up, and he's like, "Stop using coke," and she's like, "What are you talking about? I don't use coke." And because he used, and where he put it into her, so she ended up with a whole host of problems because of Richard Pryor.
Nah, Sanaa Lathan is she's up there too. I ain't sleeping on Sanaa because I fell in love with her watching Love and Basketball. That's a fact. But yeah, definitely. But Pam Grier for me was just.
I love Pam Grier, but she had a really tough life. One would not want to be Pam Grier. Yeah. She had a really, really tough life.
Yeah. But yeah, I wish that we had with the dudes. I wish there could be one dude that was like half Denzel, half Clint Eastwood, and watch him.
There's probably someone out there.
Nah, these new actors nowadays are cornballs.
Oh, I didn't say he'd be new.
Oh, okay.
No, but I'm sure there is some exciting combo out there that we're just overlooking.
Hey, what up,
because sometimes you have people on the stage that are absolutely phenomenal, but they're not known the way Hollywood people are known.
Tay said Richard Gere was hot. Pam Grier was the GOAT for real. Pam Grier was my GOAT.
I love Pam Grier.
So I remember Richard
Gere. I used to like Jamie Foxx. I think he was cute or younger. I don't think he's held up as well as, but he is massively talented. Yes.
Wait, so let me address something before we continue this conversation. So Swazee, you there?
I think he's on the call, and he just looked. I'm not sure if I think he's on a phone call right now.
Oh, well, that sucks.
On his other.
Talk about it anyways.
Hey,
this nigga up here decides to go live and ends up sleeping on the live, snoring like a fucking kid.
Yeah,
What,
I know, right?
Let's really talk about it. Like, what's
Right.
going on, Swazi?
It falls asleep on the live.
well, I think when you run a live 24/7, kind of like Twan used to, I think that's when that happens.
Right.
Wow.
Now, but Madge came up a few minutes ago, and I guess they had something planned for like shortly after his time, 4 o'clock or whatever. So I think he's doing both of these at the same time, Tay.
Mm.
Yes, and when you know what happens when you multitask.
Right. You forget about one and just focus on the other.
It's not really a
Hey,
possibility.
Taylor.
So
Well, especially for us dudes, we don't multitask well.
no one does. That's
Women,
that's one of
women
I think
multitask.
that's one of the reasons
No,
ADD is
I definitely
catching
could.
fire.
I
Y'all are
definitely
better.
could.
I
I'm a
think you guys
master at
are
it.
much better than us at multitasking. I believe that.
I mean, I think as women though, we are just busy doing more things.
Which makes you better at multitasking. Like,
But more like
men
juggling.
can focus on one thing and do it really great. But when it comes to trying to do a whole bunch of different things at once, we fail horribly.
Well,
Telling you.
there's
You gotta
definitely.
understand, we have this attention span of a gnat sometimes, right? And we do. But what it does is we're simple. So we can do one thing like better than anybody. But when it comes to spreading
Here's
out
my
in
thing,
different
Theo.
I'm
things, we
crying.
fail
You
miserably.
know, I feel sorry for men, and I just think they need a hug. That's my thing now. It's like,
That's
oh,
not gonna cut
okay,
it. That's definitely not gonna cut it.
what's not going to cut it? A hug?
A hug. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's good.
Well, that's what happens when I feel sorry for people. I just like, okay, if you're angry and you're uptight and whatever, you probably need a hug. That doesn't mean I'm going around hugging people because I'm not doing it. I'm not going to say that. Not that kind of self-sacrificing. A hug? Oh, well, just because I said they need one doesn't mean they're going to get one from me. Lord, like, no, no. I got my escape shoes on. No, no, not for me. I just know what they need. They need a little love. They just don't need to be, because the men have it hard enough and women have it hard enough. People have it hard.
They don't try to help us out.
Where are you, Tay?
I'm at work. I'm always at work.
I think she's always she's pulling a double probably. No one probably pulling a quadruple right now.
Everyone is spinning.
Yeah, everyone's spinning. That's correct. Oh, geez. But hey Tay Tay, you're breaking up real bad.
Yeah, she
I
is.
am. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, you're breaking up bad.
Hear me now?
Yeah, that's
That's
perfect.
better.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was saying that women have it easy. They make their own lives hard. But can you say that to men as well?
Let me say this. I don't know how anybody could say women have it easy. They have to give birth after 9 months of a bun being in their oven. You try
10.
giving birth, Zeus.
It's a full 9. It's not the beginning of the 9. It's a full 9. You're almost entering
Yeah, the
10.
full 9. All the health challenges that come along with that and different thing. Talking about got it easy. I don't know
And
if
has
you got
to
kids,
now.
Zeus. I don't know you. But just witnessing a woman carry a child for 9 months, give birth to that child. Number one, we don't even have the attention span that women that women have when it comes to the giving that baby the time that baby requires from birth. Men get irritated. We got to step away. Women could literally put in hours and hours and hours talking to a baby, holding a baby, feeding a baby, doing all the stuff a baby requires. And that's not easy, because if you try to do it yourself, even for a couple of days, you're ready to jump off a fucking cliff after those 2 days. So don't say women have it easy.
Mm, I don't know.
I don't think anyone has it easy in life, that being said.
I don't think anyone has it easy in life, and that's always my point. I hate it when we get all combative about gender, because
Let me address something. See,
Mm-hmm.
this is the point. This is why I don't like arguing with this circle of people. When someone disagrees with their thoughts, they turn to insults. Quit kissing ass, Steele. Suck my dick. How about that? How about that? Since you want to do the insults, I can do the insults too. Suck my dick. Don't turn to insults because someone disagrees with you. That's the problem. Somebody disagrees with you, and you turn to immature insults. So I've held my cool for
Jesus came
2
and
weeks.
fulfilled the prophecies, and those Jewish people are still living under the gods that he never fulfilled them.
I've kept my cool for 2 weeks, listening to your insults and all that bullshit. You don't have to insult people when somebody disagrees with you. So miss me with your fucking... So you want to turn to insults? How about this for an insult? Suck my dick. How about that?
I liken it this way with certain individuals. It's like what we're trained to do when.
Now, hold on, man. Baked, that's not his opinion. He turned to an insult when I disagreed with him, Baked. That's what I don't do. We can have everything cordial, Baked, but he turned to an insult and said, stop kissing ass. Don't disrespect a man and expect that man to listen to anything you got to say after that. He insulted me, Zeus. He insulted me. So the minute you turn to the insults, when somebody doesn't toe your line, you miss me. I'm all a part of the conversation, but you're not going to get me with insults, because if you want to insult me, I can come back and insult you, and I'm up for it. Like, I'm built for war, not peace. The only way to make peace is through war, as far as I'm concerned. So whatever you want to do about it is whatever. I'm in LA. I'm not hard to find. So miss me with that. We always cordial, but the dude turned to insults. So he can't get mad when I up the ante, because that's what I do. I just up the ante. Don't come at me with insults and then play the victim when I jump on your ass. That's a fact. So anyways, thank you, Lynn. I apologize for interrupting you, but I had to address that. Like, we up here having real convo. I'm not afraid of somebody's disagreement. People can, you feel me? People can feel the way they want to feel. I'm not. I
disagree with
what
with
you're not
lots of.
gonna do. But what they not gonna do, Lynn, is insult people just because they disagree.
Well, I look at it like this. I disagree with lots of people, but it doesn't stop them from, being beautiful externally. On the other hand, if they show me an internal ugly, if they show me their internal ugly, then I just disconnect. I no longer, they don't exist for me. They're gone. So there are people that they're just gone. I don't engage. And I have taken this, it's a very simple thing. They don't exist to me. So it's simpler. I don't even see them. So I keep my eye on the beautiful people.
Let me tell you what I feel about the numbers, God. UL, the God. You're no God. There's one God, and he sits in heaven. He sits high and he looks low, and his son is Jesus. So miss me with you, the God. You're no God. You're a God in your own mind. That's what must be why you insult people that disagree with you, because you think too much of yourself.
And that's where, you look inside a person. A person can be an Adonis on the outside, but if the garbage is only coming out, I can't see or appreciate the external beauty if the garbage just emanates from them. So they no longer exist. I took them out with the trash. Right. So I keep my eye on beautiful people.
Right.
And I engage,
let me say this too, Lynn. To this guy, Zeus was making comments too, but he wasn't being insulting. And that's why I didn't say anything in return to insult Zeus. Because just because I might disagree with Zeus and he with me, doesn't mean we have to insult each other. He wasn't being disrespectful or insulting. I'm not giving you nothing. You already, now you want to backpedal. Nah, you get nothing. Zeus was being respectful in his opinions, and I'm okay with that. But once you turn to the insults, you lose me, and you lose all of it. Now, it's not a clash of egos, Driscoll. Obviously, you didn't see his comment. Once you turn to the insults, you've lost me for your whole combo. I'm no longer willing to sit and listen to it because I see the levels you're willing to stoop to with people that simply disagree with you. But I'm your huckleberry. So it's whatever. What up, beauty? You feel me? I'm your huckleberry. We can take it wherever you want to take it. I'm not from Malibu. I'm from Inglewood, so it don't matter. I always try to have constructive conversation and all of that. But once you turn to the insults.
Who you argue with? Who's he arguing?
Yeah, this dude, UL the God. This dude turned to insults.
Chill, chill. Don't come blow up the line, bro. Unless you want to have a conversation, send a request, man.
So anyways, what's up, beauty?
And hey, everybody in the comments that I didn't get to.
Like, that's where I stand on it. Like, be a part of a constructive conversation, y'all. Don't turn to the insults, because someone else might listen to you. Me, I turn up. I can up the ante with you real quick. So. Lynn's better than me. She'll just write you off and turn you and turn the dial. Me, I'm a little different.
No, he said he want to come out.
Well, that's whatever. It's your life, Swaz.
Well, listen, I'd rather y'all not argue back and forth. Him writing, you waiting for him to respond. It's weird.
Man, I ain't listening to you still, dude. You be talking. You be saying some real facts, man, but sometimes you be saying some poppycock. You be saying some rubbish.
Bro, I don't want to hear you say,
man,
stop
like
I said, you is kissing ass.
Why are you yelling, man? Why are you yelling?
Why
are you yelling?
Bro,
why
you want to be constructive?
Because I really can make you turn colors. See, this is what you do.
This is what you do.
I
can do it too.
So let me ask you why. Let me ask you this.
No. You came up with more insults. I don't want to hear.
Why do men have?
You came up with more insults. I don't want to hear.
Why do women have it harder than men? Answer the question.
I'll talk to you if you want to talk.
Ask the question.
I'm going to address what I want to address first.
Get out your feelings. Get out your feelings. I ain't on that Aryan brotherhood, black type shit. Man,
I can do it too.
Man.
Nobody's going to hear nothing if you don't stop.
Ain't nobody worried about it.
No, you need to understand where you went wrong.
Answer the question, man.
I'm not answering shit.
You a grown man.
I'm not answering shit.
Man, get off the gay shit, man.
No, get off. You get off the faggot shit. Stop acting like. Stop acting like you got it and you know something. You don't know half of what you think you know. That's your problem. You think you know more than you really know.
Come on, man. Hey, why do women have it harder than men?
Not answer my question. No, I'm not answering shit until you get my point. I'm not answering shit until you get my point.
I said you was kissing ass. Why you in your feelings? You probably a grown ass man.
Bro, you're not going to insult me and expect me to play your game. Suck my dick.
That's sensitive, bro.
You're not going to insult me. You're not going to be disrespectful and expect me to just chill. That's not the way it goes with me. I'm not from Malibu. I'm from Inglewood, homie. I don't play like that.
I don't give a fuck where you.
Neither do I. That's why I'm saying it's whatever. Neither do I.
Bro,
I don't give a fuck neither. I'm not answering shit from you. I don't bow the knee to you. I don't have to answer none of your sorry ass questions.
Why, baby boy? Why?
Because you're nobody to me. That's why.
I'm okay. That's what. Hey, if
I march to the beat of my own drum,
and I'm chilling.
I don't carry your narratives. You're turning red. I don't carry that shit.
Man.
Hey, look.
You all right?
Hey, look. Red blood pumps through these veins too, bro. I don't have to bow the knee to you.
Are you good? Are you good?
No, are you good? The question is, are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm in
Okay,
control,
then
man.
chill then, and
I'm
then
in
stop
control.
with the
You the one that's
insults.
you the one that went off the rock. I'm in control.
Nah, you went
You know
off
what I'm
the
saying?
rock.
I'm in
See,
control. I'm in
this is
control.
how it
You
goes.
in your
People
feelings.
talk shit
You in
and
your
then play
feelings.
the
I'm in
victim.
control of
You
this.
playing the victim now.
I'm in control of this. See how you turn the
You ain't in
colors?
control of
I'm in
shit.
control.
You need
Hey,
to
yeah.
control yourself.
I can say about good 4 words and you can go fly off the Rippler.
It don't
You know what I'm saying?
matter,
I'm in
bro.
control on
So
this
you
shit.
think just
You
because
know
you
what I'm saying?
say it that
Yeah. So
you're
now let's
protected.
get back.
That's
to
what I
the
gotta say
subject.
to you.
Let's
Suck
get back
a
to
dick.
topic.
Suck
Let's
a
get
dick.
back to topic. You know what I'm
Suck a
saying? Let's
dick.
get back to topic.
Now I'm not doing shit. Suck a dick.
Yeah. Let's get back to topic, man.
Now I'm not getting back to
Calm
shit
down,
with you.
Sil.
Suck a
Calm
dick.
down,
I'm not
Sil.
getting back to shit
Calm
with you.
down, man.
Nah, I
Calm
ain't
down.
calming down for shit.
Calm down.
Nah.
Calm down.
See, I'm your
Calm down.
Huckleberry.
Yeah,
Nah,
you ain't no
I'm your
Huckleberry.
Huckleberry today.
This ain't no motherfucking
Nah, I'm
Ouija,
your
man.
Huckleberry today. Nah, I'm not calming down for shit.
Man, what you mean?
Hey, Candy.
Sucker.
I'm not calming
Hey,
down for shit. You
hey,
don't
man.
start, none, won't be
Hey,
none. How about that?
hey,
No,
man, you
don't
was
start,
kissing
none, won't
ass.
be
Cause
none. How about that?
a real man
Nah, don't talk to
knows.
me about real man,
Men,
because you don't know
men,
nothing about real
men,
manhood.
men.
A real man doesn't insult someone and then expect that person not to say something back. Fuck out of here. I'm a soldier. Fuck out of here.
Have it harder than
Hey,
women.
Candy.
That's
Fuck out of here. Nah, real
off the
man don't
Rippler.
insult
Even
somebody
in the
and then
animal kingdom, that's
real
off the
man don't
Rippler.
insult people
Man,
and then
I
don't
ain't
expect
insult you. I
nothing
said you was
back.
kissing
Nah,
ass. Did I call
nothing.
you a
I got
bitch?
nothing
Did I
for you.
call you a hoe?
Well, how do
Did I
you
call you
insult
out
you,
your
Phil?
name? I
Because
said you was
listen,
kissing
I'm gonna
ass.
tell you right now,
I wasn't
Swaz,
What
if
you
you'll
informed.
shut
mean?
up.
I said you was kissing
I'll
ass.
tell them. You don't have to answer for me.
Man, you ain't talking. You just rambling.
Nah, bro,
Talk,
you don't
talk like a
shut
regular
up.
mo.
Nah, you don't
Talk like
shut
a
up,
regular
bro.
person.
Nah,
Talk
you
like a
don't
regular
shut up.
person.
Nah, you turned it from a regular conversation when you
Yeah.
started insulting people.
Let's go, man. Let's go, man.
I ain't gotta go on shit.
Tired of this clown.
Nah,
Come on,
you
man.
the
Let's
clown.
go.
You the one coming up here sucking my dick.
Man, get off the gas, man. You always talking
Nah,
gay
you
shit.
get off it.
Man, get off the gas, man. This is
Nah,
IG,
you get
man. Ain't
off
nobody
it. Get
about
off
to.
my dick.
Hey, get out, man. I
How about
don't
you just get
argue.
off my dick?
Man, let's go.
Nah, let's go nothing. I ain't going nowhere with
Let's
you.
go. Let's go, man.
Nah, fuck you. Fuck you, Driscoll.
Yo, why y'all niggas talking tough on Instagram
I
Live,
don't
bro? There's no
get it.
point.
Like,
Nah,
I mean,
because
I
ain't
Zeus,
got it.
nobody
I
talking
just
tough
told you,
though.
Zeus, but you don't listen.
Ain't nobody talking tough.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you right now, Zeus, if you'll listen, we was having a constructive conversation.
Talking that
Everything
hoorah
was
shit.
constructive. Shut up, bro. Let one person talk.
Yo,
Wow.
you trolling, bro.
All right,
What you doing,
I
bro?
got you.
Come on,
I
bro.
got you. All right.
I'll
So
never
it
come
was
on your
real
shit without you
constructive,
trolling,
Zeus.
bro.
It was real It was real constructive, Zeus. Everything was fine. People can state their own thoughts, opinions, whatever they consider to be facts, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any problem with that. But then what happened was when I'm going on my thoughts and opinions, my angles, he tells me stop kissing ass. Suck my dick. Ain't nobody kissing ass. I'm just stating my views. So instead of saying all that, don't say but nothing, Zeus. You're not about to insult me and play the victim.
Chill out, beloved.
Whoa, still, the
Hold on.
conversation's
Wait,
two-sided,
listen.
bro. The
Listen.
conversation's two-sided.
Listen, beloved,
Nah,
right? One,
it don't matter how
if you've
long
been
I've been
behind the
yelling.
wall,
I'm going to yell till my point is made. How about that?
One, if you've been behind the wall, you don't tell another man suck your dick. Especially not
I'm
open
going
up.
to say whatever the fuck I want to say. Zeus, suck my dick too.
Oh,
Say, man.
Phil, what are you doing?
Say,
What are you
say,
doing?
man.
What are you
I
doing,
got you wrapped
Phil?
around my finger, boy. You my little puppet, baby boy.
Nah. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
Listen.
Take
Yeah,
that dumb shit
he
up
a
the
bozo,
street.
man. Yeah, done. He
Take
a
that shit
bozo.
up the street, y'all.
He done.
The fuck is y'all doing?
He doing that shit on Instagram Live. See, niggas get tough when they're on internet. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that internet gangster shit, bro, that shit's unnecessary.
Yo, we gotta go in another
You get what I'm
direction. I'm
saying?
trying to take another direction, man.
Niggas doing internet gangster shit. That shit crazy to
What
me,
up?
man.
What up?
Nah,
Hey,
these
we
niggas
going in another
not real
direction.
niggas,
We going in
man.
another direction. Yo, Zeus, fuck that. I'm not doing that. Leave that shit there. I
Yeah,
refuse to
I'm not
allow
about to
grown
violate him.
ass men.
I'm not about to violate him. I ain't got time for that, bro.
We're not gonna allow grown
I
ass
don't do
men
none
to
of that. I
feel
don't do none of that.
embarrassed.
I don't do
I'm
none of
not
that.
doing that. We're not doing that shit.
Yeah, I don't
Not
do
doing it.
that. Man.
The fuck out of here. I'm not doing it. I'd rather talk to a whole new fucking plan of people. I'm not interested.
What y'all got going on, Swazi?
I'm just trying to figure out why men are so
Can I
attracted to
say
women
something?
when they wear. No. Whoever here to sit here and play that game, Take that shit up the street. I'd rather be
No, I'm
7
talking
people in
about
this
the.
bitch.
No, I'm talking about the.
You can all leave. Nothing to see here. Thank you for
No,
coming.
I'm
God bless you.
talking
The
about
fucking night.
Hey, can I talk? I'm
Get out
talking
my
about the
house.
whole men.
This
The
Swazland.
men
We not
have it
doing
worse
that
than
shit.
women. The men have worse than women thing. I'm not talking about the still thing.
We not doing it here, y'all. This is the wrong place. I ain't
So
say
we
you
not
was here
having
for
that.
war, but neither one of y'all was being respectful. Neither one y'all was acting like y'all didn't know y'all was
Oh, he not talking
men.
to me.
And that's not what we doing up here. We men. We don't sit here. We don't fucking insult each other. This ain't no fucking video game. Your
That's
face
a
is
fact.
behind these words.
That's
Relax.
a fact. All I was telling niggas is chill out. That's all I was telling nigga. Like,
That's
bro, you
what
ain't
I'm
gotta do all
telling
that.
y'all.
That's all I was
Relax.
telling nigga. Like, bro, I'm like, yo, bro, you on the internet. You ain't gotta do all that, man. Like, you can't catch. It's not like you gonna catch him. You know, like, what's all that, bro? It's no point telling a man I'm gonna fight you. I'm like, what's all that for, bro? You ain't gonna see the nigga. You know what I'm saying? So why get that worked up? But this is what happens when men are emotional. This the problem, man. You doing too
I'm
much,
letting
bro.
that shit
So
go,
can
man.
we
So can we
can we go
switch
back to
topics
the
though?
topic?
Yeah,
I
switch
just wanted to
topics.
say my part on the men thing. I feel like men do have it worse than women.
You think men have it worse than women? Wait, because I missed the
Yeah.
topic. I wasn't even here for the
That was
topic.
the topic. That's why they arguing, because they said do men have it worse than women, and they said
So
still
who was
said
the who?
women
Wait,
have it worse
which
than.
one?
Listen.
Wait.
Still said women have it worse than men because we carry a baby for 9 months. Blah blah blah. That does
No.
not make us have it worse than men. Men
Exactly.
really will go till they bleed to their damn fingers and will not get
Facts.
noticed for it.
Facts.
Everything that they do go unnoticed.
Facts.
Men
Because
break
they're the
their back on
provisional.
the daily and it goes unnoticed. All they do is get judged or
Facts.
put a gun to their fucking head.
You know the problem is a lot of men are white knighting, right? So they'll try to appease the women ego because they want to look attractive to women. If I'm on a woman's side, I'm attracted to all women
I'm
now.
on
You know what
the
I'm saying?
men's
Like
side.
that's all it be. Niggas be trying to look attractive to women, so they try to appease the women's ego. So they know it's not true. Like deep down inside, every man knows there's an invisible burden of masculine performance that you got to adhere to. So it doesn't exist for women. It only exists for men.
Right,
Women
a
can
man
literally
can
have no job. Women can literally have no job,
talk
have three
shit.
baby daddies, and still find another man to take care of her and take care of them kids.
Exactly.
Women have it that easy. Whereas men don't
Exactly.
have that. Men have to get out and perform every single day.
What are
Whereas a
we
woman doesn't
talking
Exactly. And
about?
it
necessarily have to.
still
Yo,
A woman doesn't
goes
need a job. A
unnoticed.
man needs a
yo,
job.
watch this
And it
point.
still
But
go
we always talk
unnoticed.
about this: the 600-pound woman that has the man coming to take
Absolutely.
care of her nonstop. Yes, all over the TV. You will see nothing but men coming to submit and bring
And
her
it still
peaches.
gets unnoticed.
Yeah, that's my point though. Like a woman doesn't need to have a job. Men do. Women
A
doesn't need.
woman
A
does
woman doesn't
need
need.
to have a
She do
job.
No,
need
no,
to
no, no.
have a
You're not
job for
listening. You're not listening.
You
herself.
No, no, no.
sound ignorant.
Wait,
You
wait, wait,
But
sound
wait. Let me
very
let, let me
ignorant.
let me finish.
I'm
Let me
calling
finish
for
quick.
the word
Let me
properly.
preface it. Hold on.
Typically, they
Relax.
say
You
that
sound very. I know a
the
lot of
Relax for a
women
bum
minute.
supposed
ass
to
Let me finish.
niggas
provide
who.
for the
I
Let me
know
women.
a lot of
finish.
bum ass
Let me
niggas
finish.
who live off of women
Hold
and
on.
don't do
Hold
shit.
on. Hold
So
on.
you go
Hold
sit
on.
down somewhere with
Hold on,
that
Let me
hold on.
finish
stupid shit.
speaking.
Zeus,
Hold
let's
on.
get it off. Like, hold the thought, because I want to hear what are you saying? You say you know a lot of niggas like what, Blair?
Bum ass niggas who don't do shit, who don't work, never work, don't got
Wait.
shit, and who hold on, shut up, let me finish. And who want to live off women. Who want to live off women. Women do have to work. Like it's no such thing as a man don't have to work or I mean a man have to work and a woman
This
don't have
is
to work.
crazy.
That shit sound like some clown ass
All right.
motherfucking
Now let me.
19. Hold on, let me finish. That shit sound like some fucking 1920 ass, some 1888 type shit. We are bosses, baby.
No, that's the problem. See,
We're
that
bosses.
rhetoric right
We're
there is the
bosses.
problem.
We're
Little, but
bosses at
women
the end
don't
of
Wait,
the
have to
day.
let me
work
finish
because
quick.
the government system will help them take
No, no,
care of the
no.
kids.
It's not even
That's
that. It's not even that. It's
listen.
not
At
even
the
that.
end of the day,
Wait.
men. I
It's not
know
even that.
men who's on HUD. I know men who gets food
No. Oh my
stamps.
God.
I
It's
know
not even
men
that.
who. I know men who live and go by your. Listen, the same thing a woman can get, a
No.
man can
A
get. A
woman
man
does
can
not.
go.
A woman
A
does not
man
need a
can
job.
go and get a go by your income
A woman
No.
apartment,
do need a job.
just
Here's the
like a
Everybody
problem. Here's the
doesn't
woman,
have
problem.
the same
and they
And this the
income.
don't need a
fallacy.
child.
This the problem with women like her, right? Here's the problem. Women do not need a job because a woman does not need to provide anything to a man. Women get a job because they elect to get a job. If women became better women, they can get a husband who has a job.
You shut
You
up.
do
You
not need a
sound
job
dumb.
as a woman.
You're
Women choose to
dumb.
have jobs
You're
so they can
dumb.
become
Well,
independent of
no, a
men.
You're
woman needs
There's
to
a
dumb.
have a
difference.
job to
A
be
smart
independent for
person will
herself.
know that a two household income is
It's
way
better than the
better than
one.
one.
A two household
So
Exactly.
you're
income doesn't
not
work.
smart. You're not
No
a
one,
smart person at all.
the men you want do not
Now
care about
that's
your
You're
income.
right.
dumb.
The
You're
men you
dumb.
want do
That's
not care about
right.
your income.
You're
The more
dumb.
money
But
a
a
man makes,
two,
the less
it
he cares
don't
about your
matter.
income.
A
Yeah,
two
you're just not smart.
income home is better than a one. That is
Anyway,
a fact.
anyway, Anyway, if we
That
did,
part is
Thank you,
if we
Thank you, Trinity. I appreciate you, Trinity.
if we sat down and we did statistics on how many men work and how many men don't work in the U.S.,
A woman does not need to have a job.
a man doesn't need to have a job
No,
either.
a man does because man has to provide. He has to
Okay.
protect and provide.
Okay, and so
Literally, a
what you
man
think
has to have a
women?
job.
What
An
do you
ambitious
think?
man.
What do you
Wait,
think women do?
Hold on.
What do you think women do? You
Hold on, sweetheart.
ignorant person.
Hold on, sweetheart. Hold on.
What? Where do
I
you
need you to
work?
listen for a minute.
Where do you
Hold
work?
on.
Where do you
Hold on.
work? Where do
Hold
you
on.
work? Because
Can
your
you
ass
listen
be
for a
sitting
moment?
on live. I don't even
Can you
think you
listen for
have
a
a
minute?
job. I
Can
don't
you
even
listen to
think you
me?
have a
I'm at
job.
my job. I'm at my job right now,
You
actually.
don't even have a fucking job.
I'm at my job right now, actually.
You don't even have
Well,
a
it's
job.
not really a job. It's not really a job. It's one of my property I'm at right now. It's not really a job.
Exactly. So you don't have a job.
I'm here. I'm here repairing a property right now. I'm repairing one of my properties right now.
You don't. You
I don't
don't
need to have
have.
a job.
You don't have a job.
I don't need a job. The fuck?
Exactly.
I want to have
Exactly.
a job.
Exactly.
A
Exactly.
job is the slave mind.
Exactly.
But
Do you
listen,
have kids? Do you have kids?
irrelevant. What I'm telling you is right.
Do you have kids?
Irrelevant. What I'm
It's
telling you
not
is
irrelevant. It's
a
not
woman
irrelevant
does
because
not. A woman.
that one poor ass job is not gonna take care of them kids. And when that one poor ass job don't take care of them kids, that woman gonna have to go to work.
No. This is the problem. Stop, get better men. Start fucking better men. That's the problem. If
Listen,
Yeah,
your pussy's
but
attractive,
understand that women
you
look for
can't
a
put a
if your
woman
price.
to
pussy's
Now you
attractive,
trying
provide
to put a
jobs.
50,
price
50.
tag on love.
No, no.
You
If your
cannot
pussy's
put a
attractive,
price
if
tag.
your
You
value as a
can't put a
woman,
price tag on love.
if you're not attractive
You're
enough,
an ignorant person. You are
and you don't have good
basing
enough
your
behavior, then
opinion
guess what?
on
You're
looks
gonna get low
and
level men.
money. You cannot get anywhere like that. A woman or a man is not supposed to pursue each other because of
If
for
you're not attractive
finances.
enough, you're gonna
If
get low level
you
men.
want love, you have to be willing to accept people for certain things.
If
Like
you're not attractive
you
enough,
don't just go. No,
enough,
you're an ignorant ass
you're gonna get
person.
low level men.
You're an
The
ignorant ass
problem is,
I
person
get what
to
she's
you're
think
saying.
that
disrespectful,
a
right?
woman
You're
should just go
disrespectful,
around looking for
and
men
I'm pretty
who
sure you're not
has
attractive.
money so that
So this
she
is why
don't have
your
to do
mindset is the way it
anything.
is.
You're a dumbass person.
Look at this right here. Women
You're a
result to
dumbass
shaming
person.
language. Women result to insults
You're a
when they get
dumbass
angry.
person. You're sitting out of someone's house talking
No,
about you're
guys, you get your
sharing
chat.
something.
You
You ain't
cannot make
doing
this shit
shit but
up.
on here
When a
talking and
woman doesn't
lying.
have her way,
You
when she
ain't
can't
doing shit but
understand,
sitting up here
she
talking and
results to
lying.
shaming
You're
language.
just an
Because she's
ignorant
wrong.
person, and you
She's
don't even have a
arguing with her
damn
opinion, and
job.
I'm arguing with
You don't
facts.
even have a job. You
Do
don't
y'all
even
hear
have
her?
a job.
This
You
is why
don't
she
even
said.
have
This
a
is why she
job.
said women have to have
You
a
don't even
job.
have a damn
I
job.
don't
You
need a job.
ignorant
I make good
person.
enough money
You
without a
don't even
job.
have a job.
I make good enough money without a
I
job.
don't believe you. I don't
Okay,
believe
you
you.
ain't gotta
I
believe
don't
me.
believe
But
you.
what I am
I
saying is
don't
right.
believe you. I don't.
What I'm saying is right.
I don't
Women
care
like
about
her,
what you said.
women
I
like
heard what
her
you said. You
need a
sound
man with a job
stupid.
because
You
she's
sound
so
stupid.
disrespectful
You
and
sound
unattractive.
stupid.
She
You
has to
sound
now do
stupid.
other things
You
to
sound
attract a man.
stupid. You sound fucking
This is the
stupid.
behaviors when you need.
You
This
sound
behavior right
stupid.
here is to get you
You're an
50-50 men.
ignorant ass person. Swazi like me.
This behavior right here, no, you
Yeah,
don't. Unless something wrong with him, no, you don't.
Swazi like
Listen,
me. He
if he
said
likes your
something
ass, something
wrong
wrong
with
with him.
him.
If he likes your ass, something wrong
Something
with him.
wrong with him.
She don't
Swazi,
know.
If he
Wait,
likes
wait,
your
wait,
ass
wait,
tell
wait,
him how
wait,
physically,
much
wait,
you
wait,
like me,
wait, wait, wait,
Swazi.
wait, wait, wait. I
unless
got a love for Blair.
it's
Tell him
sexual
how much
only.
you like me,
Unless
Swazi.
it's
Wait. Stop,
sexual
stop
only.
talking.
He just
Come on,
insulted
Zeus,
you.
Unless it's
relax.
Tell him how much
sexual
you
Oh,
only.
like
listen, Zeus. Only thing yes, I got a lot of love for Blair, and on top of that,
No, I'm talking
I
about
don't get
sexually.
the.
I'm talking about outside sexually,
Wait,
like long term.
what'd you say?
I'm talking about like long. You talking about liking her as in long term, or you mean sexually?
No, nah, ain't not even sexual. It's just the way she handles her business. The fact that she's changing
Oh,
her
I thought you
life
meant. I'm talking about. I'm talking
don't
about
have to.
sex. I'm talking about long term relationship wise. That's why I said something must be wrong with you like her. I'm not
Nah,
talking about
no,
with
no,
the
no, no,
person.
no, 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 no. I'm not
I'ma
talking about no
Cam down
relationship. I'm
still
talking
said
about
that he
her.
wanna come back up.
I'm talking about
He
like her person.
but see, as a man, he just disrespected you. Swazi talking about if you like
How
me
did I
long
disrespect him?
term,
I said
something wrong with you.
if he likes you in a
He's an
relationship,
ignorant
something must
ass
be wrong with him. If
person.
he likes
He's
a
sitting
relationship.
on your live telling you
He
that
can see
if
your
you like
behavior.
somebody
Disrespecting
long
He
Zeus.
can
term,
see your
that there's
behavior as a
something wrong
problem.
with you. When there's something wrong with his dusty, ugly ass.
I'm sure it is.
Let
He
us
can see
see your
something's wrong
teeth.
with you as a
Let us
person.
see your fucking teeth. I bet you they overlapping on one another.
Yeah,
And
they
with a
are.
hot ass
They are.
fucking
You're
mess.
right. They are.
Since you
They are.
got so
You're right.
much fucking
You're
money. Let
right.
us
They
see
are.
your
You're
ugly
right.
ass. Let us
You're
see
right.
your
I'm
face.
very ugly. I'm
Let us
very
see
ugly.
your face.
I'm very
Let
ugly.
us
You're
see
right.
your face.
I'm very
Where's
ugly.
your
You're right.
face? Where's your face,
Very
ugly
ugly.
boy? Where's
I'm
your
very.
face?
I'm
Since
very
you want to
ugly.
call me names, where's your face? Put
I'm
your
very
face in the
ugly.
camera.
I'm very ugly. That's why.
Put your smile in
I
the
don't want you to see
camera.
my ugly face. face.
Put your smile in the camera.
I don't want you to see my
Let
ugly
us see your
smile.
smile. Let us see
I
your
want you to see my
smile.
ugly smile and my ugly
Still, you
face.
calm?
Yeah,
You calm still?
exactly.
All right, so
I want you to see
look, huh,
my ugly
Swaz?
smile and my
Are
ugly
you
face.
calm? Calm.
Zeus, chill for a
Exactly.
sec. Zeus, chill for a sec.
Are you
Let me
calm?
tell you guys something. Number one, everything was cool till your boy Zeus went to the insults. You can't get mad at the counter puncher because he hits harder than the initial punch. Look, he went to the insult game with me. Everything was constructive. Zeus, me and you can disagree, but I'm not about to insult you if you're not insulting me.
You just did though, for no reason.
Zeus, because you're not going to tell me what I
He's
can
not
and
an
can't say
intelligent
to your
person.
boy.
He's already
But I didn't tell you what you can't do. All I said was,
Zeus,
He's
why
just
you
an
guys?
ignorant person.
Zeus, get out of your own head for a second and listen to somebody else. Your boy insulted me. You got up there and told me what I can and can't say to him.
That's not what I said.
That's exactly what you said.
No, that's
You
not what I
said
said. I
I
said
can
you.
never tell another man. Zeus, stop acting like you're God, bro. You're not.
That's not what I said, bro.
Your name thinks you're a god. You think you're a god by your name alone. You're not a comical figure or a mythical, whatever you call it, whatever, fucking god. You're not Zeus. Zeus is fake. It's a story. It's a comic book figure. It's a mythical legend. Stop it. You're not God. You're not Jesus. You're not the Heavenly Father. Listen, Jesus, just chill for a second. Your boy,
Jesus, take the wheel.
Are you done?
Your boy told
done?
me. Your boy got up.
You know what y'all
and
gonna end up doing?
insulted. See, everybody.
I'm gonna force all 50 of y'all to go to prayer. Keep going.
Listen,
Keep
your
going.
boy got up, Zeus, and insulted me out of just nowhere, Zeus. Okay,
That's not
and
my
I
boy.
flashed. Listen, Zeus, chill for a second. Damn, take a minute to understand somebody else for once instead of your own shit.
You never shut up.
Your boy insulted me for no fucking reason. Then he got mad, and you got mad when I upped the ante. That's not the way it goes. Don't start shit and then play the victim when I hit back hard. Don't do it. That's not how constructive conversation works. Keep it respectful, keep it clean, and we're open to the exchange of ideas, bro. But don't start insulting people when they don't toe your line. Just because they disagree with you, that's why I said you're not God, bro. Let people, you insulted Swaz and the young lady on here saying, you know, he's stupid if he does attracted to Bambi. Who the fuck do you think you are,
He's
dude?
an ignorant person. Look at his ugly
Okay,
ass.
this is
That's
what I
why
said.
he mad.
No, who the fuck do you think you are? You're not Zeus. That's
Okay,
a mythical figure.
Okay, this is
You're
what I
just
said.
a dude with a real government name. Your real birth name. Be that dude.
Okay,
You're not, you don't sit high, look low. You ain't got no heaven or hell to throw nobody in.
I agree.
You need to chill. And your boy that came up insulting me, bro, I would have been completely open to the conversation till he started with the insults. See, that's how you know. Y'all are like, fuck, y'all are worse than fucking females because you think you got to insult your way till you influence you want. You ain't got to insult people to make people agree with you. If you got nuggets, they'll take nuggets from your conversation and add it to whatever they got.
Exactly. People don't know how
you don't have to, right. You don't have to insult motherfuckers into towing your line because a motherfucker like me, damn near 13 years in a penitentiary, I'm your huckleberry.
Oh, you in jail?
I was locked up. It don't matter to me, Zeus. You're going to run into a motherfucker that's even badder than me or badder than Swaz or badder than you someday, but you can't insult them to make your point.
Exactly. That's what I got a problem with the black.
So here goes
They
still,
want
right?
to argue. They want to argue so bad. I came up here talking about the topic at hand, and he want to insult and do all this and that just to prove a point. You're an ignorant person because you can't even prove a point by having a conversation, and then you want to talk over me, which is very disrespectful. Then you're going to want to tell this man if he like me.
You
something
spoke over
wrong
me.
with him.
You spoke over me.
You're an ignorant person.
You spoke over me.
You list like you're doing now. You're an ignorant person. You're just not smart.
You literally spoke over me. That's how it literally happened.
Smart. You just not
but
smart.
Zeus, I'm addressing why I spazzed earlier because my boy Swaz dropped
I'm gonna respond to you.
Spazzing.
I'm gonna respond to you.
Your mama must ain't never have a job.
I'm gonna respond to you, right? I'm gonna respond to you, right?
You don't need to respond.
So basically, this is the problem, right?
Listen sometimes and be like, all right, I got it. No, I didn't do this for your response.
His mama had to be sorry.
You just need to listen to other people for once and be like, all right, I got it.
All right, say less. Y'all not gonna stop talking. I'm asking.
All right.
Yeah, I'm cool, Swaz.
Yo, chill. Everybody fucking chill. It happened, all right? It happened. Now, can we find a topic and stick to it? Because if you listen, still, I get it. If you aggravated, right? That's why I
Right.
already dropped you, because I seen you were getting to a point where shit was about to be flying, pull-ups about to be all that dumb shit. Right? Not interested. Not fucking interested at all.
Nah,
Not
so
interested.
look, Swaz, I'm all for the topic, Swaz. I can conversate with anybody, and I'm okay with people that disagree with me. Like, I know how to, I can carry my own salt. I'm okay. I'm comfortable in my own skin when somebody disagrees with me. Like, I'm okay with my convictions as a man. I'm okay with my convictions. But so if we want to talk about the pull-ups is crazy, Swaz. We want to talk about the conversation. I'm always open to that, bro. But you're not gonna insult me and think it's gonna be cool with me, and I'm just gonna carry the line of your conversation. Now we about to address the insult, is what I'm trying to say.
So why can't you still being the man with the wisdom, right? Why would you go higher than he's
He's
trying to go?
emotional. That's why.
Wait, Zeus. Why go higher than where he's going? Why try and like double his energy? Answer me that.
Bro, you know what I'm saying? It'd be old and tiring sometimes, bro, when you're trying to have a real conversation. And it's like people, they say they're slick shit, right? And we continue to let it fly because I don't want to lose my cool or whatever. We allow it and shit. Like, sooner or later, bro, I want you, like, certain motherfuckers, like, if they don't like the way I react, Zeus, you don't like the way I react, you don't ever have to frequent my lives. You don't ever have to listen to a word I say. And I'm okay with that.
All right.
So my point is this, like, that's why, Swaz, that's why I do that sometimes. Because basically I'm trying to make a point that you obviously haven't been hearing they've been telling you, but you're not listening. Like, they're getting tired of the insults, Zeus. And I'm one of them.
So here's the thing, right? And try not to cut me off because you two both tend to cut me off. So here's the thing. One, you came on the live, right? You're arguing with him. One, there's no reason to argue with him.
I didn't come on to
Let me
argue
finish
with
speaking.
him.
Yo,
I let you speak,
having a
bro.
conversation.
I let you speak, bro.
Your
I let you
facts are
speak.
off.
I let you speak.
Your facts are
I let
off,
you speak.
Zeus.
I let you
Your
speak, though,
facts
bro.
are off.
Hold on. I let you speak.
Let the brother talk. Just let him talk.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, right? Y'all argue for whatever reason y'all are arguing. My thing is, there's no need for the tough talk because neither one of you are close by. Neither one of you are gonna fight actually. So why? What's the point of internet gangster? Man? What's the internet gangster shit for?
Okay,
Right? And
so
you
Zeus, I'm
wait.
going to respond to your
Wait,
question,
wait,
right?
let me finish.
Respond to your question,
No, I'm not. No, I'm not done yet. Wait, hold on. There's no point in you having the internet gangster shit going on, right? Because neither one of you can touch each other. And as a man, you should know that, especially if you've been to prison before. All that extra shit is not necessary. You know what I mean? On top of that, right? You telling a man to suck your dick. That's crazy to me in any man.
I don't care.
Right?
It doesn't
Let me
matter
finish
what's
speaking.
crazy to you.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Wait. My thing is, doing that shit, if you know damn well being in front of a man's face, that shit will equal violence. So when I'm telling you,
I don't
when I'm telling
care.
any man is,
You think I give a fuck,
let
though,
me
Zeus?
finish speaking now. But my thing is, you're on the internet. So it looks crazy for a man to be on the internet saying suck my dick when he's not doing that shit in person, then niggas in person. That's my thing,
Oh,
right?
I'll do it in person. I'm
You
your
saying you will,
underground. I'll
but you
do that
have,
in person.
but you're not doing it in person. You're
But I
not coming out
would,
here.
and I have.
But see, my thing is, you didn't say I'm coming out here to come tell you suck my dick. You're doing it over the phone.
Zeus, you're
This is
getting into the
instant
weeds
shit.
about all this
Wait,
shit.
let
It
me
don't
finish speaking,
matter.
bro.
Talk
Hold
to
on,
your
bro.
mans. Don't talk to
Hold
me.
on, brother. Hold on. I let you talk, did I not? What I am telling you is, any man, and I don't just mean you, any man doing that shit is crazy. I done had women on here say suck my dick. You just told me that shit. Did I get crazy with you? No, I ignored your ass. Because I know you don't know no better. You're emotional. This is the problem with emotional men. Get your emotions in order and check. This shit can equal violence. You don't know who you talking to on this internet. Some niggas will come slide on your ass and line you the fuck up. But the problem
Okay,
is,
so Zeus,
emotional people. Wait, let me
stop
finish speaking,
preaching to me.
bro.
Stop preaching
Hold
to me.
on,
I
hold
don't
on.
care.
I'm speaking in
Zeus,
general. I'm not
hope
speaking
he
in
wrapped
you
it
general.
don't
up.
have to
I'm
preach to me.
speaking
Your
in
shit's
general,
getting
brother.
long.
But you're not.
You're
I'm speaking in
long-winded.
general, man. Hold on. And I'm talking to every nigga in the chat. Stop telling people suck your dicks. Stop violating people
I'm not,
on the internet.
bro.
I'm not speaking to
I'll
you.
speak when
I'm
I
not
want to
Yo,
speaking to
speak,
you.
bro.
I'm not
You're not
speaking to
about to tell
you.
me
yeah.
what to
I'm
do.
not speaking to
He not
you,
talking
brother.
to you still.
Damn. Relax, brother. Damn, you emotional. When I'm speaking in general. In general, men in this chat, men, women, everybody. Stop telling people to suck your dick. Stop disrespecting people on this internet shit. I've seen niggas get lined up because of this internet shit right here. Niggas don't know, y'all don't know who y'all talking to on the internet. Y'all don't know who's about what and who's about who and who know who. So stop doing that shit on the internet. That shit looks funny, looks cool. You think you're cool doing that shit? It will get you hurt in these streets. It will get you fucked up in these streets.
Okay, so the
What I'm
thing
saying is,
that he
now,
said to
wait,
me,
hold on, wait.
Hurry up
Zeus,
and
look,
wrap it
you've
up
been
because
going
you've been
on and
talking.
on, bro.
Oh,
You're
now you're
asking
going
your
on and
thoughts.
on.
in
That's what you
regards to
always
Shorty,
do. You ramble for 20 minutes.
in regards to Shorty,
You
she's just
ramble,
touching me
bro.
first.
Let someone else speak now. You ramble
Bro,
off
Right.
5
no
points
one's
and don't
telling
want
you you're
nobody
rambling
else
when you're
to
talking.
respond.
He just
No
going
one's telling you
rambling
rambling when
on
you're
and
talking.
on and on and on and
No
on
one's
and
telling you you're rambling when you're talking, though.
damn.
I'm letting you
Bro,
talk, though.
it don't take me 20 minutes to make my
It
point.
does, and no
No,
one
it
stops
don't,
you.
bro.
It does,
No,
and no
it
one
don't,
stops you.
bro.
That's the
No, it don't.
difference. But you're
Well,
emotional, and it's the problem with emotional men.
I'm
You
No,
have,
sorry.
Jesus,
I'm
bro.
sorry.
whatever.
Your mama
Zeus.
was a Section 8 whore who didn't work.
Okay, sure. Anyway, this is the problem right here, right? You see how she's doing that? This is what you do,
Okay,
Steele.
so head
Wait, hold on,
connoisseur,
let's
don't
steal from me.
follow
Wait.
me then,
You
head
see how she's doing that?
connoisseur.
You see how she's
Why
doing
do
that,
you
Steele?
follow me then?
This is what you do.
This
I
is
don't follow you.
crazy.
I
Y'all
don't
do
follow you.
crazy shit on
I
this
don't follow you,
gram.
nigga. I don't follow you, nigga.
I'm not talking about you.
Oh, so what I'm telling you is,
I'm not talking about you. I'm
when I,
talking about head
so I,
connoisseur. She
I,
follows me. Don't follow
when
me
I
if
ain't
you
tell,
don't like me.
oh,
This
okay.
shit is crazy. People follow you and they can't stand you.
I'm about
They
to
Well,
say,
follow
I
you
don't.
to see you
hey,
crash. Still,
Swazi,
they
where you
follow
found Still
they
from?
follow you to see you crash, Mr.
Yeah,
Still.
again, you see
I
how
love
Shorty
Still is
being
tough.
Still.
disrespectful?
You
This
followed
is what
me
I
females
until
do.
like
I
Still.
removed you. Head connoisseur, you
They want to
followed
see you
me.
crash still, and you doing it. Still,
He's
you
being
Yeah,
doing it.
emotional.
Still.
He's
Look,
an
I'm
emotional
not
man,
crashing
Bro,
shit. This is
bro.
me.
yeah,
How,
but bro,
how Still's
you
acting right now is how
I'm waiting
females
for you
act
to
when they get
come
mad.
back, bro.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for
head
you to come
connoisseur,
back.
I looked at it the other
This
day.
is how
You did
females
follow
act
me.
when they get mad.
Still,
Swaz.
don't change yourself. Still,
This is
just
how
calm
females
down a
act when
little
they get
bit.
mad.
Cause you
Still,
And
don't
she's
owe
encouraging
everybody.
him
Whatever.
because
See,
she's a
Still,
how
female.
about
still,
this?
you're not doing
You're the
anything
female,
different from
Zeus.
what
You're
he's
the
on here
This is
female.
how
doing.
females act when they get mad.
No, you're
You see
the
Still,
how
female.
wait, you
You're
see
the
how Shorty just
female.
called me out my
You're
name?
the female. You're the
This is how
female.
females act when they get mad.
You're the
This is
female.
how females act when they get mad.
You must
This is
got a
how
pussy
females
on
act
you,
when they get
don't you?
mad.
You
Right?
must got a fat ass
This is
pussy.
how females act when they get
You
mad.
must got a fat ass
This
pussy.
is the problem with emotional men,
You must
right?
got a fat ass pussy on you, don't
Yo,
you?
chat. This is the problem with emotional men.
No, you the
And
problem with emotional men.
she's
You
encouraging
think you
it
can say your
because
little
she's a
slick
female.
shit? That's the problem, Zeus.
This is the
You
problem,
think you
right?
can say your little slick shit and
Bro,
it's okay. Because if I get loud, I'm being emotional. But you
bro, you are
starting
being
shit.
emotional. That's not why you're being
Not you
emotional. You're being
starting
emotional right now,
shit.
bro.
You're
You're
not about to
emotional
get
right
away with
now.
the slick
You're
shit.
emotional right now. Get your emotions in order.
Nah, suck a
We'll be
dick. How
right
about
back.
that? I'm gonna say it to you, suck my dick.
I know it's okay. You're emotional right now,
No, you're a
right?
bitch. How about that?
I know I am. That's cool. But you're saying it on the internet. This why it's
I
female.
don't give a
I think
fuck.
This is
y'all
what
both
females do on the
You're not
internet,
emotional.
about to say
right?
this slick shit and it be
This is what
okay.
females do on the internet, bro. That's not what men do,
No, that's what
right?
you do.
Hey, I
That
want you guys in the
you're
chat
the
to see this,
female
right?
around here.
I want you guys in the
You're
chat
the
to see this,
female.
right? He's doing this
You're
on
the
the internet,
female.
right? But
Nah,
that
you're
tells
the
you he's not a
female.
real man.
See,
Because
Zeus,
real men will pull up
you're
on you.
so used, Zeus. You're
Listen,
so used to
real men
saying
will
all
pull
your
up on you.
slick shit and everybody
Nah,
letting you get away with it.
they do. No, only females do what you do. Females do what you do all the
Nah,
time.
you
Please stop
do
it.
the bitch shit.
Females do what you do all the time. Let me females
Bro,
came on this thing and tell me suck
I've
my
had
dick.
hella females
Females do it all
tell
day.
me they think you're gay.
Females do it all the
Bro,
time.
hella females have told
That's
me
cool.
they think you're
They
gay.
told me the same thing. They think I'm a gay, I'm a white supremacist, I'm a womanizer, all these things. I don't care.
Yeah, he
Bro,
What I
you
sounds
tell you
must
gay.
be
is,
He
gay.
sounds gay
see,
to
this
me.
is the problem, right?
You're
The he
gay,
say,
bro.
she
You're a
say.
queer.
See how the he say, she
You're
say should
straight
go?
queer.
This is feminine
You got a
qualities,
pussy and you're a
right?
queer.
This is what women do, not men. I'm trying to show the
Nah,
chat
bro, that's
how
what
men do not conduct themselves
you're
this
the
way.
one that's doing
But
what women
you
As
don't
do.
a man,
understand it. That's his opinion. That don't make his opinion correct.
Your
as
opinion
a
is
woman,
pussy.
Oh no.
That
listen,
don't
as a
just because
man,
he
See,
have an
that's what you
opinion, that
as a
think.
don't make
man,
his
Hey,
opinion
Swaz.
correct. You
Hey,
as
know.
a
Swaz,
man,
I
you
really
do
don't
not
want to yell with this dude, but let me just
behave.
say this.
I think
Every
As a
time he
man,
he's as
says,
emotional as you,
do not
you
behave
think
still.
you're a
emotional like
man,
this.
Zeus, and you're not.
As a man, you do not behave emotional like this.
Nah,
This
you
is the
don't tell
problem.
me shit. A man don't tell another man
As a man,
shit.
I'm talking to the chat. I ain't talking to your ass. I'm talking to the chat. As a
Huh?
man, you do not behave like this. This is
I'll
where this is
behave how
where
the fuck
it's
I want
feminine
to. I pay the
qualities.
bills in this
You
bitch.
guys,
I pay the cost to be the boss.
you guys see
I
how
pay the
you
cost to
guys
be
see
the
women do this to
boss.
me all
I
day.
pay the cost to
You
be a
guys
boss.
see women do this to me all
Still.
day,
I
and
do.
and
Men
I'm
do what the
responding to
fuck
him.
they want to do. How
I'm
about that?
responding to him the way I respond to these females with
I
zero
don't give a
emotion.
fuck. You wouldn't
You see
respond
the
to me
thing? You
like
see
a
the
female in the
difference?
street. I promise you that.
My thing is zero emotion either way. You see the difference, you guys?
So you
He's
think you
getting the
can say
same
all
energy
this
these
slick
females get.
shit?
I'm stoic at
You
all
think you
times.
can say all this slick shit?
I'm
And
stoic at all
just because
times.
you say it calm, it's cool.
Listen,
That
you
slick
guys.
shit don't work
What
with
happens when
gangsters.
you're emotional?
Nah, you think you're slick.
He's an internet.
You
He's an
think
internet
you
guy.
can insult
Listen,
people in a calm manner
listen,
and it's okay.
listen. This
Now
is
you
internet
listen.
gangster
Now you
stuff.
listen for once.
Listen,
Now you listen for once.
this is internet gangster shit, right?
Now you listen for
And
once.
it's the problem. Your behavior is not that of a man.
Nah, bro, you listen for
This is the
once.
problem when white knights.
Nah,
This
you
is my
listen.
thing, right?
Don't miss me with the white
A lot of
bullshit.
guys who white knight,
No,
they tend
still,
to
it
have
doesn't
feminine
mean white
qualities.
people. He's talking about white knights. So he's
I
A
talking
don't
lot
give
of
about
a
guys who
fuck
white
with the
knight,
white
he's
knight
talking about
a lot
bullshit.
of
I'm a
guys who
man.
white knight,
Whatever.
a lot of
It's
guys who do
whatever.
white knight behavior, a lot of guys who do white knight behavior tend to have feminine qualities a lot of times, right? They
Whatever.
tend to be
White knight
emotional.
behavior.
They tend
Whatever.
to, they
You
tend to, they
pussy.
tend to be
You
emotional.
pussy. You
They tend to have
pussy.
certain behaviors.
You pussy.
But see this right here, right? This is being done over the internet. Why not in person? You invited to come to New Jersey, New York at any time and tell me this,
You can come to
right?
LA anytime and tell me.
No, I'm not threatening you. You're threatening gangster to me. It's a difference. You're the
Nah,
gangster.
you
I
the
mean,
one that think you
I
Boy,
don't do
his
the
slick.
internet.
voice
I don't
sound
do the
Zeus,
like a
internet
you
beef
think
shit.
woman.
you slick,
Listen,
Zeus.
I don't do the internet beef
He
shit.
Slick.
sound
You know
like
what I'm saying?
a woman,
I was
Zeus,
man.
raised
you think
different.
you
I
Swazi,
was
slick.
raised
I'm
You
gonna
think
different.
you
go.
can
I'll be
talk
back.
I
your
I
was
can't.
slick,
I
raised
slick
can't.
different.
shit?
This
I
wait,
don't
nigga
do
too
the internet
wait,
beef
much,
wait.
shit.
man.
I was
Yo,
raised
anybody
different.
want to hear
I
what
was
I got to
raised
say? Get
different.
over there. Instead of,
I was
instead
raised
of this
different.
dumbass, come to
I've
my
been, you know
life.
what I'm saying?
Y'all
I've
done
been raised
chased the
very
lady
differently.
away. Y'all chased the lady away. Good job, gentlemen. Great, great, great.
I was raised different. I don't beef
We
with
Nah,
niggas.
we
chased the
can do what men
listen.
we can do
We
is
chased the
whatever.
we chased
I
the
don't beef.
lady. Wait, can I say
You can come out
something?
here, brother.
We chased the
You
lady
can come
away.
out here,
Wait,
Zeus.
wait,
I'm
wait,
not threatening you. You're
wait,
coming at me,
wait,
bro, because you're the
wait,
gangster,
I
not
didn't
me.
look. You think this slick
yo,
shit you saying
yo,
is
yo,
cool,
fellas,
Zeus?
y'all chased the lady away to discuss your emotions. Yes?
I'm not discussing my emotions, and he's discussing his.
Stop.
Whatever.
Come on, y'all.
I
Stop.
have zero emotions for this nigga.
Stop. Enough is enough. Stop. Come on, y'all. Like, I don't
It
understand
ain't me.
why
It
we
ain't
can't talk
me.
about anything else besides this right now. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it
It's
still.
it's
You
not. It's
came
not
up here,
me.
you told me you were calm, and you're not calm, right?
I,
Exactly.
You're not calm,
Swaz, I don't
bro.
mind being calm, but this
He's not
dude,
calm.
he likes to talk slick shit. He likes to talk slick shit
This
in this
nigga is
calm way.
triggered like a
And
woman, right? This is crazy. This is how
whatever,
women
bro.
act.
See,
This is how women act.
bro. You ain't shit.
This is how
You
women act,
pussy to me.
man.
You
Women get
pussy to me.
triggered at all times.
You
Women get
pussy
triggered
to
like
me.
this, not
You
men.
pussy to me.
Men should know better than this.
Nah,
Men
you
should know
Sorry.
better than this.
We're going a different direction, yo. I'm sorry, I can't do this. I can't. Y'all gotta come on, y'all. Come on. Come on. Any other direction besides this, yo? I can't. I can't. I don't feel comfortable. I don't. Like, yo, y'all did this shit for a whole hour. I don't. Nah, enough is enough. Enough is enough.
Swaz.
Yo, yo.
Yeah, you can hear me, yeah?
Yeah,
You
I hear
can
you.
hear me.
Yeah, I hear you. What happened?
Yeah, listen to me, man. You see when the life starts going left like that, bro? It don't make no sense, trust me. Because guess what? You see, yesterday, a girl got blown away over the same thing in New York yesterday. And to be honest, to have confrontation over conversation nights don't make no sense, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. It just don't make no sense. I mean, if big people can't sit down and have a conversation without the insults throwing, it don't make there's no point. This is your life. We enjoy ourselves in your life. You got a lot of good people in your lives, you know. So you can't mar it with nobody wants. Listen, the gangster shit, that stuff's got to stop. Can you hear me, Swaz?
People proud of this weird shit, though.
Huh?
I said there's people in here that's proud of this. Simple.
Yeah, but you know what? It just don't make no sense. Listen, let me tell you something, right? That thing's going left, and to be honest with you, it'll go down another road. And to be honest, Steele's a cool guy. Zeus, I know him, he's all right. And to be honest, I wouldn't really want to see them two to come together like that. It don't make no sense, really, honestly. That's why I was just saying, you know what, just calm it down. It don't make sense. I mean, Zeus has got his own personal opinion. And no, not everybody's going to agree with him. That's his own personal opinion. But for it to get personal like that, don't make no sense, really, honestly. That personal shit's just wrong. And no one really and truly, if you can't have a conversation about it like that guy tried to come at me this morning. I just had to text him back and say, bruv, don't.
I'm sorry, Leo. You going too hard with your conversation for your Wi-Fi. It's fucking up my whole entire mental. It ain't you. I told you that earlier. I wanted to hear you talk because I know you come with decent ideas, but I don't know. I don't know what that was.
What's good, brother?
What's good, man? I don't know how we got here, bro. I literally looked away for 20 minutes. I come back, crime everywhere, just violence on the lot, bro.
Man, I came over here. Hey, I came over here to do two things, man. Salute to your live, and I wanted to salute to Blair. She was up here for a minute, beautiful lady.
That's a fact. She was up here, but the fellas decided to chase her away. Yes.
I see, man. Hey, you got some beautiful ladies in your chat right now, brother. It's crazy.
Can I say something? So, like, from what I seen, I saw, you know, the wake up process. You could contest to this too, Swaz. Even when it comes to niggas like me, the wake up process can be a little, you know, for lack of better terms, jumpity. You know, back and forth, arguments and stuff. And I feel like Zeus was on the way to waking her up. Even though she had arguments and she wasn't trying to listen, that's just the first part of it. You know, after a while, you know, they tend to get the picture for themselves. And I feel like when Seal came into the picture, he just totally ruined her opportunity to see where he was coming from. And turned it into like a ball showing. You know what I'm saying? Like, who got the biggest ball? I got the biggest balls. No, I got the biggest balls. You know what I'm saying? It's, when it gets to that level, nothing can be learned. And you know, and like you said, like, it's all on the internet live. We're actually, we're not even real people. We're avatars. Why are you going so hard at your phone?
Hey, Zeus got a gift though, bro. I don't know what it is, but it's just him being there make people angry. That shit's crazy.
It drives the chat crazy. Y'all all come in here, y'all stay here, and all look to freaking add on to the fucking fire. That's exactly what just happened. Exactly what happened. Everybody came in here just to see him go, and then y'all tell me 5 minutes later how he shouldn't be up on the live. But y'all all here because of him. Hello? None of y'all would be here if I was talking about anything else. If Polly and I were over here building and talking about the rice experiment, I got 7 people in here. 8, 12.
Good afternoon, y'all.
But y'all all here.
Big Nola,
Look, Nola, you need to listen. Before you come here and point the finger at anybody on this live,
I just wanted
remember
to say good
here.
afternoon to
You weren't here
Samir.
for the rice experiment, my dear. I didn't see you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but I ain't got no beef with y'all. I can still speak.
Of course you can speak, but my point,
All
Nola,
right,
is
and
that
I'm gonna sit back and wait for you to finish.
no,
Go
my
ahead.
point is just that I don't like when the only time we can come together and get to these type of numbers is when it's nothingness. When it's nothing to benefit. No one has zero to benefit from this. Zero.
I was just saying this. Oh my God.
All right, so
that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, y'all. Like, I don't got no problem. Y'all all coming in the room, and a lot of people I know, people I don't know. That's cool. But where the fuck is y'all when I'm dropping some real shit? Where y'all at?
I'll be here.
Swazee, if you don't cut the shit,
I'm not
then you
talking
know
to you,
good and well
Nola. I'm not talking to you.
we like men. No, I'm not talking about me, but in general, everybody likes mess. You taught me the blueprint of the algorithm. So what you talking? What you talking?
Yeah, but I wasn't sitting here trying to make a mess. No, I'm not gonna hold you. Like there's certain times, like I ain't gonna lie. The last live I did on Sunday night, I knew I was gonna get messy, and I intended it. Right? I knew where I was at, but this today, and I'm back on schedule, and I'm like trying to go, and I'm like, all right, people I normally fuck with, they can't even figure a way to find out either A, let me just calm the fuck down, because obviously I can't hold myself together, or B, like, why y'all forcing my hand? Like, it doesn't even make any sense.
It's crazy, man.
Man, how y'all gonna get Zeus to come up to y'all lives, tell his opinions in which he is entitled to, and now that he coming at the white man, now we want to stop him.
No, I did not
Let
stop
him go.
Nola, you so funny, dog.
That still had nothing to do. That stop still had nothing to do with Zeus. Zeus was not even that crazy. It was still.
He wasn't. I thought he was doing good. Hell, why you stop it?
That was easy.
Nola, let me see that
why
shit.
When the white man feathers, you know, he getting a little uncomfortable. He's sweating. Why we want to stop it? Oh, Leo. Oh, come on, guys. We need to stop this, guys. Come on, guys. But when Zeus, he coming at the women, Oh yeah, that Zeus is the man. Yeah, Zeus the man. But soon as he come for Whitey, y'all come on, y'all. Swazzy, you get the sexy voice going. You come on, guys, come on, guys. You know you coming on camera looking all fine and shit. But now y'all want Zeus to shut up. No, let him go. Let him go. Let him go. Let him be a man. Go ahead, Zeus. Shout out
Yo,
to Zeus.
listen to the shit he's
Shout out
saying.
to
Hey,
Listen to
Zeus,
what he's
goddammit.
saying. Look
I
at what he's
like
saying
to
right
hear.
now, Polly. I'm shutting him
I
down
like to
from
hear
speaking the
Zeus.
facts. What?
No. He don't understand. He don't understand.
What?
Let him get by with
Yo,
that.
I
What
have
it really
given you
is
platforms
he's
so many
keeping
times.
control of the energy of the live. That's what's happening. And
Yeah.
unfortunately, even though you're right, Zeus, even though you're right, and you kept quiet while they talk and they interrupt you when you start talking, even though you're right, you know, your presence alone, bro, it's your presence that fuck up the energy of the live sometimes. So we gotta
That's
reset.
crazy. I don't know how he do it, man. I need to figure that shit out now.
Yo, I'll put him up right now. I'll go back to 60. That's a fucking fact.
Hey,
That's
Yeah,
a fucking
hey, you know
bring them
what?
fact.
still. Let them finish that conversation.
Hey, let me
I
tell you.
think,
Let me tell you what I want to see
I
though.
think that Zeus deserves to say what he needs to say. I think that black man should be able to have a conversation. Hell yeah, and I'm gonna throw a tomato for
Hey,
you too, baby.
you know what?
Yeah,
You know
baby,
what
I
I'm
got
waiting to
you,
see though.
baby.
You know what I'm waiting to see though. I'm waiting to see somebody actually attack his opinion or his argument. I haven't seen that yet, so I'm
One
No,
still
time.
waiting
no,
on
the
that.
pastor just did it earlier. So, like, the thing is a lot of these
Ain't
people
see it.
that's connected to us are so used to the drama that when they find drama, they just want to put fuel and put lighter fluid to it and just let it go, let it go, let it go. Nobody really cares, right? No one really cares. They're just looking for something to crash, and they're going to move on with the rest of their day. Right?
Facts.
And all the other people that's really here, and we done benefited from one another, networked with one another, got money together, all types of shit. We sitting here showing off a bunch of fuckers that can give a fuck about us. That's stupid.
Yeah,
So
I like.
I'm tripping right now. So
No, because you on my
y'all just
lives all the
ignoring me because
time.
y'all stopped him from coming at that white man.
No,
But
we
y'all let
didn't.
him go
That
all
ain't
day when it got
true.
something to do with a woman.
That ain't
Y'all
true. They
let him
argue for
go. You hear
mad
me?
long. They argue for mad long. Mad long. I even brought
Mad
him
long
back
is
up.
1 or 2 hours. 1 or 2 hours.
How many hours of shit y'all need? Oh my goodness.
I'm saying, but when he be at the women, that be an all day
Yo,
event.
let me
You
tell you
hear
something.
me?
If I was focused, that shit would have lasted about 9 minutes. 12. Simple. I would have let them get as much as they could off their chest, and I got it out. But I'm sitting here trying to do two things at once, and now we got to be in the middle of fucking Zeusland and Mr. Steele the show. Both of them want the fucking spotlight. It's not going to stop. It was never going to stop. It was never going to stop.
But still was dead wrong though, bro.
Not saying he wasn't, but that doesn't mean
What?
that anybody's going to take the high road. Everybody was going to just wait for their turn or not wait for their turn and then scream in everybody's fucking ear for the rest of the fucking 2 to 3 hours. Not interested,
Facts.
man.
Yeah. Well,
And
hey,
then
I'll
and
go
then
back
look,
to the
she
comments
telling me, Dino, I didn't give it
if
enough
you
time
about to
because she
do
got
some
here late.
conflict resolution. Yeah.
No, you got here late, baby. If you would have came here earlier, you would have seen Steve. I mean, still angry for the last hour plus, man.
Bro, that
But
is
you know what?
crazy though,
Hey,
bro. Like you should
listen.
not be
Hey,
that
listen to this
mad.
though. Hey, Polly, check this out. So, I mean, I think y'all use this word a lot. A lot of men don't know what it means, but they should look it up. Stoic or stoicism. Look it up, man. And I'm just saying that's going to tell you
Ooh.
what separates you from the rest of the men. That
That's what
characteristic.
separates you
That's
from
what
a man.
separates a lot of men.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it right
I teach
there.
my sons this. Yeah, I
Stoicism.
teach my sons this.
And Zeus, that's exactly what he is. An internet gangster. He go on all these colored folk pages, tell them to shut up, let him talk, suck my dick, all that, and the color folk get quiet.
You know what's
Get
crazy though?
quiet.
Why I
Like
Every
feel like I'm
time.
listening to a Channel 13 special from 1967? What the
That
fuck
is,
is this?
I don't care. You know what I mean when I say color folk. I don't care. I don't care. He
Whites
do.
only. Wait, what?
Yeah. No, colored only. Yeah. Colored only. Yeah, we need to go back to that.
So,
Look,
hey
he
so, so
look,
writing books
basically, are
all
you
in the
saying
comments.
that?
He do.
Are you saying
I'm
that
tripping.
still has colonized the lives?
I'm sorry.
Nah, still cool. Still is cool people though.
come
I mean,
on, Swaz, stop.
I
It's
don't
a
like
question.
Everybody
it
has
when he
a
get
short
like that
moment.
though.
Yeah, everybody has a
Yeah,
less
yeah.
than
I'm from
favorable
Inglewood,
moment.
motherfucker. I'm from Inglewood. I've been in prison for 30 years. Yeah, yeah. Respect
I'm
me,
built.
goddammit.
Nigga, don't
I'm
nobody give
built
a
different,
damn.
man. I'm not about all that. I'm not about all that loud rah shit neither, man. I ain't
A
with all
damn.
that.
Because
Yeah.
none
I
of
like
that
to be
stuff
on some chill
matters.
shit.
I can see if he's like,
Hell
yeah,
nah.
I'm a fucking millionaire. Something that actually matters. But it's like the
That wouldn't
fact that
matter
you've been
either.
in
I ain't
jail
getting none of that
or
money.
prison, that shit don't mean nothing on these streets, bro. Nothing. Zilch. That only means something to the people who you was out of their lives for 13 years.
Still cool people though. I think they can meet somewhere in the middle, man. They can understand who each other is and meet somewhere in the middle.
I don't know. I don't think so.
No, we need to be more segregated, damn it. Hell yeah. We need to be more
No,
for our
look,
folks. Cause
motherfucker, Zeus
nobody
wasn't
has ever
insulting
stopped an
nobody.
argument with Zeus when Zeus come at any other woman or a black man, period. Nobody never try to, as soon as still come on y'all men, come on y'all, come on. No, we don't need to do that.
Yo, that's because I
Not
felt like I
hell
was
no.
in my fucking father's house
I'm not
again,
talking
and he
about you,
wouldn't stop
Swaz.
talking. That's why I got him out of here. If it was only 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever, let him rock. I don't care. You're not gonna take me down an hour of your fucking tirade. What I look like?
Yeah, say fuck out of here.
Come on, Nola. You don't nobody want to hear that shit for no hour. The only reason why y'all felt that way is because people kept coming in later on. We had already been dealing with it.
I do. I like it.
No,
I like
I
it.
don't
I
like
do.
it. That doesn't solve anything.
I like when people make still shut the fuck up.
That doesn't solve anything.
Me neither.
Still always go to people pages and be trying to run
This a
shit. Him
building
and his
loudness.
brother.
I very seldom see shit like that on Swaz Live though. Normally be on this bitch building, so I see why he shut it down. I got you.
It's not worth it.
Time and a place.
It's
Yeah,
not
time
worth it.
and a place.
What's that following really gonna expect from me? What they're gonna come in my comment section and amp up other lives I'm trying to do? I'm not interested in those followers.
At all.
At all. This is the difference between me and y'all. I'm not interested in just random whack ass people. Not interested.
Yeah, we trying to get the builders and the movers and the shakers.
Hell yeah.
I got
I'm about
whole
to go
niggas that run whole spots. That's niggas I'm rocking. I'm not thinking about no. Man, come on, man. I got bigger purposes here, man. I see what y'all
Oh
doing.
God. Is this a bad wench? Are you a bad wench,
and
honey boo boo?
Who's a bad wench?
going
Oh, why? Oh,
oh,
I get it. I know what it is. I got it.
Oh, one of y'all got a lighter for me?
I'm going to
I
get my
just had a moment of
17.
slowness.
Hold on. I'm sorry, yo. Swat, I know you don't.
What happened? What you just say? It's a whole hour. And then who gonna let me go on their live and scream for a fucking hour? Who? Raise your hand.
Me?
Raise your hand. Who's gonna really let me come on their shit and just fucking and have a fucking non-stop fucking tirade? Who gonna let me do that?
Yeah, hey, Swaz, that's real though, Swaz.
Ain't nobody gonna let me do that shit. Nobody gonna let me come on their live and just scream for a fucking hour.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, Swaz. I think you built a rapport with me. I'll let you scream on my live, dog.
Well, that's why I let Steve go for. I let Steve go for a whole hour. What the fuck? Y'all want another hour? God damn.
That's the crazy part though. Like I've never I see Steel sometimes like come out of his like box, but no, not like that.
I don't even know at this point, man. Now that I got the numbers back to some shit I can actually manage and I know what the fuck is in the room, like I feel a little more comfortable. Like you ain't putting all them random ass people I don't fucking know and have me thinking I'm some
Shout out to
fucking
Molly, man.
puppet master of this dumb shit. Not interested.
The Kings is in the building.
Nah, listen. And Swaz, it was no disrespect towards you in any way, bro. They gonna try to always throw that at you every time you talk, because the best way for them to get at me is try to get you to turn somehow to be on some, they try to get you to get on some, stupid shit.
Yo.
So they're gonna always tell you, they try to
Yo.
disrespect you in your live. Don't let them gas you, Swaz. You heard?
I don't get gas easy. Good.
Hey, I'm not gonna stay up here long. I just want to say one thing real quick. Still he mentioned in the comments that my other page follows him. if you see anything about Big Nola that follows you, that was please disregard. That was an absolute mistake. I don't need to follow you. I don't want to follow you. I don't find your conversation interesting, and I think that you like younger black girls, and I don't really like all that. You understand? I feel like you should, when I calm down, you should bring your ass back up here and talk to a real man when he's talking to you. It should be no reason that you got to scream and we see that fat ass vein in your neck because you got your feathers ruffled. You understand? I just don't understand. So please disregard any follows from Big Nola. Shout out to Swaz. Swaz, I like when you kind of get, you know.
I know y'all. That's the other thing. That's what y'all don't get. They waiting for me to do this too, y'all. They want me to get crazy. That's what because it doesn't happen that often. So everybody like, he ain't.
Well,
like,
shorty.
No, Swaz. You hold it together, Swaz. If you get crazy, that's it.
I'm holding, bro. I'm trying. Like, but it's like
there's no hope for none of us.
More from, like, especially still. Like, I expect more from still. Like, sometimes you just gotta learn to walk away. Like, all right, fuck it. I ain't getting my point across. They ain't hearing me. Let me just beat the fuck out. Enough is a fucking enough.
Yo, as a man, right? You should learn how to get your emotions in check to where it's like, bro, like, especially if you're in the prison, right? Because I, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're in the prison, bro, you know how to think for other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to do all that to get your, like, if you want to get out of your emotions, bro, either hang up the phone or, because as a man, you can't, like, bro, part of being a man, part of being a masculine man is having your emotions in check. That is literally part of being a man. So if you're losing your emotions of a conversation on the internet, my nigga, something's wrong with you, bro. It's the internet. It is not that deep. You're not even gonna see these niggas a day in your life, probably. And if you did, then you could do all that extra shit. All that internet gangster shit, bro, is not necessary to be I'm talking to men or women. Like, bro, chill. This is how people get hurt and killed. Just like, yo, it's only a conversation. Attack the arguments, leave the other shit alone. And then you a grown ass 50-year-old man. What the fuck are you doing, bro? Relax. What I was telling that nigga was, yo, bro, you ain't gotta tell another man suck your dick. Just chill out, bro. You ain't gotta do all that. Like, ignore the nigga. If he says something, you're like, that's what he's in the comments. You can ignore the comments, my nigga. You ain't gotta go through all that extra energy. For what? You're doing too much, man. Putting your life at risk, because what if they're gonna pull up on your ass, then what? Putting your life at risk, you're doing too much, you're looking crazy on the internet, you're looking less than a man because you're getting emotional. There's too much going on. And I'm talking to any man that does the exact same shit he just did. It ain't just for him. There's any
But
man who does that.
Zeus, can we get back to the conversation?
What's the
Like,
conversation?
fuck all the bullshit about the, sorry about my voice, I'm sick.
What's the conversation?
About the men has it worse than women.
Having what?
Men have it worse than women.
Oh,
that's
yes.
what it was about. Fuck all the other shit.
Yes, correct. So this is the thing, right? Women have it easier than men. What I was saying was a woman, and let me just finish for you guys coming up. What I'm saying is a woman doesn't need a job. Now, can a woman electively get a job? Sure. But if a woman was an attractive woman who had great behavior and qualities and wasn't promiscuous, she can get a husband. The problem is most women nowadays are not working on becoming attractive, becoming friendly, becoming gentle, having good behaviors, or doing a whole shit, or doing all these bad behaviors to where they need a job so that way they can be independent of men so they can do what they want to do. Women get a job so they can do what they want to do and can't be under a man's leadership. So she can be her own boss, her own leader. That's why when women say, "Oh, I need a job," it's typically women who want to be a boss and do their own thing, knowing what men are telling them. Which is typically what's going on nowadays, rather than respecting what a man's trying to tell them. So a lot of times,
I want to second that.
Yeah,
like.
Oh, let's say something quick, Polly. And a man has it hard because a man has to get out and perform every single day. Men cannot be lazy. A man cannot sit on the couch. A man will take a woman in, sitting on his couch every day and not doing a job. Because she can do other things to be womanly. She could take care of the house, etc. Whereas a man has to get out and get a job. A lazy man is unattractive. A lazy woman
because
is
then he becomes a bum. But the girl won't become a bum.
Men will take in a girl with no job that has no ambition easily. If she's attractive, she has good traits. Whereas a woman will never take in a man that has no ambition and no job. It's not happening.
Exactly, because then he's considered a bum. Instead of helping that man, picking him up, helping him fight his demons, and to become that man that you want, you'd rather bash him and call him names.
Broke ass, bum ass nigga.
And I'm a female. I'm going to let you talk. I don't speak over people. I'm a woman. I'm not a little girl.
That's what's up.
Welcome to the live. Dope energy. Been dope energy. It's unfortunate her voice. She doesn't have a voice, so I know how that goes when you have.
I'm a flame off. So I wanted to add to that too. I think it's because our women have been brainwashed to value a job over
Ooh,
a
I
husband.
like that.
It
I like
has
that.
because of that woman empowerment
I like
bullshit.
that, Polly.
Yeah,
Yo,
hell yeah.
you know what's making it so shocking to hear me talk? Because we spoke earlier, Sherry, and you
Yeah,
voiced to me like, I got a really masculine personality, right? And this is why I
I
need
do.
I need Zeus and Polly to pick up on this, right? See, the ones that put that shell up, when they finally take it off, soft, man. You ever
They're
see
the
what happens
most
when you ever
feminine
see?
ones of them
Yeah, I'm
all.
a
Yeah, you ever seen when
marshmallow.
they
I'm
crack
just
open the
like a
turtle?
marshmallow.
You see where
I'm a
they crack open the
marshmallow.
turtle? Same theory. When you finally crack it open, it's about the softest thing ever, bro. The bones is fragile. Everything is fragile, right? And sometimes we look at these women, we naturally just assume like, damn, that masculinity is just too much for me. Like I don't want, but that's not for you. That's to protect her from everybody else that's fucking with her.
Right. See,
No,
when I get with a
that's
man,
the
I
truth.
feed his soul, I feed his mindset, his ambition, his goals in life. That's what I do. I don't worry about what's in his pocket because at the end of the day, I'm an independent female. I do for myself. I don't need a man to take care of me. But if a man wants to take care of me, it's probably 10 times it's not gonna happen. But still. But men still have it harder than women. I don't care what no female says.
So,
Step in his
so,
shoes and live his life and then come back and tell me.
Well, nothing's
so,
easy for a man. Everything we want, we gotta earn it. We gotta earn
correct.
everything.
Exactly.
And
It
that's my
ain't no
point,
Exactly.
easy
And
in
right?
then
this.
y'all
And
don't
that's my
have
point,
the
Swaz.
space to be vulnerable, or y'all don't have the space
Nah,
to be like, damn, today's
no,
not my day. Or to
no,
fail. Y'all cannot fail. A bitch
no.
can fall on her knees 10,000 times. And
Yep,
she's still the baddest bitch.
yep. Yeah, a woman could wake up tomorrow, take her whole family, go to a shelter, and the whole entire community will be behind her, right? Let a man
Exactly. A
try the
man
same
do
play.
that.
Let a man play the same game. Let a man
Exactly.
wake
And that's
up one day, decide to freaking walk away from his family, go to a shelter, and try and start over so he can have his kids every other week. What would society say?
my
That's
problem,
a
right?
bum ass nigga.
This the problem, right? Women,
And he
this is
don't
the
even
problem when
got the
people
kids,
say,
man. That's the crazy part.
and,
He don't
this,
even got the
and,
kids.
and when people say it's who got it easy, a lot of times they don't realize. People who say that women got it harder do not realize. Women do not realize. I always say this, right? I always say this right here. This is privilege is invisible to those that have it, right?
Facts.
So the problem is women don't understand that they have a female privilege, an invisible layer of female privilege that
As long as
exists.
you got a
They
pussy.
don't realize they got it, right? Like see just now she said she's independent, she's a boss, and that's cool. She don't need a man. The problem is women do need men. But they don't realize it till later on in life when they have all this money, all this shit going on, but they ain't got a family. They ain't got a husband to take care of them. They ain't got a husband who wants them outside of sexual relationships, and that's it. They don't realize it till later on when they hit the wall and it's too late to get the right man that they want. A man that they love, admire, and respect.
No, I said I don't
Privilege,
need a man to do my
no,
pockets. So.
no, I'm speaking in general, not you. Speaking in
Oh,
general.
okay.
So when I'm saying it in general, right? Women don't know. Women live a coddled lifestyle to where they don't understand that they have a certain privilege men will never have. Women have all the access and all the rights that men have, but have an additional layer of female privilege that is
Facts.
always existent and always intact. No matter
And
who the woman is, it's always intact. Well, men
you're
will never
right.
have that. Men don't have it that easy. Right now, if right now for Swaz to go get a table at a club, he has to go get money, make money, become attractive, hustle and save up money. All these things to go bottle at the tub. He has to pay to get in the club, etc. Whereas a woman just has to show up and be pretty to get
Mm-hmm.
access to the table he's
Because
at.
that's my
That's the
thing. Pussy,
difference.
you know that saying, pussy runs the world?
Yes.
They
Yeah,
never say dick run the world.
Never.
exactly,
Never.
exactly,
Oh, a
exactly,
pussy
No.
made you, but bitch, you came from his rib.
exactly.
And everybody that knows anything about power, no one is more powerful than the woman besides the man. Hello?
Right. It's a
The
union.
fuck?
It's a
A
union.
woman's a
It's
woman's
that
position of power comes from. See, this is the problem, right? Women don't understand. You are valued on the caliber of man you can retain. Your power as a woman comes from submitting to the right masculine energy, the right
Exactly.
man.
yes.
It comes from.
Exactly.
Certain men,
Oh, but
men
now
is
women are
supposed
saying,
to provide and do all that
yes,
other stuff,
correct.
and women's supposed to bring the soft, loving, clean the house, take care of the house. Women's supposed to do that. A lot of these females are not traditional no more, and they want a traditional man, and that's where
Mhm.
shit
Exactly.
got fucked
See
up.
that, and that's my
They
point,
want
right?
men to be like them. They want the men to do the exact thing that
Correct.
they've been doing. It's almost women want retribution for some shit we never put on you. This came from God,
Right,
sis. It didn't come
right,
from us. God said
right.
that you would have a monthly period and you would incubate children. God said that.
Because Eve, little dumbass, don't want to listen to her man and ate that fucking apple. Now
Yeah, that
baby
was a
gotta
fact.
fucking die.
That was a fact.
But he
Come
also
on.
could
Females
have
go
shook
off
the
of
shit out her
emotion. They
ass.
don't think
Look, I
with
don't blame
me.
this, y'all. No, see, I don't look at that story that way. I think that comes from a very, very failed idea. If you just consider the fact that when he told her, yes, he probably told her, you know, God, what he said, don't do it. Don't do it, right? He told Eve, don't do it. Eve had that conversation. He knows she's a little weak. He comes back. He still had the opportunity right then and there to nip that shit in the bud. Like,
But
fuck
Eve
all that.
met me, and I
See,
told her
yo,
to eat that apple.
Swaz, that example right there you just gave is an
Mm-hmm.
example of what happens when a man allows a woman to lead. When a
Mm-hmm.
man allows a woman to do what the fuck she wants to do. That's what happens.
Yep.
That is the direct result of what's going on in society right now. Women are doing what the fuck they want to do, are becoming leaders, and they're not fit to lead in the confines of a relationship. This is the problem. Women are not fit to. When women do what the fuck they want to do, like they're doing now because they've been liberated and all these things, well, guess what? We have chaos. We have now gender identity imbalance.
Wives, God
So there's
gave
resistance.
God gave the command to Adam. Adam's job was to serve it to his woman. His woman was to fulfill whatever that was, just like Adam was fulfilling. When she came back and that man had an opportunity to correct the action, he chose the pussy. Yes or no?
Fact.
Or you need the Bible to write it for you? Because that's what all men do. When they hear their wife tell them some random ass whack ass story where he knows she wrong as fuck, but end up in some fucking Converse and some fucking Air Force, wherever side of the fucking country you on, trying to beat somebody ass in a fucking gas station. Yes?
And that's why a lot of men die. That's why a lot of men get
Yes?
set the fuck up over pussy.
Come on. Bringing that apple back. Yes?
Hmm.
So he could have stopped it right there when she came in there with that dumbass story. He could be like, what? Wait, babe. Come the fuck on. Like, yo, this is where you the
But
fucking screw on.
that's the woman's gift, persuasion.
Mm-hmm. That's what they don't put in the Bible. That's how they get y'all to
Pussy.
feel bad about yourselves, women. And this is how they make men think that, oh, well, we wasn't. Yo, you could have checked that bitch again. You checked it the first time, yes? That's what
That's
nobody's
fact.
saying. He
That's
could have
fact.
checked her. He could have said, like, nah, fuck all that. I'm not doing it. No. And you're not doing it. Matter of fact, if you are doing it, since I'm serving God and I'm not serving you, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and go do that over there.
I mean, Jay-Z said it the best though. It's the power of the P-U-S-S-Y.
Had him take another bite right with her.
That's why all the motherfuckers in the world dress fly.
But little do you know, the persuasion of the pussy is just the devil. So little do females know, y'all hold a lot of them demons that these niggas be going through.
Yeah, what's the main one? There's a main one that's active. It's
The
come.
sex demon.
Man, I can't believe I can't think of this demon, man. It's the most pervasive one in our society. You understand? It'll come to me. It'll come to me. I just don't have it right now.
It's on the tip of the tongue.
Yeah, it's right there. Wives know who it is too. If wives just thinks about it for a second, she's gonna say it. What is that woman? What is the demon?
Someone who takes care of grass?
You talk about the Biliquist?
There's a biblical demon
Yeah,
that is to promiscuity, the
Yo,
promiscuous
it's the
in women.
Biliquist.
No.
Let me know, and I'll pay them.
It's a particular one. I can't think of it right now.
You say it's promiscuity? Like, what you mean?
She's like a scarlet, man. She goes around and brings like a foul heart to women and make women want to like trick and be trickery.
It's called the incubus.
Well, incubus is night. That's nighttime.
You
Incubus
talk
is
about the Jezebel.
Jezebel. Thank you. No, he's just called it, baby. Jezebel.
Jezebel.
And we've been dealing with Jezebel since my parents' time and their parents' time. So this ain't nothing new. It's just we let that bitch really come through in our shit. Like we like, all right, fuck it, Jezebel. We don't even know who you are no more. We just ride it with you. That's why I couldn't even get the name.
That's facts.
We just ride
It's
it.
because a lot of people don't, really open the third eye. Nobody really.
Yeah, but that was a known name. Like when a woman would step out of line back in the day,
No, I
they
heard.
would get
I
called
heard
Jezebel.
that name.
That way, when they got to the Bible,
from
when
my
they
mother.
finally came to the Bible, they could see just who they were. You understand? That's why they were calling them Jezebel. It's like, yeah, because a lot of people, just like then, didn't have knowledge of what was going on. But usually later on in your life, you get an opportunity to, if you get to serve some life, you get an opportunity to wake up and realize like it ain't all about you, hopefully.
some
But
other porcupine.
Jezebels were
I
some of the
never knew.
richest women.
I never knew the terminology of that. Like, because
Oh,
the way I
study
danced when I
Jezebel.
was a
Study
kid.
that. Study
But
it,
listen, the
sis.
way I dance is like,
Oh,
I've danced very provocative. So I always danced like this since a kid. My mom used to be like, okay, Jezebel. And I never knew what the fuck it meant.
Yeah. And,
I just thought it was a cute name. Like, okay.
and look, and that's the thing with the devil. It's always cute. It's always cute.
Yeah, it is. The devil's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it's always
But
really
Zeus,
cute.
I wanted to let you know your name is actually the real devil's name. That was his real name, was Zeus.
And yo, I wanted to say something about the Jezebel, yo, because it's a lot that people don't know. So basically, the Jezebels, they was rich.
trying to rent an apartment?
Oh, damn, he started spinning. See how the devil don't like the truth to come out?
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get this place right here rented. My number? Sure, all right.
Oh, look at that. Everybody's spinning.
I don't know what's going on.
When you start talking about the real, Instagram don't like it. But the Illuminati
Yo,
is
can y'all hear
both
me?
sides. Yeah, add him back.
Hold on. I'm gonna get you back. Give me one sec.
Meet me at the somewhere on.
Yeah, I'm back.
All right.
So I was saying the Jezebels, they was rich because back in those times, only men would drape themselves in different clothes and jewels and stuff like
They
that.
had the
And so
purple, right? They had purple. They wore purple. That was the color in the Bible of that you knew
yeah,
somebody had access to some sort of, you know what I
yeah.
mean?
Come on,
But
no,
I'm
no, no,
saying,
baby,
hold
hold
on
on,
real
hold on.
quick,
I
yo.
was
So and just for all those, I'm just researching it like what the modern term is. It's saying the name Jezebel is sometimes used as a synonym for sexually promiscuous or controlling women. The Jezebel stereotype is an oppressive image and was used as a justification for sexual assault and sexual servitude during the eras of colonization and slavery in the United States.
The crazy part, Jezebel became so common to us. Cause look out these OnlyFans. Look out everybody like.
Yo, she took the whole shit over. The whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Put it like this: the spirit, like the good spirit that would control the women that don't do that act, is so mute in this
Just
society.
what I told you, Swaz.
It don't
They
even
It's
got
matter.
rid of
because
shame. They got rid of
how our
shame.
parents taught us God and stuff like that. The parents didn't teach their kids that, so now she's just running.
She's running, and then you got to remember Delilah.
She's a runner. She's a track star.
Like
That's the problem, Swaz. They got rid of shame. Women have became liberated, so that's what fucked everything up.
yeah, there's a. I agree with that. I believe that shame is necessary, but I also believe that shame only functions properly in a community, right? Otherwise, it's just like turmoil. Like, it's turmoil because you can't resolve your actions and become better from that shame and prove it to others, right? You know, like a society, when someone gets in trouble, the whole entire the whole entire country goes against them, right? And then they get to prove themselves to some little ass town that they're, you know what I mean? So all those people that got that feeling about that person, they all get to have it for however long they still remember that, right? As opposed to if it's in your community and we're shaming you in the community, and you could now take that shame and turn it into some sort of game and prove those people that, okay, yes, I could do better, and change your status in that community. That's how you can heal. You understand? I'm not just saying just randomly just start shaming women, because that's not going to work either.
Facts. It's
Facts.
not going to. That's a fact.
It has to be a community to absorb, because she's going to go through something through shame. You know, when a woman goes through shame, that's an inner something where she has to deal internally. You understand? That's what shame is. It's an internal conflict.
What's going on, Bubba?
Hey, yo, I'm back real quick, Swaz.
I was just
I'm
holding this mic
back.
down for you guys.
I'm a flame on. I'm a flame on. And I want to talk about the Jezebel because that's a real important topic to me. So the Jezebel is supposed to be possessed by a god named the Biliquis, and y'all can look her up too. The Biliquist is beautiful as hell, but she becomes ugly over time unless she finds another male to dominate.
Is that the one that be freaking turning into like ugliness when they have sex with the men at night? Not that I know it's incubus and succubus, but there's another demon that sometimes
No, she turns more beautiful. Every man who she has sex with, she consumes his whole body within her vagina. She takes his money, his power, his respect, and his life.
That's kind of like Jennifer the Body.
And then she becomes way beautiful, younger and more beautiful to attract the next man. But the longer she goes, it's like a vampire. The longer they go without that bite, she becomes weaker and uglier and older.
Is that Beyonce's mom? Yes.
But that is, think about it, that is like Jennifer
I'm
the
just saying.
Body.
Our women are living that life today.
I'm just saying. I could just see the witchness in that woman. I see it in her. I'm sure when she was younger, when she was prowling the streets, she wasn't looking like no witch.
No, listen, it's much more than Beyonce's mom.
No, I'm
it's
just
the
talking
average
about
everyday woman out here is a Jezebel or presents herself as a Jezebel. Like I said, Jezebels, they were known for being on the level of men because they would involve themselves with so much men that they would be richer than the average man. So they would walk around in jewels and gems and different stones like they was men.
Well, is that why we?
Hold on, let me ask you a question.
Well, does that draw back to the topic, Polly, of why men may feel more comfortable when women aren't adorned?
Hold on, Spaz. Spaz, let me ask you a question, Spaz. Real quick, different subject. You know somebody who cut grass in New Jersey?
Huh? What'd you say, bro?
North Jersey area?
Yeah, I'm in Jersey. I'm next to the Meadowlands.
Do you know somebody who cuts grass near the North Jersey area? Like it's good with like grass cutting and all that shit? Landscaping?
Nah, I ain't got nobody. I can check around for you. How soon you need somebody?
As soon as possible. I got some tall ass grass area in this fucking backyard. I'm
Where you'll get a type of shit?
Huh?
It's in an area where you'll get a ticket?
No, I won't get a ticket. It's the backyard, but the tenant asked me to take care of shit a while ago, and I ain't do it yet.
Why don't you just put a post in Craigslist or something for somebody just in that area?
Oh, I'm gonna do that, man.
I would do that. That's easy. Like, oh, and another thing, you got this website called Thumbtack, thumbtack.com. You could look.
Hold on, wait. Let me write it down. Thumbtack.com.
Yeah, Thumbtack.
TACK.
Like thumb, TACK.
I'm gonna tell you something. Them Jezebels look good as a motherfucker, though. I tell you that.
All right, thumbtack.com.
Yeah, they do like anything that you needed for a house, you can find. Like,
all right, perfect. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Continue our conversation.
But the Jezebels are so attractive. They're the most attractive women when it comes to our carnal nature. So that's why it's hard for men out here to stay away from them. You know what I'm saying?
You got me looking in the mirror like that. No, Jezebel.
Yo, you got somebody in the comments. Vanessa, she says she in the area of North Jersey. She might have somebody for you.
Oh, where at? Let me see.
That's what happens when you can draw out the confusion. You can actually get something done, y'all.
Wait, where's her name? I don't see it.
Listen, you don't see Vanessa's star?
Hold on.
Yeah, the last comment. I'll pin it for you.
Hold on. Let me just go to. Let me try to go to that page. Hold on.
You got me looking in the mirror different. That ain't funny.
Stay out that mirror.
Listen, cause I'm a nigga at heart, and he like, oh, they want to be just like a nigga. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, but you a nigga at heart, ready to submit to you, the right nigga. So I'm okay with that.
I always been like that because I was raised by that.
Yeah, but a lot of women that pick up that personality don't have the intentions to ever put it down. You understand?
Yeah.
And if they go into a relationship with a man, it's basically kicking and screaming.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I said when they go into a relationship with a man, it's like kicking and screaming. Like they're kicking and screaming to do it because they never ever planned to submit. It was like, I'm coming in here, I'm going to control this shit. I'm going to figure this nigga out. I'm going to make him do all of this, break his will, and then end up not even liking the dude because he looks soft as fuck in front of you.
Because a lot of niggas, when I do talk to them, they be like, yo, you a dope ass female. You can really hold a conversation and talk to a man if you don't like a one-on-one level with a man. Like I'm not used to that with a female.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
And I don't know what that means, but okay. But damn.
Well, you definitely need a do-rag line. And it needs to be the Trigger God do-rag.
Who, Zeus?
Yeah. The Trigger God do-rag, he put that shit right on the bands. That way, either way he flip it, he ties his little band together. That shit say Trigger God. Go for it.
The
Go
Trigger
forth.
God, I like that.
Go forth, my nigga. Get paid. How much would it cost to get yourself a hands on 1,000
He's not in here no
do-rags?
more. You gotta be at him.
I'm wondering how much it would cost. 1,000 do-rags, Polly?
1,000 do-rags.
I don't know. Maybe we could get them shits for like $600-$700, I'm thinking.
Yeah. Just gotta find a
1,000,
vendor.
and then sell them for $15. That's a 15,000% return. Fuck is you talking
Trigger
about?
God, do-rags. That shit hard, dog.
$15,000 return. I'll fuck around and build a site for you as long as I'm cut in, Zeus. And I'm not a big. I take a little equity, nothing crazy, but something.
Right. Yo, that'd be hard as a bitch.
Yeah, that would be hard.
Yo, it's just so crazy. I think what people really are triggered by is because he speaks so fast that regardless of what he's saying, he sounds like an expert.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's really tough for people to hear an expert keep it that funky and use them type of real nigga words. You know what I'm
But
saying?
a lot of times they get mad because when y'all both screaming, nobody hear each other too.
That's how I feel.
If you just shut the fuck up and listen, maybe you can hear his point. Cause I be agreeing with him sometimes.
They be cutting him off seconds into his explanations
But
because
certain people, sorry to cut you off, but certain people don't even care. Like they don't have the brain cells to learn something different. They're so stuck in their own ways.
Yeah, facts, bro. It's crazy to me, man. I wish people was all on the same level where everyone was willing to concede. Like everybody know the benefits of conceding. It pushes us forward as a community.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Exactly.
I agree. But you know what the
like you
thing
told me,
is?
bro.
We qualify who we can concede to. That's the problem. So sometimes you can be getting this information from a female and don't have the right respect for her and ignore it. You understand? Or from a male that hasn't proven himself to be able to say, you know what I mean, Polly, right? So
Well, get me to know what you mean.
yeah, well, what I mean is like, so when men come together, there's like a silent power struggle that happens, right? Usually it's silent. It's usually silent, but in situations where men are in control of their emotions, it's very loud. It's violent, right? When you get two really strong, powerful men in the same room, oh, it's gonna be a, you know what I mean? It's gonna be
shit show.
You see it, right? Because I've seen it happen here when like I bring
like
two
two
men
lions.
that are leaders together in here. Oh, it's crazy. I let them argue for 20, 30 minutes because I know they gotta get it off their chest. They gotta see what he's capable of. You
It's
understand?
like two lions.
Yeah, because men gotta see, like, is he really like you like that? We can't help it. You understand?
It's the natural instinct.
It's a natural instinct.
That's
why when y'all try and turn that shit off in our boys, y'all wilding. It's natural. You can't turn that off. Because if you turn it off in your boy, he becomes food. I'm lying?
Yeah, he becomes a bitch nigga.
You just walking food at that point. You lying food. Right? And the thing about lions is like once you become food, you're not even recognized. You don't even exist. Like your voice means nothing. I don't care how much power you obtain in somebody's corporation or something. Once other men don't value you as a man, you're done. Give a fuck. I don't care what you succeed in. I don't care. Because you're gonna look in your mirror and always know I'm not a man amongst men. What the fuck is that?
You might be a man amongst women, but that don't mean nothing.
Yeah, you might be a man amongst fucking whatever company you're working in because they're forced to respect you. But can you earn that same respect outside of there? You understand? Or does somebody you have to be forced to be respected? Nah, that's not what men don't respect that. And that's why all it takes is a real man to come in that type of power, like where the leader was just given the power, he don't deserve it, and somebody strong that don't even got the power will take it from him. Easy.
Right. It's like a food chain.
Yeah, he'll come in like, oh, he's soft as hell as a dude. He start pressing little buttons, doing shit that the dude that's soft.
But that's why we're trying to get Still to understand too. Like, you let people get under your skin a little too quick.
Yeah, I
That
agree.
gives them power. As long as they can make your skin raise, your veins pop, you lost the power. No matter how high you can scream, how hard you can punch. As long as the person is able to get.
Yo, Swaz,
We lost her.
what you
Yeah,
said was facts, right? Part of being a man, especially a high value man, is being respected amongst your male counterparts, your colleagues, and your peers.
right.
Having other men, if other men do not respect you, you are not a man just because you have money or women like you. Bro, if other men think you a bitch,
Yeah, it
you a
don't matter.
fucking, you
It
don't
don't
respect.
matter.
And any man I'm talking, any man in this chat, no, I'm not lying, right? If other men do not respect you, I don't care how much you got going on for yourself. Look at 6ix9ine. This nigga cannot feel like a man in his own skin
Yep.
because other men do not respect him. So even though he may have bitches, he may got the money, all that shit, other men feel like you're a fucking bitch.
Yep.
Other men do not have zero respect for you. Other men are trying to spit in your face and trying to disrespect you every chance they get. That is the worst feeling as a man, to know that other men do not respect you. This is why other men fight for other men's respect more than the females, because having respect of other men is far more valuable.
You too
Part
close
of
to the
being a high
speaker.
value man is being respected by
You too
other men.
close to the speaker, bro. We
My
hear you.
fault.
Nah, you good.
But part of being a high value
Yo,
man
that's
is being respected by other men.
Yeah, it has to be. It's like how else like how when everybody's all men, how do we not determine who's the stronger of the men? How would we not? That's just like women. Y'all go determine. The thing is, y'all can determine it on the outside because you know what men are looking for, right? Y'all
Yeah,
Another
see
I
thing
them.
is,
see.
right? Another
Everything with me is mental. I don't give a fuck what you look like on the outside.
Yeah, but the women that
Everything age. Everything gonna
not,
change. Everything gonna
listen,
sag, baby.
I don't get that vibe from you. But I'm talking about the women that aren't in
You
tune
said
as
you don't
you
get
are.
that vibe from me.
No,
another thing,
I don't get that from
Swaz, is right. When a man walks in a room and his woman sees him walk in a room, the other men respect him. That shit alone is attractive.
you.
Right?
Right.
He may not
Because
even
I
have his money
dated two
together.
Gunna
He may
boys.
not have his money right. He may not. One thing you cannot buy is respect.
You heard me.
Right? You can't buy respect. Right? So when other men respect you, that alone in itself is attractive. It says that it says that your presence is felt. And when you're absent, your presence is missed.
Yeah,
That
because
is a
women want to
huge
see you. They
difference.
want to see you conquer shit.
Exactly.
As much as
They
they
want to
tell us they
know
don't want no war, they tell
correct.
me that the thing that turns them on most is great.
Women align themselves with the strongest man they can find, the bestest man they can find. So she needs to feel secure in that. And part of feeling secure in that is knowing that other men respect you. Other men wouldn't want to try you. That
Yeah.
alone is this is why women want bad guys, because those bad guys already have those personas.
Right.
Because
I
it's
don't want
like
no bad.
you know what it is
And I
though,
don't mean not
B.
every single woman. I don't mean every single woman. I'm just saying this is why women typically want
Because we
bad
gonna get
guys.
locked up together.
You know how it is. Like it's like the jungle.
man,
They
that's just
find
something that
somebody that could kind of match
joined up.
horns with them, and they realize they can't kill him, so he becomes a sparring partner.
Yeah,
Exactly.
because I love Discovery Channel. Like, I stay
You
watching
see what I'm saying? If you
it.
watch animals play, they figure it out. Like, okay, like all right, I can't kill you, you can't kill me, then fuck it. Let's figure it out. Let's either we're gonna come together some way or we're gonna fight over every time I see you, we're gonna fight. Till we figure it out. And that's just how it works.
Yeah, man. I think, and as a man, that's one of the first things you learn as a man, right? To develop respect from other men. I think that's the biggest thing. And, yo, no lie, you do some shit behind. I don't care if you do behind closed doors. If you as a man just do some shit behind closed doors where you get bitched or where you get, I don't know, you do some gay shit or whatever you do behind closed doors, you can never look at yourself in the mirror. Like snitching, right? Niggas who snitch, it's like niggas who do wrong things know deep down inside I'm not a man. They know deep down inside because they can feel it when they look in the mirror. And that's the worst feeling you can have as a man is
Same mirror.
not feeling like a man
Yeah.
in your
Need
own
your
skin.
integrity. You need
Yeah,
it.
you can't buy it. You can't buy integrity, man. You can't buy integrity. You can't buy respect, man.
And you can't restart your life either.
Facts. That's why you gotta be careful.
This is my theory on women's dress. I truly believe that homosexuals with that spirit that's amongst them, whatever that is, right, came up with the idea because back in my day, it was well known that homosexual men had no love for women, right? Yeah, they fuck
Facts.
with them, but in actuality, your competition, right?
They still don't, because it's still like that.
Yeah, see, but
They think
this
they
is where
still
y'all
the
got
baddest
played. This
bitches.
is where y'all got played. Y'all forgot they were men and they planned and they strategized and they theorized and they
No, I
freaking
didn't forget that.
right.
Because I'm a
So
nigga at heart.
right, so you know that those dudes didn't just say, "Oh, yeah, we're just gonna be gay and do it our way." No, they said, "Okay, fuck it. We got this fashion industry. Let's hoe them out. We know if we get all these men to look at them like hoes, that then sets a precedence for men to say, I can't find no women that look, because a man is constantly judging by the visual. He can't even get to you. You understand?
Exactly.
He's seeing what you wearing, what you looking like. He naturally is okay. Like, she obviously on this type of time, right? And the whole time you might be saying that might be nothing like you, but he's already made his assessment because there's so many people before him, so many women before him that wore those type of clothing and had those actions. And this is what happens. And I really believe that they know that they got y'all walking around like sluts. That's what the whole slut shit was about. That slut allowing yourself to be
Wait,
all that shit.
whoa. I don't walk around like no slut.
Sis, I need you to never put yourself in nothing I'm saying unless I point to that.
Nah, because my baby daddy gave me the same ass speech before.
Mm-hmm.
So and I had to really like rearrange that. I'm like, baby, look at the bitches you like. Look at the bitches you party with. I stay in the house. I might dance because I like to dance. I might shake a little ass. I'll shake what my mama gave me. But I'm a homebody. I don't do all the extra shit. It's very hard to link me.
Coxon, the worst sin you could do is sin against yourself. And every time a woman lures you and has that Jezebel, whatever that's going on, whatever you think is superficial, is not that. It's not that. It's not that. It's the reason why men that can't have no control over their sexual desires will go crazy. You understand? And women get hurt because of it.
Yeah, I was one of them.
Like, y'all gotta understand, you can't constantly stimulate a man. And we already had these discussions where 75 to 80% of the men are not getting laid. And they're constantly.
Oh, you mean like hurt, like raped?
Raped, disrespected, insulted, called out your names, all of that. You understand?
But some niggas naturally do that too.
But nothing's natural, baby. Only thing is natural is
No,
water.
because before I was doing all this, because I wasn't even dancing like this on my Instagram until my relationship ended. Right. I was getting called hoes, sluts, and all I was posting was on my other page, my co-hearted page, and all I was posting was just me and my kids. That was it. Like you didn't really see body pictures, and if I had a body picture, I was fully dressed, and I was still considered a hoe.
No,
and I couldn't understand why. So then I showed him that, baby, I could be one if you want me to be one, but I wasn't out there popping pussy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I could shake ass and keep calling me a hoe. I could pull the clothes off. Like, I could do. Some boys are just insecure and they project that in that type of way onto
Well,
you.
it's not that they're all the way insecure, because it could be that, but they also have inner knowledge.
What
right?
you mean?
Because they're the ones in the locker rooms. They know what the men are willing to do somehow far. There's some things that we handle amongst men y'all never know about. We'll identify a pervert we'll identify a pervert and destroy him so much he'll leave wherever the hell wherever you are, we'll get rid of him. We'll clean it out. That's what we do. That's what we do. When we spot him, we'll get him. We'll figure it out. Like, yo, something's up with this dude. What's good with this thing? Like, and then we'll get him. We'll get rid of him. Right? That's what men do. We clean up the mess because there's a lot of disgusting dudes around. Let's just be honest.
But like that comment talking about just because we like a fat ass don't mean we'll marry him. Just because bitches like niggas with money, like that don't mean they're gonna marry you. They're just gonna use your pockets.
That's a fact.
It's very vice versa on a lot of things when it comes down to the way a nigga mindset is in the females. There's a lot of females like me that's out here that thinks just like niggas, so they know how to deal with a nigga.
Wow.
And every type of nigga that comes their way.
Yes, but why feel
I
like
grew up around niggas. Like, I wasn't that female that liked to hang with bitches. Bitches get on my nerves. Like, they're too damn emotional. And they like to just start drama for no reason when they bored.
Were you raised by your dad a lot? Was your dad in your life?
My dad died when I was 13. I raised myself.
Okay, but how'd you get to 13? How'd you get to 13? Who got you there?
God.
Wait, what? I love you. I know he got you there, but I mean, there was no. God, you had no parents up until 13.
Everything. I've been raped, abused, and everything. Not by my parents, but by my brothers, whatever.
Sorry to
hear
that,
my parents told me, "Oh, bitch, you wanted that, da da da." So I raised myself. Who the fuck want to get raped by their brothers? You know what I mean? So therefore, I raised myself.
Wow. And real talk, have you ever spoke to somebody about that? And I'm not talking about your friends. I'm talking about somebody that's professional.
I went to therapy, and then my baby father threw it in my face.
What?
So, like, all the therapy that I've been through has kind of been undone. So then I had a therapist call me crazy.
Wow.
So I don't. Yeah.
My
So
bad, Polly. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. So, and you know, I hear this a lot. I hear
Mm-hmm.
stories like hers so much because I don't know. I mean, I know you
Mm-hmm.
know Swaz. I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like they, you know, when I, as a smart man now, when I was less smart than I am right now, and I would hear these type of stories, I would
Mm-hmm.
pass no judgments. But as a smart man, when you meet a man who has something to offer, who got a purpose and is on his purpose, you know what I'm saying? And then he hears these things that have happened to our queens, you know, it makes us less likely, honestly, to take you serious. And it's because we're so invested in our future that all we care about is your past. We don't have
Mm.
intuition like y'all have. So we have to go off of only our rational and logic mind. And it's like, okay, a woman who's been through this, oh, I know she coming with some shit that ain't normal. Or a woman who got this kind of baggage, I know I'm gonna have to
That's a
deal with
fact.
this
but
shit.
the craziest, sorry not to
And
cut you
so
off, but
and so
nobody, like, when you actually get to meet me, if I would never told you, you would never expect me to went through nothing I went through, because I don't let my past define me.
Mm-hmm.
It's just something I went through. Trials and tribulations that
I
make a
know that, but
woman.
you would have
Yeah,
told me
but
at
If
but
some
he's
I
point.
just
will give
saying
way
when
if you want.
if you would have told, like, that's like if you tell a man, if he finds out you a hoe, in the back of his mind, no matter how perfect you are, no matter what pedestal he tries to put you on, in the back of his mind, he's
You
thinking,
still a hoe.
is she really still hoeing? Like, is this hoe work? Like when she kissed me in the mouth like that, is that hoe work? When she make me feel that way, when she say like sweet nothings to me, is that hoe work? Like, this
You
is what
can go ahead.
happens. This is what happens to a man because he can't see you if you change. He can't feel it. You don't. Yeah,
It's
they're not.
because we don't have
But we do
intuition.
have it. We just
Yo,
not tapped into it because I have intuition, bro. We have it. We just don't tap into it, bro.
yeah. I believe that we can tap into it, Swaz, but it's like it's only but
No,
so
it's
much
just
that we
because
can do
Because a
when it
lot
no.
of
comes to that.
niggas
Like I
come with
can't tell
baggage
the
too.
future.
Yeah, but it's
A
because we're
lot of
not
niggas been
focused on
raped
ourselves
too.
like that. We're not focused. We're so focused on providing.
Bro, women can
You
tell
can't,
the
yo,
Yeah,
bro,
future, bro.
we're
Polly,
yeah
Like
we
the
Polly,
we're
like not
connected.
even
Polly.
super
I can
future.
tell the future, bro. It's not hard. Polly, you can do it too. You gotta tap in.
Yeah, but the way that I tell the future is I base it off
But
of
that's not the
what has
future.
already
That's
happened.
just using the past to
That's in theory.
that's just like how white people do it. That's white people.
That's a logical way to go about it. That's the logical way to read the future because I don't have the feelings that connect me
It's
to it.
echoing.
Like when I be with girls, bro, I notice that they know when I'm gonna cheat on them before I cheat on them.
No, that's an intuition thing
Like how you know when another
because
bitch
it's
about to
Yo,
called the
give you
soul
some head?
tie.
yo, Sherry.
Yes.
You wanna come on the podcast tonight, 10 o'clock?
What is it about?
Some, it's about stuff like this, something similar.
All right. Just know I go 0 to 100 too, so don't let nobody try me now.
I don't. There's typically no disrespect on my platform. I mean,
Okay.
now,
Oh,
there's nobody talking. There's
yeah,
nobody
all of a
talking
sudden
over
we got a
nobody.
crazy echo though. That's you,
It's
Oh, it's
him.
my, it's my car. Hold on, turn it
uh,
off. Hold on. You can hear me now better.
yeah, you good now.
We got him. Okay.
But why cheat? Why not
So,
just
yeah.
read?
So yeah. I'm gonna send you a DM, okay, Sherry?
Okay. What you mean? Why not just leave?
What happened still? What are we doing
You want to
now?
calm me down?
Fine, yo. I hope we're not going back to this
This
still.
nigga,
What happened?
this nigga want to do this again. Oh my god.
I really
You
hope
want
not,
me?
bro.
You want me to calm down?
Hold on. Shep, do you
Yo,
want her
what
to
y'all
be up
talking
here
about? I
still?
can't see the comment.
Because I know you
Why he
still
sounded
in here.
like it's your show?
Nah, I want to know if he's trying to talk to you or if he's trying to talk to them.
Oh, I thought he wanted to talk to me.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
It's us. He
I'm
want
up
to talk
here
to us.
having
He
cherry
want to talk
chicken.
to dudes.
Interesting conversation. Yeah, no, I agree, Kyle. I like when we can get to this part, but it'd be a little tough to stay here.
Wait, what'd you say?
What happened, bro?
Oh, yo,
You gotta
your
connect it back to
speaker,
your car.
your speaker did it again, bro.
My fault.
Turn the Bluetooth off on your car.
Yo, there we go. Yeah, we caught it. We caught it a little bit. We caught it. Have no fear. Your favorite engineer is here.
I can't. I can't wait till my voice is back.
Hey, y'all don't even know. Yo, Polly Shorty is funny as. Come on now.
For me?
Yeah, you.
Yo, yeah, Saudi is funny. I
No,
can't
I'm
see the
talking about
comments though.
up on the panel with us. She funny as hell.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's funny. Oh,
She ain't that
tell a
type of
joke.
funny. Like, and you know how it is. Like, you know how a lot of people humor come out like in situations. I don't think she a comedian.
Yeah, facts. So she funny, but she
I'm
don't mean
sure
to be
she
funny.
means it. I'm sure she means it. Hold on, let me check this still.
Oh, word. Yeah. It's just crazy, bro. It's just crazy out here today. Like, I actually was asked on a date by a girl 2 days
Wait,
ago
Jess, what are you
for
talking
this
about? Jess,
weekend.
what are you talking about? No one's about to be funny, bro. Yo, still, what's good?
No, I saw you had sent me an invite. I was early.
Nah. I'm chilling. I ain't push a button. That invite must have come from earlier.
That's what I said. It was earlier.
Yeah, nah, we
Oh,
chilling.
like 20 minutes ago. I'm talking about.
Nah, that wasn't me. Was not me. We was just having a conversation. We were building. No problems. I'm just being honest. I'm just
We
being
build it from
honest.
the bottom
We
up,
had zero
baby.
problems. Like, yo, even the comment section was pretty agreeable, if I may say so.
Hey, yo, I wanted to talk to Steele and ask him a couple
That's up to
questions,
still.
though, for real.
As long as it's respect, as
Are you
long as
willing
it's
to
respectful,
have a
Polly,
little
you know how I am.
conversation, build with me? Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna be respectful. I just want to get, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna ask questions to get your full opinion. I'm not gonna make any judgments or anything. Um, as I get to know you through these lives a little, um, it feels to me like you're a monogamous man. Would I be correct in saying
I
that?
do my best. I try.
Okay. So, are you really a polygamous man who's trying to be monogamous?
Thank you, Lil
No,
B.
I have my beliefs. You know what I'm saying? That's a little bit in the weeds for me. You feel me, Polly? I mean, I work. I do my best.
Oh,
Try to be.
I'm careful.
No, I didn't say you were being disrespectful. But
Oh, I don't know. Well, are you? Would you say that you're naturally polygamous and that you try to be monogamous because you think it's
no,
the
because I
moral way
don't
to go?
think I think to be polygamous, it starts with your belief. I don't have a belief. I don't carry a belief that of polygamy. So I think everybody can be weak in the flesh sometimes, can be tempted to do things and and fall to temptation sometimes. But I think polygamy or monogamy stems from a belief, a value system. So if I was polygamous, I would say I believe in
Yeah,
polygamy.
like moral.
I don't necessarily believe in polygamy. I do believe more in monogamy as far as, you know what I mean? I don't want to share a woman, you know what I'm saying? In a marriage situation, I wouldn't want to share a woman, and I wouldn't want a woman to share me in a marriage situation.
Yeah. So I mean, according to what you're saying, um, correct me if I'm wrong. Um, people fall to their, people who believe like you kind of fall to their morality because they believe that it's a moral high ground to be with one person in a marriage rather than 5 different women in a marriage.
Well,
And so you
my
tend to stray
marriage
away
belief is stemmed from my biblical beliefs. You know, so I'm not going to debate my biblical beliefs, but that's where it comes from.
It comes from
Yeah.
the biblical beliefs. Okay. So would you say that you're polygamous in
No.
practice?
To practice something is you practice something you believe in. So Michael Jordan used to practice his craft every day, right? Didn't mean he made every shot and performed perfectly every night, but he practiced his craft every day to try to be better on Tuesday than he was on Monday. You know what I mean?
Okay. Have you ever dealt with multiple women
Yes.
at one time, sexually and
Yes.
mentally?
In a dating situation. In a dating
And
situation. Yeah,
in a
like,
dating
you
situation.
know what I'm saying? You're dating, there's not a severe commitment, a serious commitment, but you're only dating, seeing each other. You know what I'm saying? It's not serious.
But doesn't that go against the Bible too?
That's why I said I practice. I put work into it every day. It doesn't mean I'm perfect, but I put work into it. So when like, it doesn't say you can't date several different people, but I come from the belief that when you decide that you're going to be serious,
It says you can't have sex.
serious with somebody, that you can be serious with one person. You decide to have, a family.
Does it say
And
that
like
you
this,
can't
I
have
wouldn't
sex?
want to have a family with more than one woman. I think it's honestly difficult enough to deal with one woman in the house. Why would I try to deal with two? Two menstrual cycles. Two, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes
The menstrual cycles sync up when they're
not
together.
necessarily,
And
but you
and
never
then
know.
what if you were that credible or valuable of a man to, just imagine a perfect
Well,
seed, to a plant. Do you just want to plant it in one piece of soil, or do you want to spread the seed to as much fertile
if I
ground
was
as
a plant,
possible in order to grow this
plant, that
special
would
fruit?
be the case. But I'm not a plant. Because,
That's
like
what
they
we
say,
are.
if
We're walking, moving
we're not
plants.
plants, we're living, breathing people. We're
Did
not
you know that
plants.
plants were living and breathing too?
No, they might be living and breathing, but they
Listen,
don't
we have
care.
a
Plants
symbiotic
don't have
relationship.
minds and legs and motives and agendas and occupations.
That's not
Yes, it
true.
is.
That's not true.
Plants,
I think you should get to know your plants a little better,
nature
man.
runs plants. Nature doesn't run us. The laws of
Oh,
nature
that is not true.
govern plants and trees. The laws
Run
of
you
nature don't
and me.
don't have to govern
All
us.
right.
We're the only
Okay,
creation.
I
We're
understand
the
the
only
laws of nature don't
creation.
govern us.
We have a brain. Now, animals have brains, but they're governed by their instincts to eat and procreate, and that alone. Eat, kill, eat, procreate. Kill, eat, procreate. Go to sleep.
And you don't think that humans are motivated by the exact same thing?
No, but
on a modern level?
They call it
go
carnal
find a
desires.
lion.
Carnal desires.
Go
That's what
find
they're
right.
called.
Go find a lion or a tiger or a bear, oh my, and see if he knows how to build a house. See if he can build it. See if he can.
Yeah.
See,
This is what I'm saying. They don't have to do
that's the
that. We
point.
have to do that.
We don't have to do it either, but we do because we're intelligent creatures.
Yeah, they have instinct,
No, we do
and
have to do that in order
they
to
are able
survive
to
in the
protect one
elements.
another. They have jobs. They do. I don't know if Still has studied plants. Like, you would have to study it.
I don't think he has, because plants are smarter
Yeah,
than
plants have
humans.
defense mechanisms and all that.
I'm gonna tell you, they have to be smarter than humans because they have.
Animals and plants are very similar.
Listen, plants have to move without
Oh, you got a
having the
bad echo.
ability to
What, Zeus, you gotta mute
That's how
yourself.
they
Shit ain't
procreate.
working, bro. You
I
don't
know
got
we
no
can't
earpiece in there?
breathe without plants because plants create oxygen. Trees
They can't
eat
breathe without
carbon
us.
dioxide, they release oxygen. So I understand that.
Do you know that do you know? Wait. Still, I want you to think about this.
Go
If
ahead,
you
Swaz.
ever look at the arteries, right? If you look at the arteries around the heart and you flip it around, you'll notice something. You'll notice that it appears to be a tree. The same exact network, that rooting system, the arteries arching out, going in every direction. So what we just consider as arching out is the plant expanding its reach, right? Like it's literally reaching out, but it's still taking up space and it's doing something. It's got to be doing something because nothing is doing nothing. There's nothing in this.
So I'm not saying we don't have
Everything's got
similarities. I'm not saying
something.
there's not similarities. What I'm
Yeah, but
saying
they even
is,
talk.
I
Still they
believe.
talk to each other, bro. They literally talk. They literally hide. They have methodologies to hide in danger where they know
Let me
each
just
other.
say,
Okay,
Like it's
there's only
real.
one thing in this whole in all of creation that was created in the image of God.
Hey,
You
Zeus, I
y'all
think
hear
you
me
said
now?
your
Y'all hear me
mic
now?
is fucked.
Nah, that mic is even worse, bro.
No, we can't hear you for real. It sounds really crazy, bro.
That shit even worse.
There's only
Yeah.
one thing in all of creation that was created in the image of God, and that was us.
Okay, I agree.
What I'm saying though still is the plants, they have to be smarter than us because in
Is it
order
still
to
bad?
survive, they have to be
Yeah,
moving.
it's bad, bro.
So they have to always adapt to what we want. They have to figure out, plants have to figure out what draws people
I don't
toward
believe they have to
plants.
figure out anything.
And
They're
then they
governed by
have
the
to
laws of nature.
produce that out of sunlight. Just let me finish. They have to produce that out of sunlight and to have us pick and plant it. Because that's the way that they have to reproduce and survive, being that they can't move. They have to convince humans to
Okay,
move them. So that's why we've developed a symbiotic relationship with plants, and we can't survive without them, and they can't survive without us.
so here, I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying everything's not connected. Now, what I'm saying is this is like, okay, so we're gonna pick what we believe in life. Everybody has to
Yeah,
pick what they choose to
bad.
believe in.
Keep
Everyone has
going,
their
Zeus.
choice. Everyone has
Hold
their
on.
choice on what they want to believe in their lifetime. Okay, I have chosen to believe in a biblical format. Doesn't mean I'm perfect in that belief. Doesn't mean doesn't mean I stand on my soapbox and preach and tell people what to do from my belief. That's what I've chosen to believe in. Now, I think there are several different religions in the world that people can choose to believe in, and some can choose to believe in no religion. Now, what I do believe is that it's simple for me. We were created
Hey,
in the image of God.
I want to
We
say
were
this still
created in the
because
image
I
of
want to bring
God.
you
No,
into
listen, hear me
religion.
out. We were created. My
Like
belief
the
is
word religion, it means rituals.
I'm you,
You know what I'm saying? The word religion
here's
means
the,
rituals. So hear me out. Hear me out. We brush our teeth religiously. When we wake up in the morning and we do that every day, brushing teeth is a religion, and it's based off of the belief that we're gonna have good teeth if we
Polly.
do
You're
this.
trying somehow.
That's
You're
how
trying to
religion works.
somehow get me on board with these things through
No, 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 no.
to
I'm trying to
show me
show you. I'm trying
somehow
to show you
polygamy.
that
Way to
religion
go.
is not in what we say or what we read. Religion is exactly in what we do on a day-to-day basis. So that's how a person proves their religion. It's in the actions that they partake in the rituals. It's not in actually what they read or what they
So
say.
that's why I said I'm a
That's what I'm trying to get
believer
you to
in the
see.
biblical teaching. I didn't say I'm religious.
Yo,
I
hold on,
said some
Phil.
people
Phil,
choose
hold on.
religion.
Hold on. Yo, Zeus is
So
still here?
No, you feel me?
Yo.
he's here, but I think he's doing
Yo,
something.
yo.
Nah, I'm gonna remove him and get somebody up here that can join the conversation.
So my thing is this: is that like if you want to be polygamous, that's your thing. I'm not going to disrespect your way of life or anything like that. But no one's going to be able to influence me through different things like plants or different things of such nature to influence me to choose a polygamous way of life or a polygamous marriage type.
No, what I'm saying is the polygamous way of life is your natural life when you're
But
dating.
here's the thing, okay? Natural,
Correct.
what you're saying is natural. The law of nature will govern you.
Well,
I'm not
I don't even know. I was
being
old
governed
asking.
age,
by the law
Or
of
just how you would know. I'm
natural,
just I'm
right?
out of observation
Isn't
still.
that like aging? Isn't that a natural thing? Because every item ages, right? So Mother Nature is in control of
Okay,
aging,
that's
right?
why God gave us the Holy Spirit, Swaz. so that we would no longer be governed by the natural fleshly things, but by
But you die.
but hopefully
But I'm talking about.
be helped
I'm
and be
talking about.
governed,
But
be
does
helped and be helped. Hold on, Swaz. Be helped and be governed by the supernatural nature of God. The
okay? But what I'm
supernatural.
talking about is just natural things that occur to humans, like death, disease, like natural things, like
Disease
Mother
is man-made.
Nature, like how Mother Nature can make the perfect storm of germs from whatever the hell is on the ground that can somehow get into a human. Like, you understand? Like, that's Mother Nature, like, interacting with us. Like, Mother Nature determining,
It's
yeah,
like
you ain't gonna make
Moana.
it. You understand?
I understand
You know?
what you're saying about that, but what I'm saying is we don't have to be governed by the laws of nature or of Mother Nature. Now, nature will have an effect on our body because of what happened in the garden. Age will come in.
I
Age
mean,
has come in. Time influences our body, deteriorates our senses.
still, this is what it's saying. Like, what law of nature are we not
Right.
governed by?
Just told you're given when you get the Holy Spirit.
Name
When
one
you
law
get
of
the Holy
nature.
Spirit, you can trump that law of nature by the supernatural law of nature, and gives us a higher level of governing power. The law of nature is temporary.
Can we speak on the realm of knowledge and not on our realm of
The
nature?
law of nature is temporary, just like nature. A tree's life is temporary.
Faces, but melanin. You
Huh?
ain't gonna never get it.
What'd you
I
say?
said you're lacking something that really draws you into nature, like make you one with nature, and that's melanin.
But I don't want nature. I don't want natural. I want supernatural.
Oh, you want demonic.
No, I want divine.
The divine is in the spiritual realm.
But that's
See,
nature
here's the
is
thing.
divine.
Divine
Nature
No,
is
it's
is
not.
connected to the
divine.
spiritual
Nature will
realm with the
pass
nature.
away. Nature passes
No, it
away and
won't.
dies and goes back to
Listen,
the earth.
that's like when you cut a flower and you put it into water,
Oh,
but yet it still grows. You cut it off of its natural form, but it's still growing. It's still living and it's still breathing. It's still doing what it has to.
listen, nature is the reason why you have life,
No,
and
nature's not
and
the reason.
we shouldn't talk about it like
Yes,
it
The
ain't
because
reason I
nothing.
have
these
life
animals
was
have
given.
to eat
God is the
nature.
reason I have life. The creator of all of nature is the reason I have
No,
life.
your mother. Hey, still, let me tell you, that's your beliefs. But I'm gonna
But
keep
no,
it
you
in the realm
can't
of
tell me your
knowledge.
beliefs
This is
trump
why
my
you have
beliefs,
life.
Polly.
Your mother. Let me finish, please. Let me finish. Still, let me finish on this because this is really important right here for you to really get like nature, the nature of your mother versus the nature of your father, and them having sex with each other, and your father releasing his semen into your mother. That is the reason why you're alive. It's because of the nature of man
So
and the
it's
nature
also
of
called
woman.
the miracle of childbirth.
Don't get it
Guess who set
twisted.
that up?
Listen, don't get it
No,
twisted
no.
still.
You're getting
You
it
can
twisted,
have
Polly.
beliefs about
Don't
what
tell
you
me
want
not to
to
get it
have
twisted
beliefs
because you're
about.
getting it twisted.
No. What I'm saying is when you're talking in the realm of beliefs, you're not getting it twisted. You can have
No,
your
this is
opinions and
not
everything like
opinion.
that.
This
But
is
when
true.
we're trying to
It's
keep
the
you
miracle of childbirth. Childbirth is a
no, it's
miracle.
not
You know that saying, you can take the horse to the
no,
water,
a
but you
miracle is
cannot make
something
him
that
drink
doesn't
it.
really
You
happen that
cannot make the
often
horse drink
still.
the water right now. So just give up.
I didn't say no.
Still, a miracle is something that doesn't normally happen still. Children are normally born every single day, therefore not making it not a miracle. But you can believe however you want to believe is what I'm
Okay,
showing
so
you. But I
Polly,
want to try to keep
Polly.
you over here.
When you take your car to the shop, the first thing the mechanic's going to do is pull out a manual. And he's going to look up the type and the year and the make and the model of your car, and he's going to find out what's wrong with it through that manual. And he's going to set it on a diagnostics, and he's going to see where it is, and he's going to go to that manual. It might be online now. Back in the days, it used to be in a real book, but it's still the same thing. The
Still, I'm a
manual.
mechanic.
It's
I know
saying
what you're
the
talking about.
manual is written by the
Mhm.
creator of that car. The one that created that car wrote the manual on how to make it last as long as possible, on how to make it at the top performance, on how to keep it maintained, and so forth and so on. God gave us a manual.
Okay.
God the Father, the creator of all things
Oh my God.
in all of time and history, has given us a manual. And we can walk this life separate from that manual and see how that works for us. Or we can apply that manual and see how it works for us. Now, I am not perfect, and I'm not up here
Still, you would be a
preaching.
very
I'm
good
not
pastor
perfect.
because you can
I'm
set
not
analogies
perfect, and
up.
I'm not up here preaching, telling everybody to choose the same manual that I chose. But I will say this. I believe that manual is good for everything. I believe that a manual gives me power over my own life, helps me give me accountability, responsibility, helps give me my moral compass. Now, sometimes I don't always follow that moral compass
I
because I'm
understand,
flawed.
bro. All right.
So, but it's like
Jesus
like this,
Christ, I
Polly,
understand,
respectfully.
but you keep on
Yeah.
saying I believe,
But you're saying the same thing.
I
You believe.
believe, I believe. No,
You're saying the same.
I'm trying to I'm trying to get you away from talking about your
No,
beliefs.
but you're trying
Just
to
like
get me
me, I'm
into
not talking
your
about what
belief.
I believe. I could tell you what I believe if that's what you're
No, but you're
interested in.
trying to get me into your beliefs because I know what your beliefs are. You believe in a polygamist.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm just trying to get you to stay in the realm of knowledge and not in the realm of imagination.
Polly, I have more knowledge you can ever understand. Have you ever put your hands on somebody?
Let's keep it
Polly,
on
have you
that
ever
then. So I
laid
learn from
hands
you
on
because I can't
somebody?
learn from you when you talk about beliefs.
Have you ever put your hands on somebody and prayed for a blind man and seen God give him his sight? Have you?
Are you able to do this still?
Yes.
Is it in your repertoire? Do you have the capacity?
Yes, the Bible tells me
Talk to
so.
me on a knowledge basis
Okay,
without
so the
belief.
Bible tells me I do. Yeah, we're coming from two different worlds, Polly.
Yeah, because wait.
I know you're coming from the
I'm not
imagination
coming from the
belief realm. I'm
imagination.
trying to get
I'm
you to stay
coming
over
from
here.
faith. It's called faith.
I know it's the belief is seen. Okay.
No, it's the
So we're not
belief
talking about
that
that. I'm trying to
God
get you
the
to come over
Father.
here and stay on the things that you're seeing.
Now faith is the
Oh my God.
substance of
Here we
things
go.
hoped for, the
Go
evidence of
ahead. Here's
things
another
not seen.
soliloquy.
Faith, okay? A man without faith is a man that changes like the wind. It's tossed to and fro like the sea. He's one way one day, another way the next day. I have faith in that Christ paid the price for all of mankind's sins from beginning to end. And that salvation gives me faith that even when I do fuck up royalty, I have the grace and mercy of God to get back up by. But it's the same every day. It's the same faith every day. A man without faith in God is like saying, I'm this one way one day, and I'm that the next day, and I'm going to be another thing next week. You're going to be you're going to be tossed to and fro by even the Bible says, tossed to and fro by every doctrine that comes available. I choose to put my faith in something that is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Not something that I had to be
Bro, still,
seduced
you would do
by
so
or
good
reasoned.
on a Medea movie.
Huh?
I promise you, like you should get with Tyler Perry, bro. You would do so good on one of those movies.
What'd you say about Tyler Perry?
Hello. Oh shit. He said that you would do good on the movie, bro.
Well, I mean, maybe I would, but it's like this.
Okay, come on, you got the look, you got the voice, you got the random Jesus soliloquy. So I think that it will go perfect.
So, I'm not perfect. I
think
fuck
you
up
need to take.
royally a lot of
I
times.
think you need to take Sherry's advice though, Polly. When people are not open to the information, ain't no point. It's a waste of your breath, And I'm not saying what Polly is saying is right. He's just not open to the information, and I'm not saying it's wrong either.
What's your belief, Swaz?
With regard to,
This conversation.
well, y'all took the conversation all over the place. Like, that's what I'm saying.
No,
What
I'm
part?
saying
So my belief.
in the nature in what's your belief? What's your core belief that holds you intact in life?
Oh well, but my
And so
Do you have
yeah,
okay?
yeah.
Here's the better way
I
to.
think that nature
Do
is
you
the
have a
only way
biblical or not?
to be
Do you have a
independent
biblical
of
or
man.
non-biblical outlook?
It's biblical or spiritual. Use the terminology right.
So I believe that the New Testament or the Pauline doctrines are false. Hey, let me answer still.
No, I'm saying
Damn.
I asked Swaz that. I
I
asked
believe
Swaz,
that the
Bobby.
New Testament or the I thought you were talking to
well,
me.
I would
Oh no,
understand why he would think you were talking to him because he asked you all the questions, so you thought you finally had one for him, so it would make sense. But
no, it's okay. I'm
only
not upset about it.
only thing I'm saying is my perspective comes biblically. I feel like science's job is to prove the Bible, not disprove it, and I'm afraid of science for the fact that I always see it in the opposite direction. And I'm in agreement with Still when he said that nobody would build anything without a manual. You don't do that. Nobody would take the time to do all of this and not tell you how to navigate. Just how I feel.
But that's the same thing like the Bible. That's a manual.
That's why I said. That's why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying. That's why it's no doubt in my mind if the Bible is a guide to existence. It's not a doubt. Used to be. I used to be in the same boat Polly's in. Too much information, too many things clanging and clashing, coming into my own realizations, and then somebody or something, just like what Still said. If you fall by the doctrine of man, you're going to go in every which way. You can't help it. Because they're going every which way. There's no alignment in man. Let's be honest, man. Two dudes could be on the same team and be in the same, like, don't even realize they're in the same game. They got two different, like, you ever see, like, a player not realize that the game is coming to an end
But
and the other one does? Like, you know what I'm
that's what
saying?
I say with spirituality. Spirituality and the Bible literally are the same thing. It's just letting you know that you have a God within yourself.
No.
God is just like water. He moves and shapes into every form. If you put God into
The gods are on the outside of us, and that's why they are paid reverence. And it's more than one God, and that's the problem. A lot of people have been brainwashed because of the Crusades, where they rode around who was polytheistic. You had to believe in one God or die. And they did this in order to take the original meaning of God away from us. We had a wind god, a water god, and they just try to sum it all up and say our sun god is the God.
Yeah, like I said.
But if
I
you
don't
do
know
watch
if
the
y'all,
movie Moana, if you do watch the
y'all
movie
saying,
Moana,
if
it
y'all know,
does pick you off of what he's saying right now. Because there was a water god that I think that was Moai, whatever his name is.
but I've never seen that movie.
Oh, you don't got no kids. Never mind.
I got kids.
Carry on.
Like whose
Moana
movie is that?
That's
the
the one
girl
with the
who keeps
rock.
singing
The rock. The one with the
Yeah,
with
rock.
the
what
rock
movie
in
is
it.
that?
I'm sorry, I'm cooking. I'm not using the bathroom.
Oh,
Uh,
oh no, I'm gonna try to look it up. Oh, you
yeah.
said
Yeah,
Moana.
because
All right, I'm gonna try
literally
to look it up and
Moana
see
is
what kind of
based
movie that
off
is.
that
But
little girl was Mother Nature. That one that they woke up, that was her the whole time. She was just trying to figure out how she died. She was the mother of the sea.
Well, the
oh,
mother of the
okay,
sea is not a good thing in
okay.
the Bible. I'm just
Huh?
being honest. The mother of the sea is not a good thing.
No, they killed her.
Yeah. Whole
In
time
my
though,
book,
the sea has a mother and a father. That's how we used to look at it. We used to be like, okay, this and this comes together to make this. So if two rivers was coming together into a body of water, we would say that one of the rivers is the mother, one of the rivers is the father, and then you had the child, which is the actual bay.
mm,
You know what I'm saying? That's how we used to look at things. So if we had the god of the wind. And so we'd be like, okay, the mother of the wind are the two things that we
And
felt
then
like
Avatar
created the
2,
wind.
Airbender, fire, water.
but Polly, can you
Oh,
disagree that if you continue to move amongst doctrines, your mind is going to be changing very frequently? Do you disagree with that point?
Yeah, like facts. And in fact, that's a genius knows that you don't know everything, and your beliefs are not all the way there. You have to keep
Let's
on
still go.
basing them off of the knowledge that you
Uh-huh.
continue to learn every single day. And so you will go through doctrines. Don't get it twisted. I've been a Hebrew Israelite. I've been a Christian. I've been a Muslim.
They
I've been
all
all
have
of
to
these
still
before.
bend on one
And
knee
it's
and
because
still pray.
you have to be.
At the end of the day,
You have to be.
and talk to their God, you still got to get on that knee though.
You know what I'm saying? If you're
Every
not,
man
you're
will
not learning.
confess.
Right. You still, don't matter what God, what name you want to make them, you still got to go get on that
Listen,
knee.
nobody has ever gone through anything, and the first person they don't scream out is, "Oh God."
Exactly.
Whether you think you're praying or not, you are. That's always the first name y'all reach for, ain't it? Even the people that don't believe in him.
Oh, no. I'm spiritual. So that doesn't mean I don't believe in God.
I'm not saying you did or didn't. I'm just talking in general. A lot of people will say, "I don't believe in God," but when the worst of the worst happens, the first thing you scream out is, "Oh
Yeah.
God."
Or when they on their deathbed, they're going to scream for God.
Yeah, that too. But I
Give
just
me
mean
another
in general,
drink.
just a normal everyday activity. The first thing you do is call on God, and you don't even realize it. First thing you do. Oh God, help me. Oh God, God. Oh God,
You
no.
hit your toe. Oh, God damn, that hurt.
God,
You
God.
still
It's
calling
all
him.
you constantly calling out his name. I just forget to say, "Yo, God, you
Facts.
need anything from me?" Because I damn sure been calling you for the last 20, 30, 40, 60 years.
I died for 4 hours, so I know he real.
That's the whole
But
thing. We didn't see that. We didn't see
I
it like
actually
that.
been there. Like I've been on the other side, so I come from a different point. I died for 4 hours. I got hit by a 16 wheeler and was out. No heartbeat, no nothing. I woke up when they was zipping me in the body bag.
Hmm.
So I actually know both sides. I know earth and then I know the spiritual realm because I've been over there. Like I've been dead before. And it ain't my first time being dead. I died when I was 6. I drowned at the bottom of a pool, had water in my lungs. Wasn't supposed to come back from that, and I'm still fucking here.
Hmm.
So God is real.
God, I know.
Yo, and I'm gonna say this. In our ancient beliefs about God or the gods are only givers. They don't require for you to give
Right. You don't gotta
anything.
kill, sacrifice, nothing.
And that was the why they felt like the least that they could do is to dance and scream, worship or praise and stuff like that. That was the least that they could do because they knew that their gods didn't require anything and they would only give.
Well,
I'm telling y'all, the stuff that that you see in a Christian church today, them running around being wild and crazy and speaking all different, that stuff has been in our community since when we was doing it for a purpose. They just confused us to do it for their purpose now.
no, I feel that. I feel some of that, but that's why I'm like her. I'm not religious. Spiritual. I don't. Yeah, I
Now
don't
I'm talking
align to
about, you
that.
ever seen somebody get up and run around the church
Yeah,
dancing and
Yeah.
I'm
screaming and stuff
spiritual. I'm
like that?
not gonna be like, oh, I'm just holy. I'm spiritual.
Yeah, because
I
the
been
more
on
you
both
read the
sides.
Bible, you understand that a lot of damage was done through organized religion.
And the more you read the Bible, when shit happens in the now and day, you understand why it's happening because you already read it.
That's a fact
Like
too.
right now, we're in what's it called? Revelations right now.
But the New Testament is what confused our people, bro. That when they
And they
sat
took 2
down and
books
they
out
wrote
of the
that New
Bible too.
Testament, let me tell y'all something. I wanna bring out. I wanna use some
It
common
started
sense
with an
right now,
E.
right? If God sent a physical replica of the most omniscient being on the face of that ever existed, the situation would be different. I'm gonna tell y'all what the Old Testament says about the New Testament. The Old Testament said that there will be someone that's going to be coming, that's going to perform miracles, and that's going to deceive a lot of people. In fact, Jesus himself says this in Mark 24, verse 5. He says, "For many shall come in my name, saying that I am God, and go deceive everybody. And it's just appalling that we could think that God sent his only son just to have us in the same position as before he came.
Well, we really here for a second chance of life.
Polly,
Think about this. If God came here, there wouldn't need to be no
Polly,
second
look, I need you to
coming.
hear something. So look, I got something going on, right? You can either take the live where you want to take it. I mean, like you can even take the live back here live, or you could use this live. Do what you need to do. But if shit get out of hand, like I don't know, just cam up so I can see the fire and stuff, and I'll fucking, you know what I'll do.
I got you, bro. Look, I'm gonna keep it real. I can't
You
even see
can't
the
see
You
the
gotta
comment.
comment.
go.
So
You gotta slide
whatever the
your
comment.
screen down and slide it back up.
Well, yeah, it should help you too. Like,
Don't
see,
exit.
and I'm gonna see if I can get somebody else up here. Who else is in here? Who was asking? Who was asking? They were asking questions about you elaborating on your experience.
Who, me?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure when you were talking about what happened to
I
you.
just did it. Oh look, I can see the comments
Who?
again.
It's in the pin. It's in the pin.
Not Revelations. What is that word? It's
I can see the comments again.
It's Pin Sherry. Do you mind elaborating on your experience?
Is he came
When
with
I
somebody
died?
else up
Yeah,
too?
I'm looking right now. Anybody trying to come up? Before I pick one of y'all, say less.
And I know how to like astral project out of my body. Where'd he go now?
Oh, you might have.
Anybody?
Listen, I know how to
I'm
astral
putting niggas
project.
on with this religion. What you say?
I know how to astral project. I know how to let my soul leave my body. I learned that from dying so much. Well, I naturally did it as a kid, but I learned what I was doing.
You don't have time to play. Hold on, yo. Who else in here? Who trying to build, not destroy?
Man, all that stuff is the new Christianity.
Y'all into astral projecting? Yes, so, maybe so. Yes, how you gonna tell me and I fucking do it?
Like, you know that girl that I will be one of the greatest a million.
I know how to make my soul leave my body. How are you telling me?
Bruh. All right, have you measured it?
Which mean measured it. Like I've done seed me outside of my own body. Sleeping.
Like, this is what measuring is. You do something and you write down it to come up with those results. And then someone else does it and comes up with the same result that you came up with.
No, I don't go that far. I know people that astral project.
Has that ever happened?
People don't ask me to how to astral project. They just get scared.
Oh my God. You don't get what I'm saying?
Measure like, oh, I gotta do this, and
For
the
something to be
calculations
real
on
or claim to be real, you got to have a measurement for it. You feel me?
Okay,
you got to be able to measure it.
But I
If you
know
can't measure
I'm
it,
sorry,
it literally doesn't exist.
To you, baby, you can't tell me what the fuck I do. I'm sorry to get rude, but now I feel like you trying a little bit.
I'm not saying what you did. It probably did
Yeah,
work.
because it always has been happening since
It
I was
probably
a
did
kid.
work
Like
for
I
you. I'm
didn't,
not
you
saying
know,
that
Insidious.
it didn't work for you.
Like I do the same shit. I know how to leave my fucking body.
Yeah, I'm not saying.
I unintentionally do
I'm
it.
not saying
I don't
that.
purposely like, oh, today I'm going to astral project. It literally happens unintentionally, but that means I still know how. I just do it unintentionally. When I get into a very deep sleep.
Yeah. I guess what I'm saying, Mama, is, you know what I'm saying, it can happen for you.
It happens a lot.
And that's fine. You can astral project. But what makes it real is that when you can write down what you did to make that happen, and then someone else
I wouldn't want nobody
repeats.
to do that. I know one man, his name is Philly Topics. He has the measurements because he was actually practicing this bullshit. And he said when he got it, when he first seen it, he was scared and he never did it again. I don't practice it. I'm not.
Do you be off some type of drug when you do that?
I died too many times. And I had got a reading when I was a kid, and they had told me I had like some demon in some black dress following me and shit. I don't know if she the reason I could fucking do it, but I've been doing it since a kid. And then when I
So give us some insight into the
I
afterlife.
really don't want to. I hate going through that because then I'm going to go through this astral projector tonight. But basically when I died, like the other side is just like this, literally, but it's just dark. There's no light. Um, and I was like, hello. My voice was echoing back to me. My father's Spanish, so when you hear the ending, it was like hello. I was like hello, hello. My voice was just saying hello, hello. My life started flashing in orbs. Your whole life will flash before you. It very does. It do. Once I got up to me having my second child, it was like something. Mira means look up, look at me, whatever. It said mira, whatever. I looked up. It was like literally, it's a black. I can't see shit. I could just hear my voice. And when I looked up, it was a door that opened, bright white. It's my father. And he's like, Mira, it's not your time. And then all I felt was like a push. And then I woke up like that. I can't really gas right now because I'm sick, but I gasped, whatever. And they had the body bag to my neck. And they got scared, and the hospital discharged me the next day because they just called my baby father and told him that we lost her. And then called back 4 hours later talking about, well, she woke up.
I mean, what happened to
Yes,
you?
I
Did
was
you get
crossing the
into an
street at a red
accident?
light. It was a 16-wheeler ice company truck. The man was drunk, and he just ran the red light. I went 15 feet in the air, came down straight on my face. And I have the pictures. I have the pictures
Jesus
on my
Christ.
page. Came straight on my face. So face first. So my body went down
Damn.
into the floor, and I had blood squirting. They said, I don't remember this, but they just told me everything that happened. They said I had blood coming from every angle of my body squirting out. I was like a rag doll.
And you said you died
Yeah, I
multiple
died when I was
times though?
6. Basically this boy liked my sister, and I didn't know how to swim, and we was playing with the football, and he was like, because I guess I was cop blocking and didn't know, and he threw the football into the 12 feet. He told me to go get it, and so I went to go get it, and I was down in the pool for like an hour, and my sister said the reason how she found me is I scratched her leg, but I already floated to the bottom. So by the paramedics came, they had got me from the bottom, and it was like, I was lifeless, and they were doing the compressions, and something kept telling me, wake up, and all I did was wake up, and my family crying, and people as they pushing them like, she's not gonna come back, like we have to stop, and then I woke up. I actually got flung through
Can't say an hour. It wasn't an hour, boo. Don't say
it
that.
was like an hour. Huh?
That's what makes it. I mean,
I was 6.
you can't be drowning for an hour and still be alive.
Did you not hear me
But
say
Polly, how you gonna tell her about her
died?
experience?
Exactly. Like, I'm about to leave alive.
That's not cool. That's not fair to her.
No, don't leave them alive. It's no disrespect. I'm talking about drown. Like,
I drowned.
I
So I was
drowning
dead
for an hour.
at the bottom of the pool for an hour before the paramedics came. That's what you should have.
For a whole hour?
Polly, just because you can't wrap your mind around it to believe it doesn't mean that you asked her several questions. She answered every question. If she said she was at the bottom of the pool for an hour, why?
Because I'm going to be honest, I know that brain decay occurs underwater after only 3 or 4 minutes.
Okay.
If you're dead.
Brain decay too happens when you stop breathing, and I was dead for 4 hours. Like, you can't tell me. That's why I tell you God is real. You cannot.
I just seen a freaking thing on Instagram where they was finna bury a 3-year-old child, was at her funeral, and she woke up and got up out the casket because she wasn't dead.
What was that at?
I don't know. I'll send it to you because I sent it to my sister. I'll send it to you. It was somewhere. I think I can't remember, but I know I sent it to my sister. But see, Polly, you when you do a lot of studying, like Swazee told you, like you get so locked in on the knowledge you read that you didn't even expand your mind to the knowledge that you haven't read, that you haven't experienced. You haven't experienced what she experienced.
Yeah, that's because Yeah, I know. I'm not saying
But you
that I
told me it's
have
not real,
experienced that,
so.
but I have experienced things that are close to that.
But it's not it.
You know what I'm saying?
If it's
So
not
as I'm
pinpoint
listening,
it, baby, you can't.
listen, no, listen, as I'm listening to you, it makes me think of when I'm in REM sleep, like when I'm asleep as fuck,
King, suck my
and I'm
dick.
dreaming of these different things, and then somehow when I wake up, it's on point with the reality somehow. Like in my dream, something be touching my leg, and then I wake up and something's actually
Because
Okay,
that's
this
your
is for
subconscious.
instance.
shit.
Okay, you want to talk about something touching you?
But
I was in
that's what
lockup.
I'm saying.
I was in
I'm just
lockup,
saying,
and a
like,
whole demon lifted me off my motherfucking bed, and someone actually witnessed that as I was sleeping. I was fighting the shit as I was asleep, but it was riding my back, and the shit actually elevated me off the fucking bed.
so why does all of this extraordinary stuff
It's
only
called
happen
a
to you?
generational fucking curse.
So who did it happen to
I'd
before
never
you?
asked that far. If I just told you that I did, if I raised my motherfucking self.
That's what I'm saying. How do you know it's a
Because that's
generational curse
usually
if one
how
of your aunties
it
or your
happens.
grandma?
That's usually how it happens. Somebody down the line was playing with witchcraft or
No,
something.
oh my god.
But I'm the seventh
Oh my
child out of
god.
all my mama kids too.
Okay. All right. But I want you to understand, like, these type of things, they kind of, honestly, like, if I was talking to you, like we was on a
I
date and
wouldn't
you
tell this.
told me this, it would scare me
I
the fuck
wouldn't
off.
I
tell
mean,
you
but you're
this
not on
on
a
a
date. You're
date.
on a live, and she's telling you something about her experience.
Ask me
Like, you
about it
just took
because
your
I
personal
didn't.
into something that she's saying that happened to her in her life. What that got to do with anything?
And I'm going to end up leaving this live because my ears are burning
Because no,
now.
I'm gonna tell you,
And that means I'm getting
it
irritated, and
sounds,
my
I'm gonna
peace
keep it
is way
real.
more
It
than this.
sounds
But it's literally
crazy,
stuff that
bro.
literally happened to me. So I'm going to let it stay crazy. I'm going to leave the live because now I'm starting to get bothered.
No, I'm not talking about the things
But
that
I'm going to
happen
leave
to
the
you. I'm talking
live.
about you just said you can
I
astral
can,
project.
though.
You said you can
I
astral
can.
project. But that don't sound crazy to you?
Nigga, I go through it. It is crazy to me. You think I want to fucking see my own fucking self outside my body? I go through PTSD because of that fucking shit.
Now he's spinning.
Bro. That is not normal, bro.
I don't give a fuck about what none of these people saying in the comments.
No, bro.
It is. It is.
I'm not even reading the
But
comments.
it's my
I'm
life.
eating
You know?
Popeyes, but
We all
I'm
got
just
trials
saying.
and tribulations to go through. I guess God keeps killing me to make me get
Probably
closer
you
to
don't think
Him.
some of the stuff you say is crazy, but we don't question you on what you say. We let you speak. That's not cool to sit here and question her on what you say.
I ain't talking you that type of crazy and that type of crazy
It
is
don't
two
matter.
different
It's
type of
still
crazy.
crazy. Like, you have your opinion, and
No, I be crazy because y'all don't like the way that
I
I
can
say
care
stuff.
less
It's
how
how y'all
you
feel
say
like it's
stuff
disrespectful.
because
But that
I'm an
what she just
in-person
said is
person.
with like people who be loony in their
All
head
right,
be
now
It
saying.
doesn't matter.
I'm
That's
not
her.
leaving
That's
that.
her story to tell. Like,
Baby, you don't have to leave. I'm not calling you loony.
but
I'm just
you
saying
just offended her,
that,
and you thought she wasn't gonna
that's
leave.
what they be
Come on now.
saying.
You're a grown man that has a very vast vocabulary. I've been listening to you for a long time.
But I'm not trying to offend
What
her,
you
but
thought
that
you was
come on
gonna
now,
do?
bro. That is crazy.
Just like me saying,
But I thought she was gonna concede and be like, you know what? That could just be,
no,
I
she
mean, I'm just
wasn't gonna
tripping.
say that to her experience. Polly, come on now, you tripping. Like, she wasn't gonna say that to her experience.
I ain't saying to her, come on, bro. If somebody be like, hey, I experienced last night, I was a goat. I'd be like, come on, bro.
She was not gonna say that to her own experience. And I didn't like, King, I don't have no problem with you, but when it comes down to somebody sharing something that you don't experience, you saying the edible stuff, that's not cool either. Like, we grown.
Mo, it's cool for us to check people
You
on
can't
what they're
check
saying because
somebody
then
on.
everybody,
Okay, I'm
no,
gonna let you
come on,
speak.
bro.
I'm gonna say this, y'all. I'm gonna say this. You know, like I be wary with people that just say they spiritual. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, it's just a reason for you to live a free life without any type of accountability. That's what it is. And then to try to prove that you say that you've been through all these accidents and you astroplane now. It's kind of far fetched. You know what I'm saying? When you really hearing it,
Okay,
and I think
so
sometimes
it's not astroplane because I just seen an accident of this man plowed down some people in Chicago where I used to stay, and a man lived, and he don't even remember the accident, and he flew in the air, and it's a video that shows it. 4 of them died, 3 of them died out of the 4.
right. But I'm showing you. You see what you just
Would you
said?
say that nigga
You see what you
crazy?
Thank you, Polly.
That nigga
Thank you,
crazy.
Polly. You said that the man don't
But I'm wrong
remember
for
it
calling
because
that
of
nigga
the
crazy.
accident that he went through. Shorty
But
could be going through something mental and thinking that it's some kind of spiritual
But wait
inclination
a
that she's
minute.
getting.
Okay, so have you ever had a moment where you didn't remember something and it came back? When you go through a traumatic accident, sometimes the memory can leave, but it can come back that you remember. My mother was shot. Wait a minute. Let me finish this statement, and I'll let you talk. My mother was shot and lost her memory, and she was in a coma for 2 weeks. When she first woke up, she couldn't remember what happened, and then a week later she did because her memory came back. It's knowledge. It's knowledge when you read. And Polly reads all the time. Like, you guys are trying to question every fact of what a person is saying, but it's not impossible. It's just not possible to y'all because it's certain things that you done cut off on your
This
mind.
is why we keep on voting for the Democratic Party right here.
What are you talking about? I don't even vote Democrat. You don't even know me.
This is why Joe Biden is in office right now, because we ain't got to check behind everything that he say.
So you saying wait a minute. Hold on, because I need to address this statement. So you saying I voted for Joe Biden?
No, I'm saying that this is why a lot of us, because of this mentality, well, you don't have to check people about things that they say.
Who said I wasn't gonna check her about some of the stuff she said? She didn't even get it all out before you was questioning everything. Sometimes you have to keep listening to a person before you can question something.
My nigga, she said she astro projects. That's the first thing. If Joe Biden came on the news and be like, yo, I astro projected last night, we'd be like, yeah, it's time for you to go, Joe. He's mentally gone. But it's crazy if somebody else mentally gone for thinking they can astro project.
So you saying she lying? You're saying it's impossible, right? Is there stuff that happens in this world? Hold on.
Everything is possible.
Then, so what are you saying?
Especially in your mind.
Not in your mind, in your physical.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, I was locked up, and in my mind, when I went to sleep, I was a millionaire. Every day I woke
don't
up,
count.
I felt
that
like
don't count.
shit.
You was imagining something to stay out of the state of mind that you was in, that you was locked up. That's a difference.
Bro, anything can happen in your mind.
Polly.
Is what I'm trying to show you. Anything can happen.
Now you know we sat down and listened to your whole life story for 6 months. Why you ain't let that girl talk for 1 hour?
But I let her talk. But when she started talking about stuff that's crazy, I gotta.
But some of the stuff you talk about is crazy, but we let you talk.
I would be wrong. That's a fake friend. I'm not a fake friend.
All right, Scorpio.
Like, I'm gonna keep it real. I wasn't trying to be disrespectful to her, but that shit is crazy.
All
but
right,
you
Scorpio.
was being disrespectful. That's just the
Sometimes you
gist
just
of the
gotta
thing.
let people have it, you know. And I do believe there's a strong line between mental illness and a very thin veil between mental illness and spiritual connection. Very thin. Those who don't know
believe that too.
Those who don't know will call it mental illness, and those who know might call it a spiritual outbreak or a moment of epiphany. So you got to be real careful with how you talk about it. You know, that kind of way, because one statement could trigger something completely different.
Exactly.
Well, we can't
you
deny.
can bump your head, but he just said,
"Hey, boss, but I want to appeal to boss, because boss, she thinks just like him. I'm sorry to say, I mean,
I'm a Scorpio,
but she knows how to think like a guy.
So you trying to tell me you rather talk to her and not talk to me because of
what? Real quick. Things that are real. Hold on, let me connect you real quick. Things that are real or that are existent can be measured. And this is what I was trying to tell her. I'm like, okay, I'm not denying the fact that you can astral project, but if you did in fact astral project and you can just do this whenever you feel like it, then write down what you did to accomplish that and see if it can be duplicated with other people to be called real.
Okay, so you gave her a fake procedure how to do a study.
There's nothing wrong with that. You took it to another level, but we can't deny somebody's experience. You know what I mean?
That's what
That's
I'm
like
saying.
saying
That's all I
if we
said.
wait. That's like saying if I go outside and say the sky is turquoise, and you go outside and say the sky is blue, are we both wrong? No.
I mean, but if it's an outrageous claim, if you go outside and the sun is out and you be like, damn, it's dark out here.
But
I'm gonna be like, what the
they
fuck
say
is wrong
God
with you?
explains what science can't. And there's a lot of people outside of her. She's just one of millions, including self, who could describe the certain miracles and certain things that happen that science has yet to tackle in all the years that we've been in existence.
Exactly.
What validates her point is whoever's receiving it and whether you consider it true or not.
And everything is documented of a hospital when you go to the hospital, and I'm pretty for sure some medical
But
records.
I don't think
I'm pretty
somebody
for
would say that, well, we're assuming that, you know what I mean? We're hoping that
true.
she does have documentation to prove this. But the reality of it is just like any story. It could be fictitious on here. We don't know. You know what I
True.
mean? It's on you as the individual. So Polly's not wrong for not believing it. You know what I mean? You're not wrong for believing
Oh,
it.
of
I'm
course.
not wrong for feeling how we feel. But
Wait a
I
minute.
didn't
Wait a
mean to be
minute. I didn't.
disrespectful
I didn't
too.
say I believed it. I didn't say I believed everything she said. But I'm not saying it's impossible. I don't know. I'm not gonna knock something down in the dirt because it sounds crazy to me. Because I've heard and seen a lot of things that sound crazy to me, and then it come to be true. Like
I
I'm a
agree
type
with
of
you,
person.
Councilman. But see the difference I feel. Hold on, let me address that comment. What Councilman
Mhm.
said, I agree with that, but that's why you're gonna ask God to cover that mind, cover your
Yep.
mind, because if you're not in the same mind, you know what I mean. A lot of damage can happen, especially
Oh
of
yeah.
this world. You know what I
I
mean. And if you don't know
I
God, if you're not grounded, you
exactly.
you would be surprised to hear how others explain it without spiritual background. It's
Exactly.
almost
Because I
scary.
pray every day, bossy, that God give me understanding. I pray every day that God um levels my mind. I wasn't saying I agree with her. That never came out of my mouth. But what I'm saying is I cannot testament to what she hasn't or haven't been through. She probably want to get so technical with everything. Listen to what I'm saying before you want to knock it in the dirt or
I
say
mean,
you
that has a
can't
lot to
relate to
do
me
with
or
his
talk.
sign. Because as a
Huh?
Scorpio as well, it has a lot to do with his sign. As a Scorpio as well, we don't really co-sign if it's not black and white. We don't really co-sign gray areas. So if we can't touch it tangibly, smell it, touch it, feel it, or any sensory things involved, it's a big question mark, especially if there's no spiritual foundation.
Understandable. I'm an Aquarius.
You know what I
So
mean?
my thing is the difference
Aquarius is
between,
y'all the air already. Y'all a part of the air. Y'all in y'all head forever. You know what I mean?
oh yeah.
And you can't really
And I
capture the
question,
air.
but this is my thing. I question everything, but I don't question something that I don't know is or is not true. And I didn't question it on either side. I left it to what she's saying, but not to that is the truth because I'll go fact check something real quick. But then King got up here and said, "Oh well, she said she don't remember it," and I have a vivid something that's attached to me when my mother was shot. My mother was shot and lost her memory for a week, and it came back, and she remembered everything and almost had a nervous breakdown. So to lose your memory does not mean it can't come back.
Agree. And again, God is the scientist. Let's be clear here. So we sitting here as men with feeble mindset trying to explain the miracles of God. We're gonna be sitting here
Exactly.
forever. We're gonna be sitting here forever. And if everybody else received it besides certain people, then it's on them. You know what I mean? It's not really on us to convince. But what I will say to you, Polly, is be more compassionate. Because people were really compassionate in hearing your problems every week.
Yeah.
And continuing.
And don't question it or don't get mad at him or let him speak. Like it was not gonna hurt him to let her speak. Like it just
Right,
wasn't.
Councilman. Right, because I think we driving away from the actual point that her life. Thank you, Councilman. Her life was preserved one way or another. She was considered not alive, and then God still breathed life back into her. That miracle right there needs to be celebrated, as opposed to finding the intricate details and seeing the miracle how it
Exactly.
exactly happened. You got to give praise just for that her life was spared. God sees something fit. She still had work. She still has work to do here
Exactly. And
outside
God, it
of
wasn't
the
time for
turkey.
God for her to
Outside of
take
the
her
turkey.
away.
Outside of the
Exactly.
turkey.
And another thing, Boss Lady, like they was trying to say, like you couldn't die and come back. Like how many stories have you read about people being pronounced dead and then wake up,
There's tons
even
of
at their
people who said
funeral?
they visited the gates of hell. They described what heaven was supposed to look like. There's a lot that could happen in the subconscious mind, especially on a ventilator. You know what I mean? There's a lot, and we can't sit here and try to like be magicians and explain miracles.
Exactly. Of the unknown that we have not.
Call Swazi. You back? I hear you.
I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah, don't
Where
come
she
for that
go?
girl eating that cheap heart GMO's chicken. Don't do that.
Yeah,
Don't do
hey, look, for real, I wanted to let it be known. I didn't mean to hurt Shawty's feelings if her feelings was hurt or whatnot like that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I wanted her to know that she can astral project rather than believe. You know what I'm saying? And it's like
That was a strange way of letting her know or giving her assurance.
Man,
that could
and
give her
asking
a
1,000
surety of what
questions.
she's saying that is true, whether she don't have to just believe that what she's saying is true.
I mean, I don't think it's really for you to say it. I think it's really for the doctor to say, "Hey, you're still alive." You know what I mean? I
Exactly.
think they have more authority than you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
ain't talking about her being alive. Her being alive is a
And this
miracle.
is another thing. This is another thing. Like, who lies about that? She ain't getting
Why
paid
would
off
you
that shit.
lie? Yeah.
She's not getting
I'm gonna
paid
tell
off
you
that
one
shit.
thing that I do know
Mhm.
about women in general, not her because I don't know her personally, but I have to. In general, they like attention.
So you
They
saying
would.
this might be theatrics?
This might be another case of a woman that wants some attention. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but you can't really base your own
On
experience on every
dying and
woman.
being getting hit by a 18 wheeler, 16 wheeler.
Yeah,
I
it could have
mean,
been anything. I mean, thank God that she didn't die and that she was a miracle and that she was saved. I praise the Lord Jesus, whoever, for
That's
that.
that's
most
But
huge.
people don't want
at
that
the
type
end
of
of the
attention
day,
from an
our
accident.
life happenings, that's what we usually use to play victim and to do these different
Well,
things.
maybe she's still trying to piece the shit together.
Yeah, that could be the case too. All I'm saying is to
You
come
know what
out
I
and be like,
mean? And guess
yo,
what?
I astral project.
Your
Like,
words could
just
have drove her
imagine.
to some shit.
Imagine this. Imagine this. You out on a date with a girl and you getting to know her. And you tell her, tell me about yourself. And she said, I survived this and I survived that. You feeling her. You're like, oh, damn. You kind of empathizing with her at that point. But then she says, yeah. And so I astral project whenever I want to.
I mean, I don't
Like,
know if that's a clear detail that you want to disclose during your first date.
it don't even
You
have
know
to be
what
a
I
first date.
mean?
Say it's the 5th date.
I
It don't
mean,
matter
just
what date it
generally
is.
speaking, that might not be something
A
that
man
she
like
wants to
you might
disclose.
not go for it, but we don't know all
No, but
men.
right now, I don't want to get lost in a speculation scenario
Exactly.
because
Me
that's
either.
speculation. And
Yeah, fact.
personally, to me, speculation is a feather away or a hair strand away from insanity because you're creating your own reality out of nothing.
And
You
now
know what
I
your
I
ain't
mean?
gonna
brain is
lie. It
spinning
does
about
make me
somebody else's.
weary. It makes me weary.
I
It's like,
mean,
It don't
at the
make
end
me
of the
weird.
day, but just know that okay, she's not maybe a potential on your end, but you can't knock her experience.
oh,
That's
I'm
a,
not
I
Exactly.
at
guess that's
all.
all I'm
That's
saying.
what I wanted to put out there. I'm not knocking her experience. And,
Okay.
But
and
you asked her, was she on drugs when this stuff happened? So how,
no, I asked her was she on drugs when she astral projects because I know that back in the day when them gypsies or whoever them ladies they used to get high for some plant, they used to be burning some plant in there and
I'm
and
sorry.
astral
but see, that's
projecting
when
and
you
doing
kind
that.
of cross the line
What
because
what
you,
ladies? Hold on. What ladies? What are you talking about?
Like that, what did they used to call them? The soothsayers and the ladies that the Miss Cleo tried to be them ladies.
So you saying spirit like people who dabble into the spirits.
Yeah, them. People used to go and pay them in order for them to tell them something about their life or spirits.
But you know people don't get at the end of the day, there's people who don't take drugs to manifest those type of things. You know that.
Well, I'm not sure about any of it. I'm just going off of what
Because
I
by right,
observed.
you could do the same vibration on the church side and say that it's a prophetess or a prophet. So I
Yeah,
think like
yeah.
every religious sector has a spiritual leaf in there.
I
You
mean,
know
in
what I
my
mean?
beliefs, in my personal beliefs, I believe that women have this intuition regardless. You know what I'm saying? However, I'm going off of what I see, not what I believe. I'm going off of what I'm observing. So I observe, you know, these ladies that were called soothsayers that could kind of tell the future. And I don't believe that's crazy out of the way, because I do believe women can tell the future. I think this is something that could be, you know, tapped into by all women, but only some women tap into it. And usually, it was the woman who was burning the sage or the burning of the frankincense or the burning. They always burning something in that motherfucker.
I
You
mean,
know what
how
I'm saying?
long ago did she
And
say that
so,
this incident occurred?
I don't know. I didn't ask that.
That would be
What
an
if she
important
hit
question to
her
ask to
head?
see if she got the right therapeutic services to help her through that. Because that's a form of
What
trauma, either way you look at it. You know what I
what if
mean?
she hit
No
her
matter how
head
you dice
and
that cookie up, that's a form of trauma.
what if she hit her head and now she bleeding on her brain and her subconscious is going?
You going in and out? Come
Can
on,
you hear
man.
me?
What I will say, though, might blow y'all mind, but the way y'all living right now is based on what your subconscious was a couple of years back. You are the master of your own fate. You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't realize how much control they really have over their situation, or how much control God gives you. You know what I mean? So with that being said, I can't dispute whether her experience was actual or factual, but I would hope somebody's not going to lie about that.
Me too.
Yeah, me too. Most definitely.
You know what I
But
mean? And we
I
can't
have
determine what her
seen them.
timeline was, because she could have been underneath water for 5 minutes, but it felt like an hour to her.
True.
We can't
True.
dispute that. You know what I mean? That's and what you said was right, because if they say that there's no oxygen to the brain within a couple of minutes, it's over. But is that
Yeah.
the final say so, or is that medical say so, or is that God say so? Now we got to sit
Exactly.
down and decipher that. Like, you know what I mean?
And that's too
So
much
we
to
can't really
decipher.
put a measure. We can't put a measure on how miraculous God what he could do. We can't
Yeah,
do
facts.
that.
And
And if she's saying
I
it was
made no name to
God,
do that.
if she was saying it was God, all right, I'll give her a little leeway. If she said it was anything else, then now we have a situation. Now it's like,
Now you right
that's
about
just
that,
me.
bossy. I got to
That's
give you
just
that
I'm
me.
gonna tell you
100.
this: her experiences. I don't want to take anything from her experiences and the miraculousness of, you know, surviving death on mad occasions. But you know, you have to acknowledge the rarity in someone who has lived that type of life, who's escaped death twice and is able to astral project, and, you know, all of these things. You know, you can't just take everything at face value.
But she
Like,
said something that was key, and I think a lot of us overlooked that. And she said that before she left. She said maybe somebody in her. She said she was breaking generational
Yeah.
curses,
Yep.
and she said that was one key, but the real key was somebody might have been dabbling into witchcraft in her bloodline. That's huge. That's huge. Where a lot of people, and I explained that from hearing, you know, a lot of people's stories, is that if there was somebody dabbling in that bloodline with witchcraft, there's a couple of generations that'll feel it after, because that's why it says in the Bible, watch what you do, not for you, but for your generations, and their
but wouldn't
generation.
you know though? Like, that's, I asked her. I was like,
Maybe
so what is
not.
it, your
It could be
grandmother?
that far back, or it could have been hidden. Because you remember back in them days, the further back we go, it wasn't celebrated to be a person that dabbled with that type of lifestyle.
How
Now
could she
everybody got a
know?
crystal and everybody trying to blow sage everywhere. It's more welcome now, but back in those days, you know how it go. Niggas was getting hunted. You
Oh
know what
yeah.
I mean? People kept that on the low. Everybody kind of, she might have had a village worker who was her auntie that nobody else knew, or maybe they was disconnected from the family. Again, that's still speculation. So again, I'm not going to put a more vibrational energy towards a fictitious story, but she said some key things that were overlooked, and that could explain it too. Because if she's saying somebody dabbled with witchcraft back in her bloodline, the reality of her having these occurrences, or spiritual occurrences, or awakenings, whatever you want to define it as, is possible, because somebody opened up the floodgates and never closed it.
But you see how all of this has to stay in our realm of
Wait, what's the
belief.
recap? Councilman, what's the recap?
He
I
The
want to
wasn't
re
know
here the
he
what
whole
we
time.
talking
basically
about
what she
because
was
he
talking
came
about.
in after he left. I
Right. Can
mean,
you
he
guys
came in
explain?
after she left.
Can you guys
To
explain? Because
my
I came in the
knowledge,
latter
Yeah,
part.
I'll explain real quick. So
yeah, go ahead.
basically she had a lot of great views. She was very respectful, and then she started sharing things that were personal about herself. She shared that she died 2 different times. Once when she was 6 in a pool, and once when she was an adult in a car accident. And she explained her experience of dying at the car accident, and she it basically sounded like, you know, a lot of people's experience when they kind of die and what they go through before they come back. You know, the white light, your life flashes before your eyes type of situation. Um, that is part of why I did believe her. She didn't even have to say anything, because I know that that's what most people who go through that situation actually report. Like they saw a white light, somebody saying, no, it's not your time, or you can come if you want, but stay if you like, and you just choose to be alive. So I wasn't doubting that, but it was how she led. She led before she gave that information. She said that she astral projects, and as soon as someone say astral, I think about the stars in space, because that's what that means. And then when you say project, I think about you being, you know, either asleep or in a meditative state, and you physically leaving your body in order to go and travel amongst the stars and see different races of aliens, I guess.
Yo,
Something
shut
like that.
up. I hate you.
You know what I'm saying?
Now I probably know where the red line, where the red tape line. So astral projection is transcendental meditation. Some people call it as that. And or I got a simpler one for you. You ever had a dream and you were able to look at yourself and go somewhere else? That's a form of astral projection. That's a form of transcendental meditation, for a better lack of words. So
Yeah, so I
Astral
can understand it like that.
yeah,
But
so that's what that is also. You know what I
can
mean?
you do that on command?
I didn't hear you.
Like, we can't do that on command.
If you practice enough in the meditation, you could. Is that safe? No. Is it godly? Absolutely not. Like, is it a gift from God through dreams? Sometimes yes. But now, if it's done, when I hear Astro, I think of the Jetsons. So
Like, you literally got to go to sleep. It doesn't work unless you're asleep.
Or in a heavy meditation, correct? Because by right, if you're conscious of what you're doing, it happens in the subconscious mind, where you're able to. People do it every day. They say it's manifestation. You know what I mean? You visualize the future that you want. That's a form of that. Like, you know
I
what I
call
mean?
it sleep.
No, but even if you break down sleep, they have their different levels of sleep where you are. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they
So
got the REM sleep where more
right.
dimethyltryptamine gets, because this is what happened. This is why you dream. It's a chemical called dimethyltryptamine, or people call it DMT, and it comes from the pineal gland, and it goes throughout the nervous system of the body, and
It's a neurotransmitter.
exactly,
It's a
and
chemical
it
that's
allows
released
for
from the
you.
brain.
It allows for you to see sights with your eyes closed, and hear things with your ears closed, and things like that. It's all inside of you.
So
You
I
know what I'm
guess
saying?
I mean, I don't know how much ears could close, but I think that's definitely, some might say it's a vision.
Yeah, like you can literally hear things inside of your head.
You know what I mean? I feel, as you said, I feel a lot of our sisters, a lot of women, we could tap in, but because we're so distracted with the worldly things, it makes it harder.
Yeah,
You know what I
women can
mean?
do it consciously, though. Here's the thing. To me, this is my belief now. I'm going from the realm of knowledge into the realm of belief. So this is my personal beliefs. I believe that women are so powerful and don't even have no clue that if all of them tapped into their power, they would be able to tell the future and make the correct decisions in the past.
But isn't that considered discernment, for a better lack of words? Isn't
Nah,
that?
I think discernment is when you can't tell the future and you go off of the past or a gut feeling. But I'm talking about
But that
being
gut
able to
feeling,
vividly see it.
that gut feeling starts the process to vividly see. You understand? Listening to that intuition, being able to hear, because when you're distracted, you can't hear certain things. That's why they say stress is so detrimental to one's health, whether it be male or female. But as women, because we're emotional creatures, that has a lot to do with the planets, the stars, and how we align even with our cycles. We're easier able to tap in as opposed to a man. Not that men can't do it. You know what I mean? Not that men can't do it. But the reality of it is, all the things that you're describing are a form of that astral projection vibration. It is. Dreaming
Look,
is
I'm a.
astral projection, depending on how you travel and doing your dreams. They have people they call
My
dream walkers.
my belief is that men do not have the ability to see the future, and that women have the ability to see the future. A man has. This is why men are so concerned with a woman's past when he meet her, whereas a woman is not necessarily concerned about your past. They're more concerned about your future. And
That's a good
it's
theory.
because, huh?
That's a good theory.
Yeah, men, we are so concerned with history, whereas women, they're concerned with how things are going toward the future. Like, and I noticed this because I do a test and I ask women, what year was the Declaration of Independence signed? And no, I mean, to this point, I haven't had a woman that's give me the correct year. Do any of y'all know?
Not
See,
to be
it's
able to
because that.
regurgitate it quick.
Listen, I know that it's 1776, and I've known this information since I was like 8, 9 years old, and it's always stuck with me because my information that I retain does not have to be connected to an emotion in order for me to retain it.
My only
And this
concern is that in proving your theory correct, how many men don't know that date?
don't know what?
Don't know that date.
Yeah, I think that more men would know the date. And you're right. I haven't asked the men. I've only asked women. So I'm going to start asking men now just to
Yeah,
see.
like that's the only way you could really
You're
prove your
right. I
theory
need a
correct.
control. You're right.
You know
You're
what I
right.
mean? You got to be able to have it balanced against something to even take a legitimate tally. Because it might be equal. It might be equal. Like, you know what I mean? Where people just didn't retain that particular portion of history class. You know
But
what
then
I
I
mean?
noticed this too, though.
Mhm.
Women could tell when you about to have sex with another woman. That's crazy. And I can never tell if a woman about to go and have sex with a man or anything. But it seems like she can smell it or something. It's like,
Well, you know what? You know, our individual experiences, such as yours that you're describing, doesn't really determine or dictate unless it's a group of people. So what you would have to do to prove that theory correct, this one we're talking about as far as knowing when, you know what I mean, or having an inkling when, you know, there's such thing called woman's intuition. So it might be, maybe you're acting different subconsciously and don't realize it, and she's able to pick up on it. Because when you're with
it'll be even when I don't know. So with me, every time that I've ever cheated on a girl that I've been with, God forbid, because I don't cheat no more. But every time that I've ever cheated, it's always been in the moment. I never planned to cheat on my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying?
So can I
But
ask you a question? Why you don't cheat no more now?
Because I was just rather not be in a relationship. I learned that I can get everything that a relationship has to offer me without giving the relationship, which makes me responsible for your emotional state. So
you're
I
not
would
in a
rather just
relationship
have all the
anymore and you're
benefits
single,
without
right?
the drawbacks.
So you're not in a relationship no more with no women and you're single. So you can't consider that cheating on them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't like when you're in a relationship with a woman, you have to be responsible for her emotions or her emotional state. And that is the exchange that, you know, is had for everything that she's giving in a relationship. But in today's world, it don't have to be like that no more. They're going to give you what a relationship comes with regardless. So you don't
Okay.
have to be responsible for their emotional state.
Let me ask you one more question. So, are you not caring what they do now just because you're sleeping with them now? So you're not caring about what else they do, right?
Oh
Because
no,
you're
I
not in a
definitely
relationship.
care about what else they do, and what
Okay,
they
got
do is going to determine how much you mean
but you
bang with them or
guys
not,
are not in a relationship.
huh?
You're not in a relationship with them. You're just sleeping with them. So why do you care what they do?
Because I don't want to sleep with straight whores.
But ain't that
Yeah,
what
you
you
could
doing?
be straight whoring.
No, you say that's what I'm doing?
Well, or yeah,
Isn't that?
that's what you could be doing because you're single.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm the whore maker. I'm not the whore. I make the whores.
Okay, so are you sleeping with?
So
You're gonna
what
be
would you
sleeping with multiple
consider?
women.
Go ahead, sir.
I mean, I'm not sleeping with multiple women, but if that is my prerogative, then that's exactly what I would do.
So
So
what
why are
would
you
be the
caring what they
difference
do?
if you met a woman
Wait,
and you guys were having casual sex and she had multiple sleeping partners similar to you?
then I would not be having sex with her.
Okay, so this is working one-sided where you have all the options and you could do
Exactly.
sexually whatever you want, yet the female who you decide, or females with the S, who you decide to
Yeah.
sleep with, they can't have multiple partners.
Yeah, I mean, this is if I'm honestly right now, I don't have multiple partners.
No, I'm just
But
saying
if
hypothetically.
I did have multiple partners, every one of my partners, I would be their only partner.
It seems very one-sided.
I mean,
I
it is
mean,
one-sided. It's part of the benefits of being a man versus a woman.
Mm.
it's not part of the benefit. It's a
I
part
hope
of
that
the
works for
way y'all
you.
want things to be.
No, it is. You listen, being a woman comes with certain benefits that we don't enjoy as men. And this is
I hope
just
that works for you. I
yeah,
hope
I
this
mean, it
new
works pretty
thing
well.
works for you.
I mean, trust me, it's only going to work good unless you overcommit yourself. See, that's what we do as men. We be overcommitting. Even women are guilty of doing it sometimes too. You overcommit yourself, and then you find yourself in ruins,
Mm.
crying on Instagram,
Not the crying on Instagram. I think you did that a
like
couple of
me,
times.
like me.
You did that a couple of times. You know what I really don't think, just to talk about you for 2 seconds because you touched on it. I
Mhm.
think you created a bigger circle than what you were able to juggle.
Mm.
I
Mm-hmm.
think that's what happened. I think that you were on a roll, things were going well, and I feel really, you know what I really, really feel that the mess up was that you were
What?
the financial breadwinner of the whole situation. And I feel power, you know what I mean, equals say so, money, power, respect, because you didn't have the financial, you weren't the financial breadwinner of the situation. It
Mm-hmm.
detoured things. Because I don't know if you remember in our first conversation ever, and you were pitching the poly situation. It was new to everybody. And I said, well, poly, if I make more than all three you guys put together, how do you have a say so on what I do?
Yeah, yeah. This is
And I
how
feel
I
like
handle that. This is how I handle it. When I did, because at first I'm the breadwinner. With my first lady, I'm the breadwinner. I mean, she was part. It was part of a three situation. It was me, my first lady, and her. Then I let one of my ladies go, and it was her. Whole time I'm the breadwinner, taking care of all the bills, taking care of all the responsibilities. But yes, when I met a woman who made more than me, that did kind of change the
It fucked the whole
dynamics.
shit up
I'm,
because
I'm gonna show you this. I'm gonna show you because and it wasn't with me though. And I can get deep into it, but I won't get that deep. But it wasn't on me. It was actually, you'll be surprised, the other woman
I'm not
who lost
surprised
the
because that's what I
respect
was about to say.
for me.
Because what happens is that
The other
she
woman lost respect for me because she equates money with power, but I don't equate money with power.
but that's where the mess up was. Because if you're trying to create a cohesive
I
running
need to be
train,
in power and control in order at all times.
if you trying to run the show, you got to have the bread to back it up. Simple. Very, very, very
Yeah.
simple. And as soon as those tables change, you in for a disaster.
But
And
it's like, I'm gonna say this. It's not like, okay, I wasn't making enough money to handle the situation, because I was handling the
remember,
situation for
I
two.
didn't say that. I said
But
the
it was when she
financial
came and she
bread
made more money than me.
winner.
they start looking at the situation different. You know what I'm saying? Where you go, boss?
Hello, I'm sorry. You can't get power. It's money, power, respect. Once somebody came into the equation that made more than you by right, just by based on orders of class, even government systems, you love history. Who wins? The one with the bag. All the time. So for you to have even for you to have even entertained it after the fact, which I respect your tenacity with it, but the reality of it is it has the third person, right? So now you got a woman who's making more than everybody. It makes her look at that person who's the breadwinner in admiration as opposed to you.
I know, that's crazy, dog. I didn't judge it like that. I just thought that everybody would
But that's what
understand.
I don't know if you remember, again, that first conversation we ever had.
That's exactly what you said.
And I'm like, look, y'all can't tell me nothing because I make more than everybody. So when I come there and I make more than everybody combined together, what do you really think you're gonna tell me when you gonna have sex with me?
Hey, but
and this
wait,
other bitch gotta say something when she make
wasn't
$2 an hour? You really
look, no,
think I'm
you're
gonna
right.
stand
I'm
for
gonna
that?
keep it real. On the regular, you're right. But in this particular situation, it wasn't her. Cause she was willing to come in and submit her money to me.
We're not disputing that. But the reality of it is there's gonna be somebody in that air. There's gonna be somebody in that air. There's always gonna be a hole or somebody who's gonna infiltrate that system. You understand what I'm trying to say? And the only way you could strap a system up, and I'm not justifying any poly lifestyle or anything like that. I'm putting something out to you, whether we could be talking about business, whether we could be talking about whatever deal. The person with the money is the winner. Simple.
Facts.
It's a monopoly.
How were you treating the woman that had the more money? Was you treating her different than the woman that had the less money?
Nah, I wasn't. In fact, the woman who had the less money was the woman who was with me for 2 years. And, you know what I'm saying, she was with me most of the time. The woman with the more money, she was always gone off to work. She worked in different states.
Somebody got to make the dollar.
Nah, I was already making the dollar.
No, I mean, in regards to how to be able to be in position, somebody got to make it. Yeah. It takes time to make that. You can't be around if you're making money. For example, let me give you an example. Like, I'm a breadwinner, right? So, at least of my situation, right? My thing is, I'm content with my boyfriend not being a person in position like me because I'm not willing to sacrifice the time that I have to sacrifice. Does that make sense? I'm not willing to wait around and be like, oh, baby, when he comes home from work and all of this fuck shit, because I know how much it takes for somebody to make $250,000, $500,000.
That's smart.
You understand what I'm saying? So I'm okay with somebody not making as much as me because I know I got that time.
Look at that. That's how listen, this is how real women think. Just like that. Easy. And then she got her a perfect guy for her.
But you got to understand, that's a lot of the standards are being made from people who they're looking for something out of someone that they can't even be themselves. That's huge. Because everybody's looking for a 6-figure guy or woman. Well, more so guy than what we are as women. But yet, sis, you make $50,000. How dare you try to look for somebody who you can't even, your income per capita is not even 25% below poverty. You understand what I'm trying to say? So I feel a lot of the times we make lists and we create these scenarios of what we want in a person, yet we're not even 25% of that.
Facts.
And then when you level up everywhere in your life, you level up how you think about things and what way you move. And if you're leveling with somebody that's not on your level, it's not going to work because this person is going to nag you. They're going to irritate you, and you're going to be mad at the simplest things as having to go to work because they're not going to understand.
I mean, or somebody who's willing to meet you halfway. For example, if I know I had a stressful day and I'm thinking about all kinds of things and I still came home with work on my mind, or whatever I'm doing on my mind, my partner should be able to say, hey baby, I cooked dinner for you, let me rub you down. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I have that. So with that being said, my thing is, I'm not looking for me and somebody else. No, I'm looking for somebody who's going to be able to complete the circle, who could complement me. Just as if he was working for 14 hours, which he has, he knows, okay, in my downtime, dinner's going to be lit. bubble bath is ready if that's what he wants, and I'll rub him down too. You know what I mean? It has to work for everybody
That's
in the
what my
picture. And
last.
I feel when you do poly, when you have a poly lifestyle, if you can't control the one, how the damn sure you can't control 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or whatever, especially not being financially stable.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. Whole time, I just what I think I did was I dug in to someone too deeply. You know, I'm raising somebody else's child. And look, people might judge me for saying this, but I'm a stickler for men allowing for men to raise their own kids. And I'm not gonna say, oh, don't raise no kid. I'm not gonna say it like that because it's not. You wouldn't take it right if I say it like that. I'm gonna just say allow for those kids' father to take care of those kids. Those kids got fathers. The kid got uncle. The kid got
But
a
let me ask you a
grandfather.
question, a real question. And
Mm-hmm.
if it's too personal, you don't have to answer. But don't you have kids? You have other kids, yes?
Facts.
So
Big facts.
if and I don't know your financial situation right now, but I'm gonna say based on the time that you put into these other two women, right? I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
say that you didn't have enough time to spread with your other kids as much as you might have wanted to. Yes. So with that being
But
said, if
that's my position.
but wait,
See. Mm-hmm.
if hold on, let me just finish my scenario or question. So if those original baby mothers, plural, were able to find a
Mm-hmm.
husband with the
Mm-hmm.
S, you know what I mean, or each one of them,
Mm-hmm.
and they played that father role on a day-to-day basis, is that the stickler situation you talking about?
Yeah. So this is what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So in one of these situations, I have a daughter. Her mother is married to a guy who I work out with and play basketball with. We got a great relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Even if we had a not so good of a relationship, I wouldn't allow for his relationship with my daughter's mom to stop me from protecting and providing for my daughter.
Okay, that's understandable.
See, and I think that is what, if you meet a woman and the father is not protecting and providing from the daughter or for the son, then you have to question it. Question everything, fellas. I'm keeping it real. You have to question it. What is it about this woman to where he's not around when I know how connected it feels to be a father to a child?
But Polly, you so hard on women and not hard enough on men. What if this man is choosing not to be in the child's life? Now it's not the woman's fault. You don't
No,
want
no,
to
no.
allow.
In this day and age, you don't get to choose not to be in a child's life. That's not
Yes, you
something that
do.
gets to
Now,
happen.
but I mean, the reality of that is that there's a lot of women, and just in the last 48 hours, I've been passing by a lot of lives, and I've been hearing women say, "Well, I've been taking care of these kids, and they father, and I've been doing everything. They ain't buy them school shoes, So we
Hmm.
can't say that it's not out there and it's not common."
Yeah. I'm not saying that it's not that out there. It's not common. But what I'm saying that, from my perspective, most times it's because, the little experiment when you in middle school and you team up a guy and a girl and you give them an egg. Y'all know that little experiment?
And you got to keep the
Yeah.
egg and not have it crack. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. You got to not have it crack. And it's supposed to teach you how to cooperate with one another. And so in cooperation, it has to be a hierarchy where there's one at the top and then multiple going down to the bottom, or one at the bottom. And that's in a scenario where you have a family where you've decided to open your legs and have this man's baby. He becomes the leader of that family. And I think that most times what happens is women have a opinion on quote unquote how a man is quote unquote leading, and think that they can do a better job. And so they end up breaking away from the original design of the family. And because a man is, pretty much out of sight, out of mind for us, we momentary beings with dumb brains. You know, we hit our kid up after we start thinking about our kid, but on a day-to-day basis, we're not. and the things that we do, we don't correlate it with our children because they're not in our psychoviscera. We have to remember to be fathers rather than just be fathers. Like mothers, they don't have to remember to be mothers. They just have to be mothers because they're the ones who are taking the kids with them.
I mean, it sounds good, but then we still have, there's a lot of exceptions to that rule. There's a lot of single fathers out there. There's a lot of, you know, circumstances that prove that what you're saying incorrect. My thing is that you don't choose, once you have a child, it's not about you no more. And I think that's where a lot of people are getting misconstrued. They're making it about them, and it really has nothing to do with you once that little one is here. And they're
That's what
worried
I'm
about
saying.
their feelings and things of that nature, where the reality of it is that you old, grown, and stink, depending on the certain situation. And now it's about Junior or Princess and making sure that they're able to have the best opportunities to be productive citizens.
And
And even better than you.
statistically, that's what it's mother and father, both in the same household with the child, regardless of what you got to go through. As long as he's not beating you like a mad cow, I don't know. As long as you ain't getting your ass beat, there is no reason to break up your family other than your narcissism.
I mean, that's, you know, there's a lot of reasons why people leave. You know what I mean? And we can't sit here and spend a lot of it's not enough time to sit down and discuss all the reasons
Now I'm
why.
saying, which one of those reasons is more important than the kid's future?
I mean, I personally feel once you have a child, it's about children. That's it.
Yeah,